one pick in the NHL draft, but the men they can't seem to stump. Do something dumb, that's an observation. CLT make them need to run.
That's Lawrence Taylor.
Cut on every trash, CMT for short. Wonder if we best once you peep the score. Up at the crack of dawn, top stories of the morning. While you're yawning, grab your coffee, rise and shine with 8:80 a.m. This is Drop Time. We provide highlights from your favorite teams. Got Dave and Rick making plenty of picks. It's Rule 76.
Oh, here we go. Lots of energy. Lots of energy today. Giants get smashed by the Niners. Jets with the week off. A lot of good football yesterday. We all went 1-2 in our picks. Unbelievable World Series. Islanders win. Rangers are winning. Knicks get a win yesterday. But we start with the Giants. Let's say good morning to the Halloween maven, the one Rick DiPietro. Hi, Rick. How are you?
I'm not the Halloween maven. RJ is the Halloween maven.
No, RJ's not anymore.
He's lost that. We're going to have to talk about that.
He embarrassed himself by having I mean, if you're the Halloween maven and you don't destroy the candy, are you really the Halloween maven?
No.
No.
I think he recognizes that. I mean, 12 pieces of candy for someone that actually was training himself to be ready for Halloween.
That didn't eat on Thursday to prepare for what he was going to do candy-wise on Friday. No longer can he be known as the Halloween maven. Plus, I don't really care for RJ today anyway.
Oh.
I don't. Today, nah, not really. In fact, my goal is to incite him so he attacks me and breaks his streak today.
You took yourself right out of the chat again.
I was getting very annoyed by that chat yesterday.
Right out of the chat.
And that was not like even a sports related thing. I'm trying to sit here and watch football, and you guys are just going on and on about like microphones at the station, and this is working and this is not working, and don't worry, we have something in storage. I was like, I don't want to be involved in this chat. Get me off the chat.
Right, but why are you saying you guys? I didn't send one text message. Not one single one.
That's true.
You just lumped me right into that.
You know what? You're for that, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
And for that, I owe. I'm sorry.
Okay, here's the other thing. By the way,
you didn't respect me for leaving, though?
I do respect you. I would like to leave myself, but I can't. I feel like the one in charge of the chat. I put you right back in, by the way. You're back in the chat. You're misunderstanding why you were told you stunk in the first place. You were told you stunk because you were supposed to be excited. You got smashed by the Niners. Everyone would fully expect you not to have a ton of energy today.
I don't know.
Because you got smacked.
I don't know the rules here anymore. I got a lot of energy. I'm very excited. I'm ready to do the show. I just want that understood before we get going here and before I incite RJ.
Giants can't stop the run again. I'm really excited.
That's unbelievable.
Look at all my energy.
Watching Deonte Banks play football is really a treat unto with people. Just it's remarkable.
How about Mac Jones play quarterback in the first half? A little 14 for 14.
Oh yeah,
no big deal.
Unstoppable. And I don't want to hear about how the Giants have a lot of injuries because the Niners have the equivalent amount of injuries.
Yeah, I mean, the Niners are decimated, man.
Decimated.
But the Niners are a good team.
The Niners are a good football team.
And
who, at the end of the day,
a good defensive coordinator.
The injuries will catch up to them because I don't think you can win with that many injuries. But when they play a team that's also not very great, they're going to find their way because they're a better team.
Well,
they're better coach, they're a better team.
Right. Here's the thing, though. When you have a good team, now, I'm not saying that the San Francisco 49ers are the Los Angeles Dodgers because they're not, right? They're not at that level. That's where they're trying to get to. But the Los Angeles Dodgers last year, decimated by injuries, still able to win the World Series because they're put together really well, and they got a ton of depth, right? So, I mean, Niners aren't at that level, but even the Niners decimated with injury, they're a really well put together team with a lot of talent and a lot of depth.
And what do? They lean on their star player, and they get McCaffrey. I think he have 33 touches yesterday?
He killed you both sides. He killed you running and receiving.
You know what I appreciated? The third down first drive where they decided not to cover him. I thought that was adorable.
The beautiful wheel route for the touchdown?
Oh, yeah, that was cute.
Well, that's your boy.
The one guy that you would make sure to cover in that situation? Or
no?
That's
blown coverage. I mean, Corey Black, that's Corey Black's assignment. But Corey Black, for some reason, decided he wanted to look inside to Kittle, and you had two guys on Kittle, and then he's wide open.
Well, I guess the thing would be, how upset are you going to be with Corey Black? I mean, who is Corey Black anyway?
Well, no, I would just be concerned. I mean, I would just be upset with your defense, just period.
No, the defense stinks.
I mean, you're looking at since that game against the Eagles where you're belting to ass, you had 33 points in the fourth quarter, now 38 against the Eagles, now 34 against the Niners.
Right. Yeah. And now, I mean, talk about not being able to stop the run. The Eagles had, 276 yards? The Niners have 160 yards? I mean, the Giants' run defense is the worst in football. It's putrid.
Can I tell you my favorite play of the whole game? I don't know if this is going to be a play.
Not when Deontay Banks bumped into Brian Robinson, right? Is that it?
No, that was nice. That was a nice play.
That was special, yeah.
It felt like, and RJ was at the game, it felt like whenever they wanted, it was a 5-yard run right up the middle. Whenever they wanted.
It was.
Just all day long. At one point, now this is as they've been beating you up the entire game. It's just 5 yards, 5 yards, 5 yards. Nunez, Nacho, 5-yard run, makes a tackle, and gets up and celebrates.
Oh, yeah, that's great. I love those.
After a 5-yard run.
I love those. Those are my favorite plays in football. When like the defender allows a 9-yard pass, but he hits him hard, and he like stands over him to celebrate
but
the
I'm
moment.
Like,
yeah.
Dude, Robinson just picked up 5 yards. What are you celebrating?
How can John Mara look at this and think to himself, yeah, you know what?
He can't.
Brian Daboll's got it. He's got it.
No, he can't.
Another year.
No, he can't, because I think we're at a point now. This is 2-7 again, where you're just it's as excited as everyone is about Jaxson Dart,
and you should be.
And you should be. I think there is a level of apathy kicking in again now, just because it's just enough is enough.
The Broncos game killed them. And I was fearful, and I remember asking. I think it was Jordan. He's like, "Well, come on." He's like, "They're professionals." That game killed them. From the fourth quarter of that game to where we are now, they have played hideous football. Awful. The defenses, they allowed, 33 points, 38 points, 34 points.
Yep.
Like, their defense is putrid. And I get that they have injuries, but still, they're embarrassing themselves.
Well, the defense is.
Yeah, that's
what I wouldn't necessarily say the offense is.
No, I did. I said the defense. I said specifically
the defense. Just because,
embarrassing themselves.
The scary part is, and you just watched the game last night where Jaden Daniels dislocates his elbow, is that this kid is going to refuse to stop, right? Like, he's going to fight until you kill him. And the scary part is that someone might actually kill him.
Well, don't you have to, if you're Brian Daboll, as the head coach of this team? Like, you say that's what he does. You can't unteach that for him. Even if that's true, you don't have to add to it. You're having him doing design quarterback runs down 17 in the fourth quarter.
Right. Well, I don't know how you decide not to give yourself the best ability to go score points. Like, I just don't know how you do that. Like, and there are times where he's taking hits and he doesn't need to take the hits. The one sack from behind, he can't see that. He gets hammered. But there are a couple times, even after he scored that last touchdown, he's on the sideline. You look at him. He's on his hands and knees.
Well, yeah, no, he's bending over. You can tell that he's hurt. And he should be hurt. He's taking massive punishment.
He's taking a beating, but that's who he is. That's why, that's why his teammates love him. That's why he has so much respect around the league. It's just,
I get it, but if
it's
you're
a
the
dangerous
head coach,
game.
Isn't it your responsibility to put him in a position where he's not taking hits like that?
I guess, but it's also your responsibility to try to win football games, especially him trying to keep his job.
Well, I think that is quickly fading.
I think it is. I think I'm actually at the point now where I'm ready to say I would move on from Daboll and Schoen.
You'd move on from both.
I would move on from both. Because I was thinking about this yesterday. The fact that we've asked Tim, we've asked Mel, we've asked Lewis.
Well,
we've asked
Mel
a bunch
would
of different
keep
people.
everybody.
Mel would keep Daboll because he believes in continuity and everything else. But who did we have on last week that was like, this kid has shown enough where I'm sure there are a bunch of coaches around the NFL that would love to have him as their
Everybody
quarterback.
says that.
Right. But why not? Why just stop there with him as your quarterback? Why not make it the most attractive by having him as your quarterback and then no real GM? Where all of a sudden now you can kind of control both if you'd like. Like that for me as a potential head coach,
right?
That's what would excite me. Because, I heard how many times on the broadcast yesterday of talking about John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan and how much that relationship has meant how this team is being built.
It's great.
And their success.
It's great.
But you look at Joe Schoen, man. RJ was saying this. Like, just he was at the game watching this live and just like, some of the guys that you think are good aren't really that good either. But, like, has Joe Schoen done a good job? As much as you want to blame Brian Daboll. Look at some of his drafts, man.
No. And I was reading something yesterday from someone that said, well, it was so bad with Gettleman that they had to dig out from under. It's year 4.
Right. A lot of these guys are his players, though.
It's year 4. Andrew Thomas is an absolute stud. An absolute stud. And Jaxson Dart, I think, is going to be a terrific quarterback and is good now. Other than that, Burns is great, but there's not a ton of talent on this team, and they're all banged up. And I don't think the coaching is very good. Like, it's just a confluence of of issues with this club, and you saw yesterday, and I know this bothers Mr. Mara, having the building full of 49ers fans.
Right.
I know that has to bother him.
Well, that, and then, I mean, at the end of the first half, when you finally make a big play, right, defensively, and you go 3 and out and a missed field goal.
That was unbelievable. Well,
Right,
how about the first play call on that? You run a draw?
They got booed off the field.
Shouldn't they have?
Yeah, I mean, what was that, 2-yard loss? I think they went 2-yard loss.
They did nothing. And then this kicker who, for some reason, you can't get rid of Graham Gano. Either he's kicking for you or he's screwing you because he can't kick. He misses a what's really a chip shot field goal this day and age in the
right.
NFL.
So instead of 17-10,
right,
it's now 17-7, and then to start the second half, your punter can't reach the landing zone, so the ball starts at the 40.
How many times have we seen that?
Thanks for coming.
And then they show him on the sideline. It's like a Head and Shoulders commercial. He's fixing his hair.
Oh, no, he's got to put it back up. He's got to put it back up.
His long, luscious locks. I almost threw up on myself.
Yeah, he's got to put it up. Well, I mean, here, I'll give you a positive after that first possession in the second half, though. Previous to that, you had given up 9 straight touchdowns in the red zone.
Nice.
So you held them to a field goal, which is nice.
First drive for the Giants was good. It went right down the field, had the touchdown. But, I mean, you know what I want? I want someone to call today and tell me how good Darius Slayton is. How that's what you pay for a number 2 receiver in this league. The guy, it's unbelievable how bad
Slayton,
he is.
I mean, that's a touchdown.
Theo Johnson drops a sure first down in his hands.
Yep. Same thing happened against the Eagles.
Yeah.
Would have been at the 5-yard line.
This is what bad football
that's the
teams
problem.
do.
But I think that was RJ's point, though. They don't have a lot of good football players, like really good football players.
No.
And you look at these drafts, it's like, I mean, with the 5th overall pick, you're supposed to, like, that's supposed to be a stud. Right? Like, even bad GMs, like, you're supposed to hit on that pick.
Well, Dave Gettleman hit, with the 4th pick.
So, Kayvon Thibodeau, I mean, he's supposed to be a good pick. Now you missed with the 7th pick, which is a huge miss. Evan Neal.
You say that, though. Evan Neal was active yesterday.
Well, okay, great. I mean, that means nothing to me.
He was active.
And then, like, we're sitting here talking about, like, okay, Abdul Carter with the 3rd overall pick. Abdul Carter's supposed to be good. He's supposed to be the best player in the draft. Me and you could have drafted him, Abdul Carter. I could have turned that card in. You could have turned that card in. It's the rest of some of these drafts. It's like the 2023 draft where Deonte Banks is your first-round pick. How's he? Pretty good? No, he stinks. John Michael Schmitz, he got hurt yesterday. He's not very good.
No.
Jalen Hyatt, they don't even use him. He's returning kicks now.
He's terrible.
I mean, that's a whole draft. The 2023 draft is completely useless almost at this point.
That's right. So here's the rub here now. If you're a Giants fan, and I understand, I don't agree, but I understand Don's point of I'll never root for them to lose a football game. If they win games, like if you're of the mindset that Schoen and Daboll are not good and you don't want them back, don't you need to root against the Giants so, in fact, they're not back?
I don't know how many more 2-7 starts. Like, at what point, though? Season's already over.
If down the stretch, if they start winning football games.
Right, but what does that mean, though? It's like, I mean, it's like when the Jets, like, after week 1, when the offense went sideways. It's like, how much stock do I put in the points they score when all of a sudden the other team's not trying anymore? Like, how much stock do you put into the touchdowns that you scored yesterday after the game was already over? You're 2-7 the last 3 years. Season's over.
Yeah, listen, you don't have to convince me.
Like, we're just past Halloween. Your season's over. So how many, like, the last 4 games of the season where you got some winnable games? Like, are we gonna try to like, hey, look at the momentum that we're building? Or it's like the season's been over since Halloween, and this is just meaningless wins.
You couldn't see the case being made. Well, we beat the Bears, and we beat the Raiders, and we beat Washington, and in the last 8 games, we went 3-5, and we're building in the right direction. We went from 3 wins to 5 wins. We have the quarterback. We were all banged up. Like, I don't want that to be a possibility, is all I'm saying. And I could see that as a possibility.
Well, I think you have to ask Giants fans. I'd like to believe, and this is probably something that I shouldn't believe because of the state of your organization right now, that your mind should be made up before that. I mean, how many?
Okay.
It's 3 straight years, man.
You say that. The game against the Colts
I know, but
season.
Right, but he didn't want to fire them. Like, he was just looking for any reason to keep them because he didn't want to make another change. Because he didn't want to be known as that organization that keeps rifling through coaches. But, I mean, you have a young quarterback. And here's the other thing that we learned yesterday is that as excited as we are right now, and we can forecast, like when you ask, Louis Riddick, what is Jaxson Dart in 5 years? This is the NFL. There is 100% chance that you're going to get hurt at some time. Just depends on how serious that injury is going to be. As excited as you are now, it could get taken away from you instantly. Especially with how this kid plays.
And then what do you have?
Right, so you got to take advantage of every second you got this kid in his prime, playing as well as Jaxson Dart is playing.
And if he keeps playing like that, he's not going to be healthy for long.
Right, so do you think that Brian Daboll, that's the question you have to ask yourself, not like, hey, if we win a couple games at the end of the season, is this the right guy to take this kid to where we need to get him and the team around him? Because right now it doesn't feel like that.
No.
And you can't go another season where we're 2-7 and season's already over.
Well, the answer is unequivocally no. I mean, the Giants are 5-21 now in their last 26 games.
All right, well, there you go. So, I mean, so you can ask the Giants fan the question. As far as I'm concerned and as far as you're concerned, I'm not going to let a couple wins at the end of the season against teams that are probably in the same boat as me, where their season's already over and they're looking forward to vacation, change my mind whether or not I'm bringing them back.
Okay, well, you know what? That's a concern for me.
That's it's your own fault then. If you guys make that decision, then you deserve to suffer.
I'm
because
not
if all of a
saying
sudden,
you're wrong.
at the end of the season,
you have this mindset of like the Giants are some kind of a highly functional.
No, I don't.
Do things the right way mindset. That's crazy.
Right, but I'm not going to feel bad for you. Right, like
well, I'm not asking you to feel bad for me.
No, I know, but
I don't care how you feel.
You shouldn't have to ask the question. You shouldn't even have to ask this question.
Well, I do.
Well, that is why you're at where you're at.
I mean, do you look at the Giants as some like real highly functional franchise?
No, I don't. No. But I keep being told by how many people that this is one of the most attractive jobs.
Well, I think it is. But
how?
But both can be true.
Well, but how though?
What do you mean?
How? If it's this poorly run and the person in charge makes these kind of decisions.
Because it's the Giants and the Giants mean something, and because the quarterback looks like he's really good, and that makes it a highly attractive job.
Right. Well, at some point that's going to wear off, where you're still considered one of the crown jewels of the NFL when your owner keeps making bad decisions.
I don't think so.
I think it might.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Well, at some point. If you're a dumpster fire like the Jets are every single year, I mean, I think that whole thing will wear off.
The Jets have no history of success. The Giants have history of success.
Well, okay, that's fine. I mean, how we're going to keep leaning on the history of the team? At what point? I mean, how many years have you been the Jets now?
Yeah, but it's not looked at it like that in NFL circles.
I'm just saying
Woody Johnson's looked at as a buffoon. John Mara.
At some point, it's going to change. Why? I don't know. With the Cowboys, I mean, what are the Cowboys looked at now?
I think it's still an attractive job.
Is the Cowboys job really that attractive now?
Yeah, I think it's an attractive job, yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So attractive.
I don't think there's anything that the Giants could do this year, next year.
So attractive that they got Brian Schottenheimer for it, right?
What?
So attractive that they got Brian Schottenheimer for it.
Yeah, because I don't think that they want all the guys that would challenge Jerry Jones. But I think it's an attractive job.
Okay. If you think it's an attractive job, that's fine. I mean, I just don't know how many years you can go being a dumpster fire and still consider yourself a great job.
But the quarterback is good, and I think that makes you more attractive. And it is the Giants, and it is New York, and I think that makes it attractive too.
Well, you keep saying, but that's what you keep saying, and it is the Giants. So, which means what?
I'm telling you, the Giants is an attractive job. You can sit here and argue and say that it's not. That's
fine. How many years though do we keep doing this? Well, they're still the Giants. Great, they're still the Giants. That's awesome. They're 2-7 again. But they're still the Giants.
And it's an embarrassment. But the job is still if the job becomes open, it will probably be the number one job this offseason.
I think it's easy to say now, depending on what happens with other teams. What if Pittsburgh's job becomes open? That's not more attractive?
I think that's right on the same plane.
Okay.
I think that's right on the same plane. How the Pittsburgh job would become available is beyond me.
I don't think it's going to become. Depending, what happens if they win the division and lose in the first round of the playoffs? After all the money they spent on that defense.
Yeah, which is distinctly possible.
The name I would be interested about if I was a Giants fan and I want to get rid of Brian Daboll, what happens in Cleveland?
Stefanski?
Stefanski would be nice.
If I could get my hands on Kevin Stefanski with Jaxson Dart,
that would be pretty attrattive.
That would be very attractive.
Even Cliff Kingsbury having a second opportunity to be a head coach. All of a sudden
I'm very intrigued by him.
Paired up with Jaxson Dart would be
because also
interesting.
I don't necessarily look at like Arizona when things go south there and be like, boy, you really failed. It's Arizona.
No. Yeah, that owner's tough.
I mean, that's almost an impossible place to win.
Right. Yeah, that would be a tough place to have success. Although, I mean, listen, Gann is doing a pretty good job. That team fights for him.
They fight for him, but their record is still bad.
Yeah.
And almost every year their record is still bad. And they don't often go to the postseason.
No, they do not. That's true.
And then you have the miracle with Kurt Warner and Larry Fitzgerald, and then they go to the Super Bowl, go on an amazing run, and then they fall back to being the Cardinals again.
All right, so here's the thing, though. I mean, the reality of your situation right now is you're 2-7 again for the third straight year. Mm-hmm. So outside of year one, when Brian Daboll and Joe Schoen shocked everyone in the NFL,
and by the way, they were 7-2 and finished 9-7-1 that year.
9-7-1. Yeah. They won a road playoff game. I don't care what the matchup was and everything else.
Oh,
then they got smashed by the Eagles. You're at Chicago. Good luck with this defense slowing down Chicago. Okay. Good luck with that.
Although, even though he went crazy yesterday, I still don't think Caleb Williams is all that great.
Yeah, right. Do you think Mac Jones is awesome?
No.
Okay, but how did he look against the Giants?
No. I'm not saying that Caleb Williams won't pick apart the Giants. I'm saying, on a separate note, I don't believe that he's all that great. But
okay,
go ahead.
That's fine. I mean, depending on which version of Green Bay shows up, like if you get the one that everyone
you're not beating Green Bay,
right? That feels like Green Bay can win a Super Bowl. It's amazing, this league. The whole week, the entire week, was every show. It was First Take, if it was Get Up, whatever the show was about Green Bay being in the Super Bowl. Can Green Bay end up in the Super Bowl? And they turn around this
and lose
week
at home to Carolina.
And lose to Carolina.
And then I saw yesterday on Sports Center, they're like, well, it was very windy.
It's very windy.
Very windy. So first of all, it wasn't very windy for Carolina?
No, I mean, Rico Dowdle again. And then you got that. You're at Detroit, right? And then you're at New England. Right. So, I mean, there's a real chance you're 2-11.
That's right. Bye. That's right.
So does it matter if you win a couple games at the end of the season?
I don't think so.
It shouldn't.
I mean, you're asking me, does it matter? No, it does not matter.
But it shouldn't even be a question.
Oh, fine.
Like, they should know.
All I'm saying is, if you're you're here for the long haul, isn't it in your best interest, if you're a Giants fan, to not even have the debate? You know what? We went 4-13. They obviously are not fit out to be the coach and the GM, and we're cleaning house. Isn't that in your best interest if you're a fan of this team?
Yeah, probably. I don't think you're going to need to root for that. I think it's just going to naturally happen on its own. What I thought was interesting after the game was, and I don't know if RJ's got the sound, but like some of the Jaxson Dart sound afterwards. I actually think the kid is smart enough and mature enough to realize that as much as he probably likes Brian Daboll and feels like he owes Brian Daboll a little piece of this because of Brian Daboll pounding the table for him and everything else and all the time and effort and whatever, I think he's also smart enough to realize that, he wants to win football games. And as much as he might like might love Brian Daboll, is Brian Daboll in his best interest?
I don't know what to love about Brian Daboll.
How he coaches the entire team.
No, it's a dumpster fire.
And then you're kicking a field goal. What are you on the 4-yard, the 3-yard line, the 4-yard line? You're kicking a field goal?
Baby, we need points.
Oh, my God.
We need, but it wouldn't have mattered. They could have scored 35. The Niners would have scored 38. It wouldn't have mattered. Defense was awful yesterday.
I understand that, but that's my point, though.
I know.
If your defense isn't going to stop anyone, why just kick a field goal?
It doesn't feel. You know what? It doesn't feel like he's got great control on the sideline of what's happening in the game. Doesn't feel like he has great composure on the sideline.
No, I don't think he does either. But I'm just like, I mean, in your mind, like, you've watched this defense, right? I mean, at the moment, it doesn't look like you're stopping anyone. Like, how about let's get aggressive here instead of settling for a field goal?
It's awful. It is awful, and we get to live it week in and week out. And then like a lunatic, the season will end. You'll win 3, 4, or 5, and then you'll miss it, and then you'll pine for it to come back next year because we love the NFL. All right, so I want to tell you. Can I tell you about something?
Hey, you can tell me about anything you like.
What do you want me to tell you about? Is there anything specific that you would like to hear about?
Well, there's this one thing, because yesterday I was like, you know what I need right now? I need a really nice hot shower.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I need.
When you're cold and maybe you've gone to a game and you have that bone chill, a hot shower works.
Oh,
and you know who I am to tell you all about the hot shower?
Dave Rothenberg.
I'm Dave Rothenberg, and I'm here to tell you about my friends at Bathfitter. So what they do is they come into your home one day, in, out, and they clean up your whole shower. They make a bath into a shower. They make it beautiful, all right? Custom bath renovations, including my favorite, the unique PermaFit solution. It's watertight fit. One day, durable, easy to clean, no demo, no mess, lower cost than those standard replacements, and a lifetime guarantee. So right now, 0 money down, no payments, no interest until April of 27. So here's what I suggest. Start designing your bed today like we did at bathfitter.com. It's easy, it's great, and there's only one Bathfitter. Let's break. We go around the NFL today. We have the frenzy today. We'll get to a lot of your calls on the Giants today. 1-800-919-3776. We have to spend some time on the World Series.
Oh, my goodness.
That World Series was the most gripping theater I've ever seen in my life.
I'm not even joking to you. I'm not even joking with you. If I was a teammate, I'm not going to say the team right now, but I'm sure you can guess whose team. I would have fought a teammate. Fist fight.
If you were a teammate, you would have fought
If I would have fought my teammate. After the game, I would have fought him.
IKF?
I was that I didn't even play in the game. I was that upset.
That's who it is? It's IKF?
How could it not be?
Well, because he decided not to take a lead on that play?
He's got no lead. He's got no secondary, and then he slides feet first. It's a bases-loaded play.
And that by inches. By inches. Oh, that, even if you're not a baseball fan, even if you're not a sports fan, if that game wasn't gripping to you, you're not a human being. That series game.
All right, go to break. We're going to get yelled
magical is what it was. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll do all the things we need to do on a football/baseball/NBA Monday. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
Hey, bro, weirdest thing is happening at the game. This guy sitting next to me says, "You're our good luck charm." Every time I crack a Bud Light, we score a touchdown. Now his entire family wants to buy me Bud Lights. I think I'm some kind of a football prophet. Talk soon. The team needs me.
Anything for Bud Light, the official beer sponsor of the NFL. Stock up today. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025 Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Listen up, folks. Never ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in New Jersey. T&Cs apply. In-app only.
Make cancer screening a part of your annual healthcare routine. New York Presbyterian offers a full range of cancer screenings, including lung, cervical, prostate, colorectal, breast, and more. Regular cancer screenings could save your life by detecting cancer at its earliest, most treatable stages. Screenings are available across New York City and Westchester. Learn more at nyp.org/cancer screening. Stay amazing. New York Presbyterian.
Looking for the best internet deal? It's just a fast phone call away. Only Optimum Fiber Internet delivers the fastest and most reliable fiber internet starting at just $25 a month. That's right, lightning fast fiber internet at a price that won't slow you down. Call 888-4OPTIMUM today to lock in your offer in just a few minutes and see how you can also get the Disney Plus Hulu bundle and an unlimited mobile line on us. Don't take slow for an answer. Call 888-4OPTIMUM or visit Optimum.com today. Terms apply.
The Hess truck's back and it's better than ever. Roaring engines this year. Hess race cars are here.
The Hess stock car racers are loaded with lights, sounds, and a powerful racing motor. Only at HessToyTruck.com. Free shipping and batteries included.
Is college even worth it these days? At Empire State University, it actually is. They are SUNY's leading online university. Flexible, affordable, and built for real life. With more than 120 degree programs, you can study what matters most to you. And students agree. They're ranked #1 in student satisfaction among SUNY schools. Whether you are finishing what you started or starting fresh, your goals are within reach. See for yourself. Visit SUNYEmpire.edu before the next term begins.
Hey, it's Reese Davis. Let's be honest, we can't keep an eye on everything. Unless you've got Blink Outdoor 4 cameras. While you're focused on the game, Blink's keeping an eye on your home.
With up to 2-year battery life and with Sync Module XR, you can cover more space without constant maintenance. No wires, no worries. Blink helps keep an eye on what matters most. Get Blink today at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Now that I'm a dad, I can't stop thinking about what would happen to my kids if something happened to me, like losing the house or not affording college.
Yeah, that used to keep me up at night too. It's why I finally got life insurance from Ethos. It's 100% online. No medical exams, just a few health questions. I got $2 million in coverage for around $2 a day.
I never realized it was that simple. Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game.
Rates may vary. Bill monthly. Sample rate 10-year term life policy for a 35-year-old healthy non-smoking male.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. We roll along on a football Monday. We'll get to the baseball as well, but Giants fans, now would be your time. 800-919-3776. She's there through thick and through thin. She is Robin in Dobbs Ferry. Hi, Robin. How are you?
Good morning. Yeah, not great. There's a lot of thin, Dave. There's a lot of thin.
I know.
I mean, I feel like a broken record, but I just can't believe we're back in this same horrendous place. I'm so sick of the incessant losing and the lack of accountability from management, and the coaching staff is maddening. It's maddening. I have just 3 quick points. I don't know if you're going to – I don't think you're going to agree with this, Dave, but I don't think we should wait. I think until the end of the year. I think we should move on from Shane Bowen now. He's gone even if Daboll survives. So let's see what someone else can do.
He's definitively gone. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. But you know what? Let's see what someone else can do as defensive coordinator. I really don't think it can get any worse. Move on from Slayton. I'm assuming he gets the start all the time when he's healthy because he looked better in training camp and practice, but he just can't put it together on game day. Both Humphreys and O'Shea.
Right, but who are you playing?
He's terrible. No, Humphrey and Olszewski. Hey, wait. Come on.
Olszewski's not even really a wide receiver. He's
I know, but
specialist
the
and a punt
fact
returner.
The fact that Slayton gets $12 million a year, it just turns my stomach. It does. And last, when the cornerbacks are healthy, we should move on from Banks. He can't tackle. He takes bad angles, and he can't do it. If he can't do it in year 3, then it's not going to happen. He's a liability every time he's on the field. And let's not forget, Shane traded up in the first round to get him. Anyway, those are my thoughts.
The only reason he plays, and thanks for the call, Robin, is because he's a first-round pick.
That's right.
If he were a fifth-round pick, he'd be cut.
Well,
if he were a street free agent, he wouldn't be on the team right now.
Well, you're dealing with injuries. I mean,
right.
That's the other reason.
Right. And in fact, he wasn't playing a lot, and now he's forced into playing. Right? I mean, Adebo's hurt, Flott's hurt, Holland is hurt. It is pretty miraculous that they have this many injuries consistently.
Yeah, I mean, Corey Black shouldn't play. I mean, he's not very good.
We don't even have Art Green.
No, what do they say? I mean, I think they had so many inactives that Art Green, I mean, he's out, but they couldn't even put him on the inactive list.
They're all banged up. They're all banged up. But you know what? So is the team on the other side of the football.
Yeah,
and
I mean, all their pass rushers were out.
Right.
Bethune had a good game for them.
They signed Cleveland Farrell this week.
Yeah.
So I don't want to hear the excuse.
Yeah, he hammered
the Giants are all banged up. Everybody's all banged up.
Yeah, everyone's banged up. But I mean,
teams
San Francisco,
have injuries and they find their way past it.
Right. I mean, San Francisco is like really, really banged up.
Really banged. Equally banged up to you.
Right. Well, I mean, I wouldn't even say that though. I wouldn't say equally. I would say worse. I mean, they have no state. Yet the backup quarterback out. Right? I mean, their number one of their Ricky Pearsall out. Bosa out. Bryce Huff
Warner out.
Gross Matos out.
Yeah.
Fred Warner
listen,
out.
You're right. They are as banged up as any team, and they somehow find they beat the Rams on a short week. They come in here and smash the Giants. So I don't want to hear the excuses.
Yeah, but I mean, what's one of the things that you would? I mean, RJ and Ray both took the game. I'm sure as part of their their breakdown of why they're going to take the game, they also said to themselves, which coach do we believe in? Kyle Shanahan or Brian Daboll?
Absolutely.
Right. I mean, Kyle Shanahan's considered one of the better coaches in the NFL.
He's a terrific head coach.
Right. Brian Daboll's not.
Correct.
I mean, you're down 20-7. You kick a field goal.
What I understand from you is up until today, you were Daboll. I mean, how about the development of Jaxson Dart?
Right, but I can't. But I can't even do it where it's like, hey, let's give him one more year and see what it looks like. I think that Brian Daboll's done a really good job with Jaxson Dart, but I also recognize that as the head coach, you need to be able to do a great job with the rest of your roster. And that's the 52 other guys, and it's also the coaching staff. And it was his decision to go with Shane Bowen. And Shane Bowen stinks. Shane Bowen's not good.
No, he's terrible.
I don't think he runs a great training camp either. I think he's probably too soft. I mean, they get off. I mean, they're 2-7 3 straight years, man. You can't.
This is what they are.
That's now who you are.
Right. I mean, all this excitement a few weeks ago, and they have 2 wins, and they're on the verge of getting a 3rd win. I mean, you are 1 win better than the worst teams in football. The Titans, the Saints, who beat you, by the way, the Jets. You're right there with those teams.
You can't afford to waste time with the young quarterback. You can't. Like Jaxson Dart has shown you that he can play. Now you have to figure out what's in his best interest
and what to put around him. Correct.
Right.
Well, listen, I'm glad you finally have come over to that side of it. It is a coaching issue.
Well, no, listen, I always thought that I was just trying to play the devil's advocate side of it. Because, I mean, it is still, and I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, the NFL, if you have a great quarterback, I mean, it makes up for a lot of deficiencies around him. And I think Jaxson Dart has the ability, like he's already shown you that he can be your franchise quarterback. And do you want to mess with his progress?
Mm-mm. But you don't think a good, smart, offensive-minded head coach would
right? But it's not that though. It's just having to learn another system.
All right. Well, I mean, it happens.
Right. Well, I know it happens. In a perfect world, it shouldn't happen.
All right, but it happened to
You'd
Drake
rather
May.
it not happen.
Like, and he seems pretty good, right? Like, it happened. Yeah, you're right. In a perfect world, of course, it wouldn't happen. Would anybody script that that's what they'd want? No, of course not.
Right, but I mean, I think my biggest holdup with the whole thing is that you got yourself into this. You allowed this to happen. This is not how. I mean, I guess the silver lining in the whole thing is as much as you might hate Brian Daboll. I said this to you last week or the week before.
He got you the quarterback.
He got you the quarterback, but now because he got you the quarterback and he was on the hot seat, your quarterback that you love is now going to have to learn a new system.
That's right. But you might not have had him.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
you might not
look
have.
at it that way. Maybe
if you had
not.
fired Brian Daboll last season, you might not have Jaxson Dart. So at least you got that out of it.
Okay, yeah, which is great. But I mean, I just don't. I think I'm of the mindset it would be better to keep the kid in the same offense and have him continue to
in
grow
a perfect world, I agree with you. It would be better. But you can't do that just because you want to keep him in the same system when the coach is not good.
No, I agree with you.
Billy in the truck. Billy, you're on ESPN New York.
Hey guys, what's going on?
What's up, Billy?
Yeah, I don't. How am I supposed to look at those 2 wins now? Do I even feel good about them? Do I even?
Of course.
I just look at it as teams that just fell off for a game, and it doesn't even matter. And as for the new system,
but
like
Billy,
you're saying, I don't even know.
I mean, those were still 2 really good wins.
They were, but they played great. And even at the time, I looked at the Denver game. I was like, you know what? It's a complete collapse. But how can you beat them up too bad over that? And
because they gave up 33 points in the fourth quarter. That's how you could beat them.
Yeah, absolutely. But as for him having to learn a new system, I mean, it's his first year learning this system right now. It seems to be going pretty well for him. So I'm really not too worried about a new regime coming in and changing things. I just need to see the change.
Yeah.
I'm over it, man.
Yeah, I think that most Giants fans would agree with that. ESPN New York has given you the chance to experience UFC 322 at the Garden on November 15th. One grand prize winner and a guest will score tickets to the ESPN New York suite hosted by Peter Rosenberg. Enjoy the energy of the Garden, the comfort of a private suite, and world-class UFC action alongside one of New York's biggest sports personalities. To enter, find the contest tile on the ESPN New York app to submit your entry. Brought to you by Bud Light, proud to be the official beer sponsor of UFC. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri. Let's break, come back. Your calls lining up. We'll get to the baseball. We'll get to more football. We'll go around the league. DNR with you right here on a Monday, ESPN New York.
Serving contractors, builders, and homeowners in the tri-state area since 1987, Brooklyn Window & Door is New York City's largest stocking dealer of quality Andersen window and doors. The professionals at Brooklyn Window & Door will help solve any of your window replacement needs or applications. Visit Brooklyn Window & Door's award-winning showroom to see the complete Andersen product line, including the 400, 100, A&E series. Andersen, built, backed, and serviced like no other window.
Visit Brooklyn Window & Door at 185 30th Street in Brooklyn or call 718-WINDOWS.
Score or win this game day with Amazon Pickup, the MVP of package pickup. Need that new football jersey for the big matchup? With Amazon Pickup, you can collect your order from secure Amazon lockers or counters near you on your schedule. Whether you're running from work or home or straight to the tailgate, Amazon Pickup makes it easy and worry-free at no extra cost. Don't miss kickoff. Grab your gear and your packages when it works for you. Find your nearest Amazon Pickup location at amazon.com/pickupmvp. That's amazon.com/pickupmvp.
Hey, bro, weirdest thing is happening at the game. This guy sitting next to me says, "You're our good luck charm." Every time I crack a Bud Light, we score a touchdown. Now his entire family wants to buy me Bud Lights. I think I'm some kind of a football prophet. Talk soon. The team needs me.
Anything for Bud Light, the official beer sponsor of the NFL. Stock up today. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025 Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in New Jersey. T&Cs apply.
For over 100 years, Slomin's has been your trusted partner in comfort. When it comes to home heating oil, we deliver more than just quality fuel. We deliver peace of mind. With price protection, automatic deliveries, 24/7 service, and up to 30 days to pay your invoice. Our dedicated team is just a call away, ensuring you stay warm and comfortable all winter long. Slomin's, New York and New Jersey's largest heating oil provider, proudly serving our community for generations. Give us a call today at 866-GET-HEAT or visit oil.slomins.com.
Paying extra for tire care is BS. You know, bad service. So at Midas, we're rolling out our BS-free tire guarantee, included with paid installation and tax on every purchase. You'll pay nothing for flat replacements, nada for flat repairs, and zilch for tire rotations every 5,000 miles. That's $0 for all that. So with this limited lifetime tire guarantee, you'll pay a whole lot of nothing compared to what the other guys charge for tire care. That's the BS-free tire guarantee, only at Midas.
Switching to Progressive is a game-winning call. And that reminds us of other game-winning calls in the history of sports.
So it was the fourth quarter and we're down by 5. Sweat pouring down my face. Suddenly it hit me. If only I could wrap part of the towel around my forehead. And that's how I became the first basketball player to wear a headband.
Okay, not really a game-winning call, but it was a good call. You can make one too. Switch to Progressive and you could save hundreds. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, not available in all states.
Introducing the new ESPN Fox One bundle. Unlock all of ESPN and all of Fox One with one unbeatable price. Catch the biggest games, college football, NBA, NHL, and more on ESPN. Stream your faves, Big Noon Saturday, the World Series, and NASCAR on Fox One. All for just $39.99 a month. That's 20% off. The ESPN Fox One bundle. Offer valid for eligible subscribers only. Access content from each service separately. Savings compared to purchasing both plans separately. See stream.espn.com for complete terms and conditions.
Hey, it's Reese Davis. Let's be honest, you can't keep an eye on everything. Unless you've got Blink Outdoor 4 cameras. While you're focused on the game, Blink's keeping an eye on your home.
With up to 2-year battery life and with Sync Module XR, you can cover more space without constant maintenance. No wires, no worries. Blink helps keep an eye on what matters most. Get Blink today at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
The city that never sleeps and never stops talking sports. ESPN New York is always on. Now you can live and breathe everything New York sports wherever you are. On your radio dial, on the ESPN New York app, and streaming live on YouTube. However you watch or listen, ESPN New York is always on for you. Hear us, stream us, watch us. This is ESPN New York.
All right, DNR with you. Monday morning, ESPN New York. Let's hear a couple of Jaxson Dart sound bites. One of them he's annoyed and rightfully so, and then we'll get back to the calls. Here is the Giants quarterback. Do you feel pressure to play well to save your coach's job?
I can only control what I can control. I don't want to look at things that way. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself in any regard. I want to just live in the moment that I have. I want to take advantage of the opportunities that I have. As a team, we should be thinking that same way. We have a chance to win every game that we have on our schedule, and that's how I feel. So, we got to find a way as players, the guys who are out there on the field, to make enough plays to win the game. That's kind of how I view things. Like, the coaches, they call the plays, but a play can technically work against any defense or any coverage or whatever it is. Same thing goes from the defensive side. As players, we gotta be better. They're not the ones out there on the field. We are. So I think us as a team need to be better that way.
But they're not putting you in the position to win these games.
Well, I mean, the other team's offense probably feels like he feels that they can make all these plays. They can execute all these plays against the Giants' defense.
Well, because they do, and they can. Right, and it happens seemingly every game.
Right, but I mean, listen, it's why. I mean, just some of that answer is why I'm sure, Brian Daboll would fall in love with a guy like Jaxson Dart. Like, it's on us, right? Like, I mean, it's, hey, you call the play, we're supposed to execute the play. Like, the goal of the play is to have success, and it's on us to do it.
Exactly why everyone who's fallen in love with him has fallen in love with him.
But, I mean, think about that as a coach, right? Like, it's just, hey, listen, it's on us. You call it, we should run it. The play's designed to work, we'll make it work. Like, you love that. But I think he's also smart enough, like I said earlier, to realize, like, hey, I mean, this isn't working right now. We're 2-7. I'm getting booed off the field at the end of the first half. Most of the fans here now are San Francisco 49ers fans. This is not this is not a team that's close. This isn't the Eagles. This isn't a division rivalry. This is the freaking Niners that have taken over our stadium now.
Taken over our stadium. And you say, well, I mean, Eagles are 10 minutes down the road. The Niners are on the other side of the country. Now, I know they have a big fan base, but, I mean, you got to be kidding me. Speaking on that, here he is, and not happy on the Niners fans taking over MetLife Stadium.
That was interesting. I've never played at a home game where I felt like it was kind of lopsided in that department. But, they have a good fan base, and they traveled well.
It's embarrassing. Well,
yeah,
but sure. It's another feather in the cap of those people that say you have to move on from this regime. Your stadium was overtaken by the other fans.
Right. I mean, in RJ, it wasn't like RJ rallied the troops, It wasn't RJ like, hey,
RJ, you didn't have to rally the troops, did you?
Sending out the call.
Oh, I was on the message boards. I was contacting everybody.
Oh, you're very smug today. You know that?
Oh,
I got to tell you.
He's got his red on.
You jump off sides 2 consecutive plays in your own stadium. That is a special kind of situation you're in.
Well, I mean, how about the kicker, who again doesn't kick it into the landing area? How many times have we seen that this year?
He's got beautiful hair, though.
Long flowing locks, yeah.
I think my biggest takeaway from yesterday is because I know a lot of people say, how could you let that happen? That stadium, you're the home team. I don't blame Giants fans.
How can you?
I don't blame them whatsoever.
I don't blame them at all.
No.
Not for a second.
You're not being given a platform to believe in what is happening this season.
Why would you want to go?
Yeah. It's a lot to go to games. It's a lot. And with where this team is going this year, you thought you had something. I worry, just timeline-wise, that I understand why they did it. You had to play the Jaxson Dart card. Like, you can't look at the other guys in the locker room and run Russell Wilson out there. I understand. But they played it so early because Jaxson Dart came in a few weeks in, that there's going to be now a period of where the league adjusts to Jaxson Dart. You had a couple injuries. That's unfortunate. And now he's going to go through the phase where we're going to question everything around him because we've already anointed him as like the guy for now, right? So now for Brian Daboll and Joe Schoen's sake, the only thing we're going to be left with is the rest of the roster not supporting him, or the coaching or the defense, or pick something that is not helping him, and we're going to land on everyone else stinks. And that's, if I'm a Giants fan, that's the only thing that probably gives me solace, and that, you know what, we're probably going to get this thing flushed the way we need to.
Maybe, hopefully. I think you have to be rooting for that now, right? Is that they're going to clean house?
Right, but my point is, how hard should you have to root for it? You're 2-7 again.
Yes, you say that, but the
right,
owner
and you're staring.
he doesn't want to make change.
Well, you're staring 2-11 in the face before the bye week. Then who's showing up?
No one's showing up now.
Right, so who's showing up after the bye when you're 2-11?
Okay, you're 2-11, and you have what? 2-11, 13, 4 more games, and you go 2-2 in those final. Like, don't you see? I mean, I just don't want that. I don't want any idea of, hey, it can be salvaged. I think the best thing now is to lose these games and have this regime, get embarrassed to the highest level.
The best part about after the bye, 3 home games. 2 division.
What do they have, Dallas, Washington?
Yeah, Washington at home, Minnesota at home, and Dallas at home.
Great. Minnesota, what a win that was yesterday for them. I couldn't believe that.
A huge win. Yeah, all of us.
I was stunned by that. Not that they covered, but that they won. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Jared Goff was brutal yesterday.
The offense was not good.
No. They were run over by Minnesota's defense.
They were. There was a couple games yesterday like that.
Yeah.
That Green Bay game was shocking.
Shocking. But by the way, RJ, do you remember this? When I sat here saying that's just too many points on Friday, you guys laughed at me?
I do.
Too many points for Green Bay. But you also said the same thing. You told me when I made my
Rams. I said the same thing about New England and Atlanta is what I said.
Right, but you didn't take those games.
Yeah.
That's not the point.
But it is the point.
You should have taken it.
If you felt that good about it, you should have taken it.
No, I said it's too many points. Oh, what kind of analysis is that? Too many points. I told you it's too many points.
You said the
In
same
both
thing about
those games, I said it.
RJ, get the clip of when I made the Rams pick. He's like, I don't like that pick for you. It's too many points.
I actually went back and listened because I was curious. So you actually predicted a score, and you were very close. You're only
I was
a few
close to
points
the
off.
score.
Yeah. Because Dave said, no, it'll be more so, maybe a 10-point game. You said, no, I think you said 38-10 or something like that, and it was pretty close.
38-14 or something like that, yeah. I like my Rams at home.
There's some big games, though. It's like Tennessee plays New Orleans. The Jets play Cleveland. Like, there's some big games battling for that number one pick. I'm serious.
I thought I had escaped all Jets talk yesterday. So we had Rocco had a game in the morning, then Milo had a game in the afternoon, and then Rocco skated at the Islanders game in between the first and second yesterday. So I'm at the game. I get him dressed. He goes out and he plays. He actually scored a goal, which was awesome. And then I'm back in the seats. Islanders are winning 1-0. People are all excited. A nice turnout, too, for a Sunday against Columbus. And then they show the Jets on the big screen.
Oh, the players were there?
Yeah, what do you think happens?
They got booed?
No, Columbus goes down and scores.
Oh.
And the people around me like, see, this is what happens. You show the Jets and
stink of the Jets?
Bad things happen.
I got a very mean email.
From who?
Barry.
What did Barry want?
I don't think I should read it.
No, I'll read it.
Everyone agrees with this to read it?
Yeah, I'll read it.
May
as well.
You
may
agree
as well.
to read it?
Yeah. Oh, sure.
We're a show of hate. Stay it.
Did RJ have to pay for a ticket yesterday, or was he allowed to sit on someone's lap like a baby on a plane?
That's cost effective.
You didn't sit on Angie's lap during the game, did you?
Listen.
Well,
hate comes from a lot of places. I understand people are frustrated. I'd be frustrated too.
Yeah.
I would be.
Nice.
No, go after the Giants fan. Let's make this nasty.
No, because what does that benefit us? Because there's a lot of Giants fans listening. It's not their fault. That's
it's not the Giants fans' fault.
That's
Dave.
one angry, single, sexy person.
I almost actually texted the group. I found this. Came across my feed. This awesome little setup to reach the gas pedal.
Wait, what do you mean you almost texted?
I'm pretty sure you did send it to the group.
Oh, I sent that?
I'm pretty sure you did.
What do you mean you almost did?
I did.
What is the matter with you?
I'm a bad guy. I thought I didn't send it.
No, you. Oh no, you sent it, and I went on to play it, and I saw the still photo of what you were sending. I was like, I'm not watching this.
I did send it.
I clicked on it and immediately regretted
you're an
it.
Awful guy.
That's not right. I thought I had some self-control.
You were so proud of yourself.
Well, you see, as you just told us this, you're like, man, look at me. I showed tremendous restraint, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't.
So I remember
at that moment,
Colts
you
guy.
really didn't think you sent it?
No, I didn't know. I thought I saved it.
No, you sent it.
Sorry.
You're not sorry.
I am sorry. I didn't.
No,
need
you're
to send
not.
That.
Why in the world would you apologize for doing something like that when you did it?
I lost control. I didn't realize I sent it.
Let's get a Marvin and Patterson. Marvin, you're on ESPN New York.
Hey, what's up, guys? I just wanted to, say you guys do a phenomenal job in the morning, and bear with me because I'm trying to not to curse or whatever.
No, I understand.
But
and if honestly, Marvin, if you curse, you curse. It happens.
Yeah, but you know what? I want to spend the time with you guys. Get my couple points across.
Okay.
One, you guys, like I said, you guys did a good job, and two, I'd rather hear from RJ and Ray than Peter Rosenberg in the afternoon. Like, is there any way you could substitute those two guys for him in the afternoon?
RJ, you willing to do afternoons in place of Peter?
I'm not, and this did not come up previously. It's something that was to be discussed. So,
I'm getting off topic.
This is awkward.
Yeah, not for me. I enjoy it. Go ahead, Marv. What else you have?
No, my point is that Joe Shane, he's a GM, okay, but at the same time, even the small stuff like the kicker position, like we can't even get that right. Like, it's been how long, and still we have to go for 2-point conversions, and we're grabbing guys and trying them out, and nothing happens. We had Young Ho Koo in our facility, and he's gone now. I just don't understand why we have this problem, which is like a mini version of what's really going on in the whole scheme of the team. But I just wanted to hear you guys' thoughts about how he continues to not put talent in our team, and he still has a job.
You're right. It is embarrassing, is what it is. is that the kicker, which should be one of the easiest things to deal with, they can't deal with it. They can't get it right.
But I don't even know if I would. But I wouldn't even say it like that, though. Right? Like, I mean, I wouldn't even position it like that. I think that we're at a point now in the NFL where, I mean, you should put some real thought into who your kicker's going to be.
Well,
like,
I understand that, but I'm saying it should be one of the easiest things to solve.
Right, but I don't think you're giving it enough credit when you say it should be one of the easiest things. We just saw someone kick a 68-yard field goal yesterday. Like, you can there's a real advantage to be had if you prioritize that position.
I agree, but the Giants don't handle it well. Ganoa's probably not worthy of being on the team. He's always hurt, and when he's healthy, he's fine. There's nothing special about him. And God forbid he is hurt, they don't know what they're supposed to do.
Right, but I mean, I guess my point is that, like, if you're a really good coach, and I don't care what the sport is you're going to look for an edge any way you can get an edge. And you start to see, like, what's happening in your sport. It's like some of these coaches that have said, like, have made the decision where it's like, you know, all these offenses are throwing the ball all over the place. So because you're throwing the ball all over the place, now all the defenses are getting smaller because they're trying to defend the pass. So as all the defenses get smaller, what should we start doing now? Let's get bigger and run the hell let's run the hell out of the football because they can't tackle us. Like, you start to see that having a kicker, like what's going on in Dallas, that can all of a sudden now you gain how many yards and this guy's kicking field goals. Like, you're almost guaranteeing yourself 3 points.
Right.
Like, I would say, like, okay, hey, like, we see this trend. Let's put some effort into this now. Let's try to find someone that can give us that same kind of advantage as opposed to what the Giants are doing.
Which is put no effort and just re-sign Graham Gano.
Like, where you're actually losing games because of it.
Yeah.
Guy's hurt. We don't have a kicker. Then we bring another guy in, and he beats Kuot in a kicking competition. And then the guy we did have in the building hasn't missed a kick in Green Bay. It's just like, I mean, what the hell's happening inside that building right now?
Yeah, it's a great question. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. More on the Giants, more NFL. We'll get into the baseball as well in the 7 o'clock hour. We have a frenzy. It's all happening. DNR with you, ESPN New York. All right, let's see what's happening on the roads on this Monday morning. And here is our dear friend, maybe dearest, the great Debbie Duhame.
Hey, he's Dave Rothenberg, and there's Rick DiPietro. Hey, and here's some traffic for you on the LIE westbound getting out toward Glen Cove Road. Accident in the HOV lane. We're seeing delays right now on the Cross Bronx West out toward Castle Hill Avenue. Inbound George Washington Bridge 25, Lincoln 35, Holland 45 minutes in from that 1 and 9 approach. Sponsored by Positive Coaching Alliance. Got issues with youth or high school sports? Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA, a national nonprofit, offers more than 1,000 free online resources for youth and high school sports coaches, parents, students, and administrators. Visit PCADevZone.org. I'm Debbie Duhame on 880 ESPN New York.
Every aspect of your business will operate better and faster with artificial intelligence. AI is a race, and companies that act first will win. Thrive Managed AI is your advantage over all your competitors. Thrive partners with you on a smart, secure AI strategy for your business. Then they deploy and manage it for you. Be first and win the race with Thrive Managed AI. Start with a complimentary strategy consultation at thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. That's thrivenextgen.com/ESPN.
You ever wake up with a sore throat, feeling a little off, and you know you're getting sick? Well, getting sick and going on the IL isn't an option, especially for me when I'm traveling for work. You can try to see a doctor, well, good luck there, or go sit for hours in an urgent care. Nope. That's why you need a medical emergency kit. This isn't some cheap first aid kit, okay? Your medical emergency kit comes packed with doctor-prescribed meds. It's like having an urgent care and a pharmacy right there in your home. If you're coming down with the flu, bam, here's your Z-Pack. You've got gastrointestinal issues, here's your Bactrim. From Z-Pack to ivermectin, amoxicillin, and doxycycline to treat strep, pneumonia, sinus infections, UTI, COVID, and more. It's all right there in your kit. Just match your symptoms to the guide or talk with their telehealth doc. No doctor waiting rooms, no pharmacy lines. Order online in minutes and get $50 off with code SPORTS at urgentcarekit.com/sports. Get yours now at urgentcarekit.com/sports, promo code SPORTS.
1-877 Cars for Kids, KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today. 1-877 Cars for Kids, KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation is super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. That's cars with a K to donate your car today.
1-877-CARS for kids. K-A-R-S Cars for Kids. 1-877-CARS for Kids. Donate your.
Did you know you can donate real estate too? Go to carsforkids.org. That's carsforkids.org.
Dave Rothenberg here to tell you about my friends at Bath Fitter. Now, they converted my kids' bathtub to a shower and did an incredible, really an unbelievable job. They offer all types of custom bath renovations, including their unique PermaFit solution for a watertight fit done in just one day. Durable and easy to clean with no demo or mess and lower cost than a standard replacement. And a lifetime guarantee. Right now, no money down, no payments, no interest until 2027. So start designing your bath today like we did at bathfitter.com. There's only one Bath Fitter.
Your ambition just met its match with Robinhood. Trade stocks and ETFs, options, futures, and crypto all on one platform. Get started today at Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Your money, your move. All investments involve risk, including loss of principal. Options, futures, and crypto trading carry significant risk and may not suit all investors. Securities offered through Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC. Futures trading is offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Crypto offered through Robinhood Crypto LLC, NMLS ID 1702840, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Portfolio management offered by Robinhood Strategies, an SEC registered advisor.
Tire care shouldn't come with extra costs or surprise fees. It should be simple, straightforward, and stress-free. So at Midas, they're rolling out the limited lifetime tire guarantee, included with every tire purchase with paid installation. You'll pay nothing for flat repairs, nada for flat replacements, zilch for tire rotations every 5,000 miles, and zero for other preventative maintenance. So with this limited lifetime tire guarantee, you'll pay a whole lot of nothing compared to what the other guys charge for tire care. That's the limited lifetime tire guarantee, only at Midas.
Is college even worth it these days? At Empire State University, it actually is. They are SUNY's leading online university. Flexible, affordable, and built for real life. With more than 120 degree programs, you can study what matters most to you. And students agree, they're ranked #1 in student satisfaction among SUNY schools. Whether you are finishing what you started or starting fresh, your goals are within reach. See for yourself. Visit SUNYEmpire.edu before the next term begins.
880 ESPN, WHSQ, and WCBS-FM HD2, New York. A Good Karma Brands radio station. This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
3rd and goal, McCaffrey. Touchdown. Another one. 2nd and 8 for McCaffrey.
As much as you want to blame Brian Daboll, did Joe Schoen done a good job?
Well, we didn't get the results. Stuff we work on each week, but it's not getting done.
They don't have a lot of really good football players.
It's bad, man. Real bad.
There's not a ton of talent on this team.
I'm not going to let a couple wins at the end of the season against teams that are probably in the same boat as me, where their season's already over and they're looking forward to vacation. Change my mind whether or not I'm bringing them.
Okay, well, you know, that's a concern for me.
If you guys make that decision, then you deserve to suffer.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg on ESPN New York and streaming live on YouTube.
All right, here we go again. The Giants are 2-7 again. The season is over right after Halloween again. Meaningless football. Second half of the season again. Welcome to New York Giants football. I got an email. I feel awful for this guy. Eric B. emails in, brother, I'm absolutely disgusted. I'm a season ticket holder for the Giants. I drive from Long Island to the disgusting-looking stadium in Jersey just to waste my entire Sunday to go watch an absolute joke of a football team. And on top of that, it feels like I'm sitting there in an away stadium. Gross. I left that place embarrassed. Fire them all. Now, hopefully, John Mara is hearing these emails one way or another and hearing the people who are just disgusted and horrified by what's happening right now, and we'll take that into account when we get to the end of the season.
Well, I'm sure he will. I mean, How could he not hear it?
Good.
I mean, he is one of the owners. I don't know how many owners do it. I would say probably not many of them that actually will respond to emails.
He'll respond, and he cares. He does.
Right. You got the planes flying over the stadium. You got Niners fans at the stadium. I mean, so much that the quarterback has to answer questions about it after the game. And he can't believe it. Yeah, I mean, you don't want to go down this road, man, especially when you got your quarterback is, you see what happens you've seen what's happened to the Jets. Like these guys that you think are going to be really good players for you, the longer they sit in this culture of losing,
of disaster.
Right. I mean, it's just. I mean, look at Sauce's first 2 years. He's first team All-Pro, and then all of a sudden you just keep. I mean, you just keep. Putting them out there in this crap over and over and over again, and you lose every year. It's like there's only so much that you can take.
Look at Quinnen Williams.
Yeah, I mean, I just think that even like Dexter Lawrence, I don't know if he's still dealing with his elbow, whatever he's dealing with. It's just, I mean, I just think you get to a point that it's like enough is enough, man. Like, what am I doing here? Like I just think too that there's a certain amount of work in studying and all these different things that go into being consistent, like consistently being a team that's going to go out there and win. And I just don't know, like how the losing every single year, being 2-7, not having any chance, like how that affects, like even the best players in the amount that they're putting in every day. Like for what? Right? Like, I mean, I think there's certain guys that doesn't matter. Like they're going to still put in the same amount of work. They're going to stay to the same routine. But
Right.
there's other guys that are like
pros. But how many of those guys are there?
There's not a lot, but it's like, and usually, like, if this season was meaning, like, I always go back to the example I give you, like, with playoffs. It's like, we'll have guys that would show up 2 hours before the game, like, mandatory be there 2 hours before the game. That was their routine. Then all of a sudden, playoffs would hit, where all of a sudden they think, okay, it's playoffs now, this really means something special. They'd show up 3 hours before the game. So, okay, well, if the playoffs are that important, why aren't the games that get us to the playoffs that important? But for, like, certain people, it's like, if my season's already over and I'm not fighting for anything, I think there's certain guys that have that level of pride that it's like, well, I'm playing for the name on the back of the jersey, and I'm playing for it's my resume, everything on tape. And there are other guys that are like, do I have to be here for an extra hour, or can I just go home?
Right.
Like, you know what I mean?
Right. And listen, the stage set from the coaching staff down is not we're going to go out there and we're going to work overly hard. Because you've heard from a million people that the Giants training camp is very country club-like. So you're not demanding that from your players. You're treating them like adults, and I don't know.
Well, and so much to the point that Pat Leonard was like, "Listen, Carl Banks had to say it because no one of the Giants building will."
That's right.
Which is not. I mean, I don't think that's how really good teams do business. Right? There has to be a level of accountability. There's a standard. There's an expectation.
Look at what the Giants are after that. They won 6 games, 3 games, and now they've won 2 games. They started out 7-2 that beginning of that season.
Yep.
So they stink.
They stink.
Since the first half of 2022, they've been an abomination.
Yeah. Yeah, you've been the Jets.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what
they really have. They really
and now
have.
it's almost to the point now where it's like at the end of the season, not depending on what happens, I think we already know what's going to happen, is that it's like, listen, Brian, thank you. You got us Jaxson Dart, but it's time to move on.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think if you and the phone lines are open, 800-919-3776. Right? Is that what you feel? Is that how you feel today? Brian, thank you. We're very happy with Jaxson Dart. We'll enjoy him moving forward, but unfortunately, it will be without you.
Right.
Like that has to be the way the Giants fan base is feeling.
Well, we shouldn't have brought you back, but we did. And the only thing, that was good that came out of it was that you somehow realized that Jaxson Dart was going to be this.
Right.
So thanks for that.
Thanks for that. And good luck. And listen, I actually think that Brian Daboll is probably a very smart offensive coordinator. Some guy like Norv Turner was a terrific offensive coordinator. When he was made head coach, it wasn't for him. Robert Saleh, I don't know that he's a head coach in this league. Defensive coordinator, really good. Some guys are meant to be really good coordinators. They get their chance at being a head coach, and it's not for them. I don't know that it's for Brian Daboll.
Yeah, listen, I mean, it might not be. I would say it probably isn't. It probably isn't. Right? But, I mean, that's, again, I think we've seen enough now. This is year 4. It's another year of being 2-7 where your season's over. Like, it's time to move on. You got the quarterback in place. Now let's make sure, and again, the sole focus can't be, let's just make sure we get the best out of Jaxson Dart. That's a huge piece of it, but it's like we have to find somebody that can be the CEO of this thing.
Of course.
And manage the players, manage the coaching staff, actually attract the right kind of coaches. Right? Like, I mean, have the ability to, because that's, again, I go back to it. As important as the players are, and that's the GM's call, right? In conjunction with the
Uh-oh.
I'm getting choked up. In conjunction with the head coach.
Time for all of us.
Right, in conjunction with the head coach, it's also got to be like that coach's ability to have a great staff. Where I have a great defensive coordinator, and I have, my offensive coordinator, whoever's going to be calling the plays, or I'm going to be the one calling the plays. And the fact that Wink left, I mean, that was a...
Wink couldn't get out of here quick enough.
Right, but that's, I mean, again, has the defense been the same without Wink?
No. And shouldn't that raise red flags too? That a guy that you look at as a really smart defensive mind couldn't get out of here quickly enough?
Well, I'd be more focused on the reason why.
Well, the reason why is he couldn't stand Daboll.
Well, okay, but I mean, I don't think that was the only reason. I think the reason why he couldn't stand Daboll was because he didn't believe that Daboll actually had a plan. So why would I hitch my wagons to somebody I don't believe I can win with? I wouldn't. So if I think I can do it better, I could understand why that would make a kind of weird workplace environment.
Yeah. And I think my mindset, I believe that I've heard that he thought Daboll was just a phony.
Right. I think that I also heard that.
Let's go to Connor in Scarsdale. Connor, good morning. You're on ESPN New York. How are you?
Good morning, guys. I wish it was a little better of a morning. It gets sad calling in every time. It's just depressed, but it is what it is as a Giants fan. And it's like the football gods, they finally give us a decent quarterback, but then they take every talent away from them. No running back, no wide receivers. Everybody gets injured. The coach is inept. It's depressing. But I wanted to pivot from football yesterday after the Giants lost. So I said to my wife, I'm watching Monday Night Football tonight. Let's put on a movie. I watched the worst movie I've ever seen.
What'd
in
you
my
watch?
Life. I watched House of Dynamite. There's no ending. It ends. It's a suspenseful movie.
I was going to watch that. That's the new Netflix movie, right?
It's Netflix, Dave. It's suspenseful, and then it ends, and they leave you with like 15 questions that nothing is answered. They don't
so
even.
Would you suggest not to watch it?
Don't watch it.
Uh-huh.
Especially after coming off the Giants' loss like that. Watching that, it set me over the edge, man. Don't watch it.
Okay.
Brutal.
Just wait till the end of the Giants season. That building will be the House of Dynamite, hopefully.
That's not.
Blow it all up.
What, for you, thanks, Connor, for the call. I'm sorry that you have to deal with that. For you, of all people, to be taking shots is really adorable.
Listen, we might have our coach. I don't know.
Oh no, I think clearly you do.
You don't believe that.
I think it's
believe that.
obvious that you do.
Yeah, you don't believe that.
No, they hug. There's an embrace.
Yeah.
The quarterback stinks. And I think it's very obvious that you have your head coach of the future.
Yeah, I think Woody thinks that.
Oh, I know Woody thinks it.
You got to trust in the ambassador. He knows. He was the one that got them motivated. If Woody hadn't said that about Justin Fields, there's no way they win that game.
You know what the thing is? I truly believe that Woody feels that way.
Yeah, probably.
Like, I think he's probably like at one of those fancy dinner parties. He's like, hey, look what I did.
Yeah, end of the year meeting with the coaching staff.
I got us a big win.
End of the year coaching meeting, fellas. Yep. You're welcome. Yeah, that one win, you're welcome.
Yeah, that was
That's
all
me.
Yeah. Why not do it again? Because you play Cleveland. That's a winnable game. Why not do it again? Double down.
There's only so many times you go to that well.
Really?
Yeah, it's only
That's
so many
not something
times.
you can go back to?
No.
What do you think about Justin Fields? I think he stinks.
I still think he stinks.
I think he's awful, and I don't think he can do it again.
For that matter, I think this guy also stinks.
Yeah. They all. How about this? They all stink outside of the coach, who I adore.
What are you doing exactly, Woody? I'm getting these guys motivated.
Yeah, this is what I do.
I'm just smarter than you.
Yes. Angel, he's on the highway. Hi, Angel. How are you?
Hey, I'm all right. Suffering with our Giants like always for like the past 10 years. But question, do you think Shane would push Daboll now to lose these games and kind of get them into fighting each other?
No. Why would I mean? I
Shane
think
also
Shane
would
might
like to
be
keep his
fighting for
job.
his job. Why in the world would he push for Daboll to lose games?
And put it on the coach, right? Everybody's trying to save their jobs.
Right, but I don't think he saves his job by losing games. I
But
think that they
how
both
is
save
it
their
good
jobs by
for
winning
Joe
games.
Shane if they lose games?
Better pick in the draft.
Yeah, but no.
Right, but there's no guarantee that he's the one making that pick.
No.
If anyone would push anyone to lose games, it would be ownership pushing them to lose games because, I mean, the owner's not going anywhere.
Do you think, not what you would do you think that Joe Shane is fighting for his job?
Yeah.
You do?
I think at this point he has to be.
Okay. So then I go back to it.
isn't it in the Giants' best interest? Not these guys. I think it's kind of a silly question. Isn't it in the fans' best interest if you want them to clean house that you root for them to lose games?
Yeah, I just don't know how hard you're going to have to root.
Well, regardless of that.
I don't even think rooting matters.
But the Bears are hardly great.
Yeah, but you're going to Chicago. Your defense stinks, man. I mean, this what did the San Francisco 49ers offense look like last week against Houston?
They looked awful.
Right. I mean, they haven't run the ball consistently all season long. They come here, and it's exactly like, hey, listen, I know we can't run it, but we'll be able to run it against this team. 5 yards. Dude, their last 2 touchdown drives, there was only 2 passes. That's it.
Well, why would you throw?
In the 2 drives, there were 2 passes.
And then
combined.
It's like, you're like, well, Christian McCaffrey, he's so good. But then they bring in Brian Robinson, who was a cast-off from Washington, and he looks equally as good.
And same thing happened against the Eagles. It wasn't just Saquon, it was Bigsby, too.
You bring in Bigsby, and he's equally as good. Like, you could take anybody and run up and down on this defense.
So I don't think you have to root hard. I mean, I still think that you're paying attention and you want to root for Jaxson Dart to have success.
Well, yeah, but you can lose games and he can look good. I mean, yesterday I thought he looked good.
Yeah, Jaxson Dart's been fine.
He's good, man.
Doesn't have great pieces around him.
He's got nothing around him.
And he takes, too many hits for my liking, but I mean, that's just that's who he is. I think that's going to be something you have to live with.
I agree. But what's going to happen? But a different coach might be able to demand from him. You can't take hits like that. You just can't.
I know you can demand it, Dave. I'm sure that the coaches in Washington are screaming the same thing to Jaden Daniels.
Why are you doing that though? They're down by 38-7.
Because at a certain point, it doesn't matter what you say to a player. If the player is a certain kind of player, they're going to go do stuff that's probably a little reckless and put themselves in danger. Josh Allen still does the same thing.
He does, and he's enormous. I'm going to make a statement. Is it crazy? Seattle best team in football right now.
I don't think it's crazy. The only concern for me in Seattle is, as good as Sam Darnold played last night, he was freaking awesome.
He was unbelievable.
He played equally as good last season up until the 2 most important games.
Right, and then he fell apart.
That's otherwise he'd still be in Minnesota, in my opinion.
I think that's fair.
So that's what would concern me about them. But I mean, him.
But they are a physical, terrific football team.
JSN, what Mike McDonald's done with that defense, the fact that they don't lose on the road, yeah. I mean, that's a good team. But again, you saw it happen last year. Minnesota was awesome until they weren't, until Sam Darnold wasn't. Right? I mean, you're going up that last game against Detroit. That's to win the division. They had 14 wins at that point,
and they totally laid an egg.
And he stunk, and then he stunk in the playoffs. So
yep.
I think time will tell with them. But I mean, just the NFC. The fact that Minnesota won that game, the fact that the Packers lost to freaking Carolina. I mean, then the AFC side of it. Where it's like we spent all this time talking about, Buffalo and Kansas City. It was the game of the weekend, and how KC's finally getting things together. Their offense looks really good. Buffalo's defense isn't, and then Buffalo goes out.
Great yesterday.
And Buffalo, I mean, Patrick Mahomes hasn't been under that much pressure in his whole career.
They were great, and somehow Denver is 7-2.
Yeah.
I don't know how they win some of these games.
That was back and forth. No one wanted to win it, and then finally they went down. But
I felt so good about that game, and then C.J. Stroud went out. I was like, oh, great.
Dude, I mean.
That was a vicious hit, too.
Forget the hit. How about his head off the turf? Like it was his head off the turf. Holy moly.
Terrible. All right, let's take a break. 800-919-3776. We got a lot of calls we got to get to, and I do want to get to the baseball because that was just sensational theater. It's DNR with you, ESPN New York.
Feeling stuck on your own 10-yard line in the career game? Maybe it's time to just go for IT. My Computer Career has the game plan to score a rewarding new IT career in months. Whether you're a rookie, a breakout career changer, or a military veteran ready to serve. Why spend years chasing a college degree when you can fast-track your future in IT starting now? Take your mark, get set, go for IT. Take the free career evaluation at mycomputercareer.edu today. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Michelle's Moment here for Gainbridge and their Give Back program, Gainbridge Assist, powered by Parity. Gainbridge and Gainbridge Assist, powered by Parity's goal is to empower girls and women through sports and education, providing 32 organizations in 21 states $222 of grant funding during 2025. These grants aim to level the playing field and expand access to sports and education for girls and women across the country. Here's to a future with no limits for women's sports with Gainbridge and Gainbridge Assist, powered by Parity.
Listen up, New York. It's football season, and you should be out there enjoying every play, every tailgate, every moment. But if you're dealing with neck pain, back pain, joint pain, or sciatica, even getting off the couch can feel like a challenge. That's where Dr. J. Shaw at Sandwell Pain comes in. He's one of New Jersey's top pain specialists, Ivy League trained, double board certified, and dedicated to getting you back in the game. Here's the difference. No surgery, no scars, no long recovery, no pain medication. Just precise, non-surgical, image-guided procedures that get real results. Dr. Shaw treats everything from neck pain, back pain, migraines, nerve pain, and chronic joint pain. And he builds a custom game plan that's right for you. Same day or next day appointments are available with offices in Woodbridge, Livingston, and Inglewood. And yes, most major insurances are accepted. So don't let pain keep you on the sidelines this season. Go to SandwellPain.com to call, text, or book online. Relief is closer than you think, and it starts today.
For over 100 years, Slomin's has been your trusted partner in comfort. When it comes to home heating oil, we deliver more than just quality fuel. We deliver peace of mind. With price protection, automatic deliveries, 24/7 service, and up to 30 days to pay your invoice. Our dedicated team is just a call away, ensuring you stay warm and comfortable all winter long. Slomin's, New York and New Jersey's largest heating oil provider, proudly serving our community for generations. Give us a call today at 866-GET-HEAT or visit oil.slomans.com.
Hey, it's Alan Hahn. Let me tell you about my friends at Bath Fitter. They remodeled the bath by my pool. They converted a tub into a shower. The result is amazing. Bath Fitter offers all types of custom bath renovations, including their unique PermaFit solution for a watertight fit. It's done in one day, easy to clean, and durable with no demo or mess, and it costs less than a standard replacement. Plus, a lifetime guarantee. Right now, you get no money down, no payments or interest until 2027. So start designing your bath today at bathfitter.com. There's only one Bath Fitter.
Coach Saban here. On the field or on your walls, coverage matters. That's why I go with Behr Marquee Interior Paint and Primer from the Home Depot.
Exceptional hide, advanced stain blocking, and over 1,000 colors to choose from. Behr Marquee delivers one-coat coverage that stands up to real life. One-coat coverage, no overtime. Behr Marquee, only at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. Valid only when tinted to colors from the Behr Marquee Interior One-Coat Hide Collection.
Who knew caffeine could taste this good? With 5-Hour Energy Shots, caffeine just got a serious flavor upgrade. We're talking big flavor, from watermelon to strawberry, banana to sour apple, packed into a tiny 2-ounce bottle. You'll get as much caffeine as a 12-ounce premium cup of coffee with 0 sugar and 0 crash. And with 17 bold flavors to choose from, there's a shot for every mood. Find your favorite flavor in-store today or grab a variety pack online at 5hourenergy.com or on Amazon and give your caffeine a flavor upgrade.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. How do you feel about this? We rifle through these calls, then we do a little baseball. Then we go around the league. Then we do a little Giants, then we do a frenzy.
I love it.
You like that?
I like it a lot.
All right. Let's see if he can contain himself and be an appropriate adult caller. Shooter in Stamford. Shooter, you're on ESPN New York. Not a great start. Shooter.
Hello.
All right.
Shooter, you're on mute.
We
Well, there
tried.
go.
We tried.
I tried. I set it up. He emails me all the time. You never take my calls. You need to take my calls. This is not fair. This is not right. We go to his call. He's not there.
Yeah.
That's on him.
That was tough.
All right. We move on. Let's go to Jay in Atlanta. Jay, good morning. You're on ESPN New York.
Good morning. Good morning. Like most in the New York football universe, I'm extremely frustrated. For me, the smoking gun is having to sit through watching the Sam Darnolds, the Geno Smiths. Even though I'm not a Giants fan, watching Daniel Jones, even though he was as bad as he's been this year, but watching him become quality and franchise quarterbacks when they were in the organizations of this city is unbelievably painful.
But I don't understand why that would bother you as much watching Jaxson Dart. Like, if you were a team that didn't have the quarterback, I could see that driving you insane. But Jones succeeding when you don't have the quarterback. But you like Jaxson Dart, I would imagine, right, Jay?
I'm a Jet fan, so watching that, I envy you guys who are Giant fans in that you at least have your quarterback. But to always repeatedly, as a Jet fan, watch guys leave here and they're called busts and then go to other organizations and become quality quarterbacks, that to me is a lot more painful than what you guys are going through. It's not now about you picking the right talent. It's about picking the right talent and not even having the sense or the aptitude to be able to get these guys to be good quarterbacks on the
right,
field
but it's not.
until they leave.
But here's the thing, though.
Unbelievably, that's a hopeless feeling.
Jay,
that's a hopeless feeling.
Right, but Jay, it's not just about picking the right quarterback, right? Like, I mean, there's a chance that we did pick the right quarterback in Sam Darnold. It's about surrounding that young quarterback with the appropriate amount of talent. The problem with Jaxson Dart right now is you got the quarterback, but he's not surrounded with the right talent.
No,
yeah,
but
that's
exactly my point. You're hitting it right on the head.
Right, but I think that starts with the GM that you hire, and then the coach that you hire to make sure that he's developing the kid the right way. A lot of these teams, the bad franchises, feel like once we make that pick, okay, problem solved. No, that's just when it starts. Like, that's the beginning of it. Yeah, we did it, but now we got to make sure. Like, now is when we really got to make sure that we're making these right decisions. We're making the right picks. We're putting the right amount of talent around this kid. And these guys, Daniel Jones has gone to a better situation because there's a much better foundation built for him. There's talent around him.
But this is now, like, if a guy is bad to start his career somewhere, he can up and leave and go somewhere else and resurrect it. This is not an isolated incident. You've seen it with Geno Smith now. You've seen it with Baker Mayfield. You've seen it with Sam Darnold. You've seen it with Daniel Jones. Like, a lot of guys succeed in other places.
Right, but I mean, what is Sam Darnold, Geno Smith, Baker Mayfield, I think Daniel Jones to a certain extent all have in common? They were drafted by, at the time, dysfunctional franchises. As much as you want to say it's the New York Football Giants, they've been a dysfunctional mess.
Oh, both things can be true.
Right. So, but I mean, that's the common thread with all of it, is they went from dysfunctional organizations to well-run organizations.
Correct.
So, I mean, what I'm telling you right now, and I keep going back to this, what concerns me the most about what's going on with the Giants right now is what Daniel Jones said about his time in Minnesota. Because when you get drafted, you don't know what you don't know. So you just expect this is how is it. This is how
right.
it being
then
coached.
You go elsewhere and you see how it's done differently.
Right. And now it's like, whoa. So this is what this is what it's supposed to look like. This is how you prepare for a game. This is the level of coaching that needs to be involved to have success. Like, that's eye opening.
Mm-hmm.
That he came from a place where that was like night and day compared to what was going on.
Who's the coach that he had with the Giants?
Yeah, Daboll, I know.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Goes back to
but that for me,
him again.
Right, but for that for me, if I'm ownership, forget some meaningless wins at the end of the season. Hey, look at us, we got momentum. It's like, no. I mean, we had a kid we drafted 6th overall that didn't really reach the level that we were hoping to reach, and he's talking about how the coaching here wasn't good.
Right.
So do I want my next first round pick to have to deal with that same level of coaching?
No, I don't think you do. And I think that most Giants fans, like maybe all, are at the point where they're ready to move in a different direction. Joe in Ocean Gate. Joe, good morning. You're on ESPN New York.
Hey, morning, guys.
Good morning, Joe.
Yeah, how you doing? So I had my wife and daughter out of town this weekend. I got nothing to do except make sure the dogs don't die, do anything I want, and so I'm watching football, everything like that. I find myself after that Giants loss last night wandering around Trader Joe's food shopping aimlessly, and I just realized that you need Jaxson Dart is, I believe he does got what it takes, and he's a tough SOB, and he just wants to win, and you'll always look for that in players because you can tell the ones that are just there for the paycheck. Once they get paid, they lose, whatever. Obviously, Carl Banks didn't motivate Dexter Lawrence enough.
No.
I don't know if he's just out of shape or he's still really hurt or whatever's going on. But, like, it was horrible, seeing that. So I think I'm to the point where there's just not enough good draft picks that Shane's had the opportunity to think, he's done worse. We've got worse players than like the level of, great players as opposed to the crappy ones or the ones that don't make it. I think his track record's not, it's not good enough. And you're just seeing it, that coaching and GMs that just, it makes the team, and you've seen that by quarterbacks being crappy at one team and then they go another place and then they're actually good. So, So I think Jaxson Dart's good. I think we just need new leadership and all that stuff.
I think you're right. And I think that's kind of the consensus of what – thanks for the call, Joe. I think that's what people feel like today. Jaxson Dart's good, and that's about all you have right now.
Right. I mean, what do you do well outside of Jaxson Dart?
Not a lot.
Right. I mean, your defense is supposed to be much better than it is. You can't
slow down the run to save their lives.
Right. Secondary's not very good.
No, it's
on top of it, you got no Malik Neighbors. You got no Cam Scadaboo, so it's like who you throwing to.
You didn't even have Johnson yesterday.
Theo Johnson drops too many passes. Slayton, same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Wandell's good, but on a good team, Wandell's what?
Yeah, on a really good football team, Wandell's a third receiver.
Yeah, right. So, I mean, again, it's just that's why I said to start the show. Like I'm over this whole thing where I think it's one of the other. It's like Shane could keep it. They both need to go.
Yeah. Now we'll see if that happens.
Like some of these drafts, man, you can't have a whole draft wiped out. I mean, you got the 2023 draft is pretty much. I mean, Banks is your first round pick. He stinks. You don't even want to play him, but you have to now.
Right. You have no choice but to play him.
Right. So, I mean, and then how many other good players has he drafted outside of the ones that outside the high first-round picks that you...
Yeah, but everybody should be able to hit on those.
That's what I'm saying.
Man, the Eagles are really annoying, huh?
The Eagles?
Yeah. Miami's trading edge rusher Jalen Phillips to the Eagles for a 2026 third-round pick.
Yeah, I saw that.
So they added Jair Alexander, Michael Carter...
Yeah, Howie Roseman realizes he needs to capitalize. He's in the window right now.
Right? Listen, you say whatever you want about the Eagles. He's a great GM.
He's a great GM. This is when you have to capitalize, though.
He's a great GM.
Especially when you look at the NFC.
Yeah. Listen, there's lots of good teams. I don't know how many great teams there are.
Well, I mean, just the second you think it's going to be a great team, all of a sudden... Carolina happens yesterday. I mean,
Carolina or Detroit. Like you're like, all right, Detroit's one of the better teams.
At home.
They lose at home to Minnesota.
Right. J.J. McCarthy just back and they lose to Minnesota.
Brutal. That was by far the best game you've seen from J.J. McCarthy.
Yeah.
He was really good yesterday.
Well, I mean, you saw him play 2 and he played 7 bad quarters in the 2. So
yeah. Not covering is one thing. I was stunned that Detroit lost that game yesterday.
Yeah, I was too. I thought. I mean, by the time we kicked off, I was like, ugh, I don't know if I feel great about this 9.5.
But then they went right down the field and went up 7-0.
Right, but I've already learned the Giants do the same thing. Right, the Giants have done that 4 times with Jaxson Dart.
Yep.
You can't look at that first.
That they could take the football and go down the field and score.
Right, but you can't look at that first possession because there are plenty of teams that aren't very good that just march right down the field and then all of a sudden that's it.
Right.
The offense stalls out.
I think that's pretty obvious.
I still don't know why you kicked the field. Why are you kicking the field goal there?
It didn't matter, though.
Well, I know, but you down. I mean,
no, I agree. I know. Tyler Cooper emails in. Why did he have to tell us that he went to Trader Joe's?
He just wanted to let you know. Like he's at home by himself, no wife, no kids. There's so many other things you could be doing right now.
I don't understand that though.
He decided to go grocery shopping.
No, I don't. The one guy, went to watch a movie. I don't understand that. Like you just watched the Giants, the stink of the Giants. You wouldn't want to sit back and watch the Chiefs and the Bills?
Yeah, I watch something else.
Well, what wouldn't you want to? Wouldn't you want to? I mean, you like football, obviously. That's a great game. Wouldn't you want to watch that?
No, because it depresses you. Like, why would I want to watch great football? Like, why would I want to see how far my team is from being good? I don't want to watch that. I'd rather go, I'd rather go squeeze some melons at Trader Joe's, pick up some produce.
Oh, okay. Or watch a movie that has no ending.
Or watch a movie that has no ending.
All right. I enjoyed that Bills-Chiefs game.
Yeah, I did too, but I can understand why. Like at a certain point, it's just like I've seen enough.
Were you surprised that the Bills went for that field goal?
A little bit.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, and Alex was yelling at me. He's like, "You don't do that." I would have punted.
Probably.
I would have taken the time off. If it goes into the end zone, they start at the 20. I mean, they're not going 80 yards. That was getting tenuous.
And not going 80 yards. They kicked the field goal in 13 seconds.
Yeah, field goal is different than a touchdown, though.
No, I know, but still.
Now, if they needed a field goal, then that's different.
All right, but you've seen what they've done. And it's crazy that Buffalo just continues to beat them in the regular season.
It really is.
And it's like, okay, great, but every time you play them in the postseason, Kansas City wins.
I know. And in the regular season, you win.
Yeah, every time. I think it's that 5 straight now?
Yeah. I don't think Josh Allen, and correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think he's lost to Patrick Mahomes in the regular season.
I think he might have lost.
Yeah.
Is he undefeated?
I think so.
I'd have to check that. I thought there was maybe one, but still.
No, actually, you know what? I take it back. 5-1.
5-1. Okay.
Yeah, I thought I saw that. I saw it was 4.
I had it in the around the league stuff.
But they had won 4 in a row.
Is that now 5 in a row?
That's 5 regular season in a row, I believe.
Oh my God!
But 0-4 in the playoffs.
It's unbelievable though. All this football
level.
talk makes me think about spreads and
I love spreads,
parlays, that kind of stuff.
That might have been something I was watching on TV after the Giants game instead of going to Trader Joe's. Really focusing on some spreads. I can tell you what, that movie would have an ending. A happy one. FanDuel Sportsbook app is your home for all your favorite NFL bets, from yards to touchdowns to who will win with FanDuel. Any play can be the play of the game. Tonight, FanDuel is giving all customers, listen for this, a 30% profit boost token. That's right. You can get on the action with a 30% profit boost token this Monday night. So make FanDuel your go-to app for any snap. Just visit FanDuel.com/Rick to bet on the game. Play your game with FanDuel, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Must be 21 and older and physically present in New York. Opt-in required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable profit boost tokens. Restrictions do apply, including any token expiration and max wager amount. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467369.
That's really well done. All right, let's take a break, come back, do a little bit of baseball, get to the calls, go around the league. So much to do. 1-800-919-3776 as we discuss the 2-7 again New York Football Giants. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
At Uline, the prevailing opinion is, if you don't live it, you don't believe it. The people at Uline believe in hard work, and they live it by being there 24/7 to answer your call, having 41,000 items in stock, and offering same-day shipping from 12 locations across North America. Business owners, sellers, buyers, shippers, and packers believe it. Uline is the hard-working, dependable source for your shipping and industrial supplies. Visit uline.com.
There he goes to the 20, 10, 5. That's a Jet touchdown! That's a Jet touchdown!
Jets fans, be there at MetLife Stadium to see the New York Jets take on the Cleveland Browns on Sunday, November 9th at 1 p.m., presented by Verizon. Don't miss your chance to experience the excitement of game day at MetLife Stadium and cheer on your Jets. Lock in your seats at nyjets.com/tickets and get ready to clear the runway.
The Association on Aging in New York is celebrating the 60th anniversary of the Older Americans Act, which funds vital programs for millions of older adults. Services include meals, transportation, home care, Medicare counseling, case management, and caregiver support. Today, people are uncertain whether some programs remain available. We can help. To learn more about these essential programs and how to keep them, visit our website at agingny.org. Sponsored by the Association on Aging in New York.
If you've been injured in an accident that wasn't your fault, then you need a lawyer who knows New York's unique personal injury and workers' compensation laws. At the Parisman Firm, they have decades of experience handling all types of accident cases and a proven track record of delivering huge results. Their team has already recovered nearly $1 billion for injured New Yorkers. From construction to car accidents and slips and falls, they've got you covered. Call the Parisman Firm now at 718-WORKERS, where your case is their cause. Get the justice you deserve today.
Serving contractors, builders, and homeowners in the tri-state area since 1987, Brooklyn Window & Door is New York City's largest stocking dealer of quality Andersen window and doors. The professionals at Brooklyn Window & Door will help solve any of your window replacement needs or applications. Visit Brooklyn Window & Door's award-winning showroom to see the complete Andersen product line, including the 400, 100, A&E series. Andersen, built, backed, and serviced like no other window.
Visit Brooklyn Window & Door at 185 30th Street in Brooklyn or call 718-WINDOWS.
Coach Saban here, and let me tell you, every second matters. Preparation is everything, and that's why I trust Kidde Smoke Alarms.
And as North America's #1 home fire safety brand, they're built to respond over 25% faster to smoke detection. Kidde helps protect what matters the most. Find it at the Home Depot. How doers get more done. #1 claim based on total household installations as of December 2023. 29% faster average smoke detection based on internal testing of smoldering wood fires for Kidde 9th edition versus leading competitor 8th edition products.
Michelle's Moment here for Gainbridge and their Give Back program, Gainbridge Assist, powered by Parity. Gainbridge and Gainbridge Assist, powered by Parity's goal is to empower girls and women through sports and education, providing 32 organizations in 21 states $222 of grant funding during 2025. These grants aim to level the playing field and expand access to sports and education for girls and women across the country. Here's to a future with no limits for women's sports with Gainbridge and Gainbridge Assist, powered by Parity.
There's nothing like when you get that part from eBay and it just fits. Yeah, the first time. So you can do less of this and get right back to more of this. At eBay, you'll find all the parts you need, guaranteed to fit, at prices you'll love. Sounds good, doesn't it? eBay, things people love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
This college football season, show your school spirit every time you pay. Introducing college-branded Venmo debit cards. Rep your team on and off the field with custom school designs that let everyone know who you root for. Whether you're tailgating, grabbing snacks for the watch party, or celebrating a win, you can unlock 15% cash back at ESPN. 1 free year of Perplexity Pro and more. This college football season, score more with the Venmo debit card. Get yours now in the Venmo app. Learn more at venmo.com/collegecard.
Max cashback varies. Terms apply. The Venmo MasterCard is issued by the Bancorp Bank, N.A.
Fight fans, Bud Light and ESPN New York are sending you to UFC at Madison Square Garden. Tap the Bud Light tile on the ESPN New York app and enter for your chance to win a pair of tickets in the ESPN Suite. Catching the action alongside ESPN New York's Peter Rosenberg. Listen and enter through the Bud Light tile to score your shot at the ultimate fight night.
Bud Light is proud to be the official beer sponsor of UFC. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. Game time brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. When it's game time, that's when it's Tully time. Nets host the Timberwolves. The winless Nets host the Timberwolves 7 o'clock, while the Knicks welcome the Wizards to the Garden at 7:30. And then, of course, you have a little Cowboys-Cardinals action tonight on ESPN. That's game time brought to you by Tullamore Dew, the original triple distilled, triple blended, triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew Honey during today's action. Glasses up to enjoying Tullamore Dew responsibly. Did you hear the new segment on Bart and Carlin on Friday?
Oh, you mean the Football Frenzy ripoff?
No. It's the frenzy of football.
Great. So that's what we're doing. So when he comes in and says, what's working? Then you say Football Frenzy. He's like, maybe we should do a frenzy of football.
Yeah, the frenzy of football. Apparently, RJ has gone through the archives to find the audio of the thievery live on air. Here's what it sounded like.
I'm just going to blatantly rip off what Dave and Rick do.
Love that.
Because let's do a Football Frenzy type segment where we'll just call it Football Focus or something stupid. Whatever. They have the Football Frenzy. We have the frenzy of football.
Yes.
So, I mean, at least he owned that he's stealing it, which makes it a little bit easier to deal with.
I respect it. I absolutely respect it.
I mean, they're saying the segment's so good, we want a piece of it.
Yes. We too would like a segment.
I can deal with that.
Yeah. I like it. It's not fake. It's not pretend. He's like, this is what they do. We like it. We're going to steal it.
That's
Fine.
right. That's right.
It's
so
kind of like
we're going to start Rothenberg's corner table on next week.
Yeah, well, I mean, our first foray into the whole eating and cooking thing didn't go well.
Well, I deserve more chances.
With your peanut butter and jelly.
RJ stands by that it was very tasty.
The little tiny stale toast that you made.
Well, because Jefferson went out and got bad bread.
Yeah, listen, I really think that if that toaster didn't steal like 4 or 5 slices from us, I think those sandwiches come out better.
That toaster is something, though. But the thing about the toaster is it looks gorgeous.
It's gorgeous.
Like, you think you're getting yourself involved with a high level, like a Bobby Flay type of toaster, and that thing's, it's a disaster.
It's like the Ferrari of toasters.
Yeah.
It's got no engine.
It looks great.
Yeah, it looks great. It's got no engine.
But then you use it. I'm not even kidding with you. I hit toast at like to really toast it, and it set the timer at 9 minutes and 30 seconds.
Right. No. Like it was like when you first did it, it was like 7.5, and we waited for like 5, and it still wasn't toasted. And I was like, oh, maybe we jack up the power a little bit and get this done quicker. And it was like 9 minutes and 30 seconds. It's like, seriously? I cook a steak. I can cook a steak.
Yeah. You could make a 5-course meal in 9.5 minutes.
In 9.5 minutes.
Yeah, that's a very long time. But maybe, you know what? Maybe we just go on the rampage. Maybe we start with the top 5 list. Maybe we just start stealing stuff from other shows.
No, I don't think we need to do that.
Yeah, we do a 2-pack Shakur or whatever Kay does.
Yeah, I think it is a 2-pack. Yeah, I think we're doing fine. I think we stay in our lane, keep doing our stuff. That's it.
But I think if things from our show are open to be taken, then why aren't things from other shows not open to be taken from them?
But here's the thing, though, right? It's the fact that Carlin just came out and said what he said. I appreciate. It's the other stuff where it's like, hey, we got this great idea, and it's our idea, but it's just called something different.
Right. When I think the K show did the baseball blast or something at some
something
point.
like that.
Yeah.
Or like the afternoon show has like Talk About It Tuesday, which is pretty much the roast on Tuesdays.
Right.
So, yeah, whatever. I'm fine. They want to copy us, that's good.
You're just a team player. I remember. I
should be flattered.
I probably did tell you the story. I remember when I came in one day and I was like, I have this idea. Football Frenzy. And the producer, that's a terrible idea.
Really?
Yeah.
How could it be a terrible idea? It's a terrific idea.
Well, that producer on that day was like, no, I don't see anything.
That producer should have been fired on the spot.
You like that producer.
Which producer was it?
I'm not
was it Dinahan?
I'm not naming names.
If it was Dinahan, I'm going to have to talk to him.
All I'm saying is the producer's like, the what? I was like, yeah, rapid fire. You rifle through as many questions as possible in a segment. We call it the Football Frenzy. There's no like, hey, how you doing? What's going on? I was like, don't you love that? No.
I love it.
That's an awful idea.
So
if I had presented that to you years ago, without knowing it, having any knowledge of that, you would have said to yourself, well, that's good.
Yeah, I want to get through as many calls, many questions as possible. Touch a bunch of different topics. I think we should do it with every sport. Should be every sport. Should be a basketball bonanza. There should be a baseball pickle, whatever we want to call it. Every sport.
Every sport. The rapid fireness to it makes it attractive. Speaking of baseball, we'll go around the league in 8-10 minutes, something like that. How good was that World Series? And I tweeted this out. I got such reaction. If I feel so awful for the Blue Jays fans and players. And I go, why would you feel awful for them? They're disgusting. Like the way they treated the Yankees was just so awful, and they danced on our grave, and good for them. I'm sorry, man. Now, if it's a team I hated, I might not feel like that, but I felt and still feel awful for the fans and for the players of Toronto.
I felt bad for Donnie, just because it felt like this was his opportunity, right? To go home.
You'll never get closer than that.
Well, without winning it, no. I mean, you were right there. And to have it ripped away the way it was ripped away. And then on top of it, I mean, the things that, the Dodgers talked about with the Yankees last season and some of the stuff that that the Blue Jays have said about the Yankees. And then in Game 6 and Game 7, it's those things that end up biting them in the ass. Like, where are you going? Like on second, like where are you going from second base there to get doubled off? At
the end of Game 6 you're talking about?
Yeah, where are you headed exactly? And then IKF, man, I'm telling you, I would have fought him. I'm not even joking. I think I would have been I would have been so riled up that I think I would have probably fought him. Like, what are you doing, man?
Well, what's he doing? I mean, regular season game 89, fine, whatever. You want to be complacent about that? I mean, that is for everything. The third baseman is nowhere near you. That's the lead you get.
Yeah, that's the lead you get. That's the secondary you get, and then you decide you slide feet first. And that was that was.
Oh, because the way I saw it, Will Smith was off the base, and then was able to reestablish on home plate by it was talk about a game of inches by inches until he slid across.
Well, Rojas didn't even feel the clean. Like, I mean, it took him a second
falling over too.
Right, like that wasn't a bang play. Like, I mean, had he had the appropriate lead, I mean, he should score on that play, and it's over. That's it. Done.
How do you not win that game?
I don't know.
I mean, you're up 3-0. Bichette with a massive home run. You've got them on the ropes.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's 3-2. Then it's 4-2, and you're 2 outs away. Yep. And of all guys to hit that home run, off of Hoffman,
Yeah, I mean, and that's again, it's why I think that you start talking about, what's the appropriate way to build a baseball team and everything else. It's just like sometimes it's just like guys you don't expect it from have to come up in big spots, and that's what Rojas did.
How good was that series?
It was unbelievable. How about the play in center field
by Pages?
You throw him in center field. I mean, it looks like that ball's going to drop, and he just takes hey Kike. Beat it, buddy. I got this one.
I'm gonna run you over. I'm catching this ball.
Yeah, this ball will be caught, and it's gonna be by me, and I'm gonna body you right out of the way.
And how about Yamamoto?
Oh, dude.
I mean, that's like that's storybook stuff from him.
Unbelievable. Well, I mean, it's just the arms they're throwing out there too.
He
It's like,
pitched the night before. He threw almost 100 pitches the night before.
Oh, not to mention the games previous to that too, where he spent complete games.
Right.
Yeah, he was unbelievable.
He was sensational in this postseason. I mean, this series had everything. It had games that went till 3 a.m. It had, I mean, you name it. It had heroic performances. It had drama. I'm telling you, man, I was on the edge of my seat watching that game on Saturday night.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how you couldn't be. If you like baseball, I don't know how you couldn't be.
But do you even have to like baseball to appreciate that? I don't even think you have to like baseball.
No, I think, by that time, I think that you kind of just wrapped up in it. But I think if you do like baseball, like if you're a baseball fan, like I think this World Series kind of was. I was talking to someone yesterday at the hockey game who loves baseball, huge Yankees fans, and we're just going back and forth. And it's like, just like play by play, like big play by big play, like what Yamamoto did. Just, I mean, the names that are coming out of the Dodgers bullpen. It's just, I mean, all of it. I think for the casual fan too, like when you get down to what happened in Game 6, and all of a sudden it's a Game 7. And you got some of the big names that are involved in this, like with Ohtani and just the whole thing. I mean, this was a great World Series. It was great for baseball.
Vlad was great.
Vlad was great. How about Ernie Clement?
The most hits in the history of the postseason.
Yeah, I mean, he has 30 hits, and that was the play. I mean, that was actually the play that Pages made on him in center field, in left center field.
Right, that would have won the whole thing. Now, had the batter before done that, game over, series over.
Yeah,
but man, oh man. John Schneider, who I felt awful for, and I know Yankee fans, they deserve what they get. Fine. I personally felt awful for all of those guys. Here he is after Game 7.
I thought we had chances to sweep them. I thought that we played our game. Our game is as good as anybody in baseball. Is it two heavyweights going back and forth? Going back to the beginning of this series when people were calling it David versus Goliath, it's not even close. They're good. I put this group of guys against any other 26 players in the entire planet. Yeah, we had our chances. We had our chances to beat them soundly, and we didn't, and that's baseball.
It just shows you how resilient and mentally tough the Dodgers are, and I think he's right. I mean, you can't convince me that the Blue Jays were not the better team in the series.
No, I think both. How resilient both are. I mean, going back to the Seattle series. I mean, Toronto losing both at home, being down 2-0.
Both at home, and then being down 3-2, coming home.
Right, and then, I mean, having the 18-inning game, and you lose, like how are they going to bounce back? And they end up taking care of their business twice. But to have both games at home, up 3-2 in the series and lose it, and then I was looking at the numbers this morning. I mean, 3 for 17 with runners in scoring position in Game 7. They left 14 on base. That play, if I'm a Toronto Blue Jay, that play, if I'm IKF, I don't know how. Like, I have to go see somebody. I have to go on vacation. Like, just like that
What was he doing?
I don't know. Like, what is the third base coach saying to him? Like, I know this is like me coaching, 12U baseball, but it's like you're peppering these guys with like, hey, come on, let's go. You got room. Secondary lead. Like, I mean, we're gonna judge it like how far the third baseman is from the base. That's how far you can lead off the third base. Like. And then not have a secondary, and then to be thrown out by that, I mean, that's small a margin.
Oh, it was infinitesimal.
Like, that'll stick with me forever.
I'm not even exaggerating. If I'm a Blue Jays fan, I probably have gone missing. I don't know how I show up for work. Like, I don't know any of these things. Yeah, I know you laugh. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. I might have just gone missing.
Well, listen, you disappeared from your family after a regular season loss. So, yeah,
right.
I mean, you missing is different than what you said to the group chat. I mean, there was some finality to what you said in the group chat. So, like, at least missing, right. We could find you. Like, there's a chance you come back when you're missing. The alternative that you said to the group chat was dark.
Well, I'm not, but I'm out of that group chat now, thankfully.
No, you're back. I put you back in.
Oh, no, you're not.
Well, I don't want to be in, though.
I threw you right back in there.
But I don't want to be.
That was not the time to leave, though. You're getting
yesterday?
mad about Yeah, but it's not even nobody.
It was so annoying.
But nobody was coming after you.
No, it's not about coming. Like I'm focused on football. I'm watching football, and and you guys are talking about like work things.
It's important stuff. It's related to you.
Not to me. I don't care.
I mean, how focused did you want to be on what was happening at that time yesterday?
RJ,
let's be honest.
RJ, I think on Thursday in our big time meeting, I think we should pose like how serious does Dave take his job here on the show? I'm gonna go with a 1 on that one.
Strongly agree.
Strongly disagree.
Listen, I mean, someone would view it as a necessary distraction.
No.
Yeah, right.
I mean, you got Nacho celebrating. I think it happened right around that time. The tackle after a 5-yard run. It made me question everything in life because I thought.
You saw that too, right?
Because he came off the field. One of his coaches got into him after that, rightfully so. I thought, I must have missed something. Like the chains must be misspotted because there's no way that man 5 yards downfield started celebrating.
So you know what sucks about you is that I said nothing to you all week.
Oh, here we go.
I wasn't looking for a battle. And then you go into my stadium, you take it over, you and your red, sweatered Niners cheese-eating fans.
Cheesy.
And now I have to listen to this?
Listen,
is
Santa Clara known for their cheese? They're known for their cheese.
Yeah, they're like a wine and cheese. Yeah, they're like a Chardonnay and a Gruyere. That's what they do out in San Francisco.
It's wine country. Is that actually what they do?
Oh
out there?
Yeah, they're pre-gaming with Jarlsberg. Absolutely.
Listen. I don't think this is dunking on you so much as it is. Listen, I'm with you.
I don't need it from you, and I don't want it from you.
Listen, I'm sorry for what you're going through. I am.
No, you're not. And you know
RJ
what?
Hats
off to you, RJ. Your team was better. You deserve to win. I don't need you to be mocking me today.
I'm not mocking you. Your players they make it so difficult. How can you not mock that? A man made a tackle 5 yards downfield and celebrated. I mean, what are you looking for?
The thing that happened.
It happened. It was. Listen,
he's not making it up.
It was only 2010 at that point. You're right there. Right there. It's a big play.
What happened to that the rookie yesterday?
Oh, no.
How's he feeling? Good?
No. That's terrible.
Well, no, because you're going to start with me. You got another injury. And you're probably having all these injuries because you're being obnoxious.
I don't think so.
That was uncalled for.
I don't think those things are correlated at all.
I think they might be.
That's terrible.
Yeah, that was really.
I've always been a proponent of you and your team, but not now.
So what do you want me to say?
A man celebrated that 5 yards down the field.
He said,
"How's the Jerry Seinfeld now?"
That's what he sounds like.
I
saw a man celebrating 5 yards down the field.
It's a violation and almost as bad as what you did on Friday.
And then a coach yelled at him on the side.
There's a chance they could have played me out there on their Giants defense, and the results would have pretty much looked exactly the same.
I don't think so.
I think it'd be similar.
Well, you're little.
Oh, no.
And I think you've been run over.
Well, exactly.
Much like Deontay Banks.
Yes.
So maybe you're right. maybe you're right.
Yeah, would it have looked more just decimation?
Jarring?
Yeah, of course. People would have been like...
The Giants have lined up a really tiny corner here.
Tell you what, I would have stuck my nose right in there.
I don't doubt it.
I'd support the run game.
You played football back in the day.
I'd get run right over.
And I heard you were in an elite cover corner.
I'd get run right over out there. Listen, I
didn't see that guy covering my guy.
I'd come out of nowhere.
he pops out from behind.
Listen, the initial thing I said to you stands true. I don't blame any Giants fans because I know today's going to be popular. How do you let this happen? It's totally understandable.
No, absolutely. I don't blame the Giants fan at all. What you understand the commitment to going to a game? This is not a 3-hour commitment. This is a 9-10-hour commitment. You got to get there. You got to spend money on parking. You got to get to the stadium. You got to sit there and watch the game. You got to leave the stadium. You got to get home.
Well, and here's the hard part about it because this game, over the summer, you wondered when Jaxson Dart was going to play. We bought Ange got tickets for me ahead of time, and then a month ago, there's real juice. So people went out and bought tickets to games like this one. And you paid a premium for that ticket. And what's happened since then, injuries, now 3 losses in a row.
Well, what happens every year?
Right. But I don't think a lot of people went out and bought tickets, Tuesday, knowing what they were getting into. You buy things you plan ahead of time. And people are dropping, if you're bringing a family, I mean, I'm not telling people things they don't already know, in the thousands to watch that. How many times you got to sign up to do that before you're 2-7 for the third consecutive season?
Right.
I don't blame Giants fans at all.
No, I don't blame Giants fans a little bit. Giants fans are a good fan, but why would you want? I mean, if you told me, hey, you can go to the Green Bay game, I wouldn't want to go to that. Why would I want to go to that? To watch the Giants get drubbed at home and then spend 9 hours and spend hundreds of dollars? What's the allure? I don't want to go to that.
No, I mean, you could watch the game and then go right to Trader Joe's if you want.
That's right. Or I can start watching bad movies.
I got a text from Carlin. He said, new segment on today's show for Bart and Carlin. They're going to play Snuggle, Form a Civil Union, or Toss.
That's funny.
Like that.
That's actually funny.
That's good, right?
Yeah, Carlin's funny.
He is funny. Angry, but funny.
Angry, but funny.
Angry, but funny.
I like that, though.
I like it, too.
Yeah, that's very well done. We got to go around the league.
We do have to go around the league.
Raymond's going to lead us in a journey around the league.
Raymond Santiago around the league.
That's right.
That's the thing that happens. We're doing that now?
Now I'm getting nasty RJ emails.
Oh, no.
From about RJ, about you?
About RJ. Oh, that little weasel to shut the bleep up.
Oh.
You just said Giants fans are good fans. It doesn't sound like
RJ,
it.
I wish you dressed up in full Niners gear today, like a helmet, shoulder pads, all of it.
He doesn't have full Niners gear.
Well, I would listen.
Doesn't Antonio have a set he could wear?
And I'm mean.
Sorry.
And I'm mean. At least I have reason to be mean today.
Listen, just
opened up the floodgates.
Yeah, just because you didn't take another loss this week doesn't mean you can go peacocking around, right?
Yeah. Hey, my team was undefeated this weekend.
That's
Your
right.
favorite against the Browns this coming weekend.
Haven't lost the game in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
this guy.
Did you hear the promo? Bob's so excited. Go out there.
So
buy
excited.
tickets.
Oh my God, a touchdown!
They don't see many of those.
You know, the toughest part about this is it was off air during the break, and we're talking about some of the games coming up, and you'd be like, these are some huge games, and if you didn't know what we were talking about, you think we'd be looking down the road at like Chiefs, Chargers, or whatever. You know what I mean? And Dave's like, I mean, the Browns play the Jets. The Giants.
I'm not kidding though. Tennessee plays New Orleans. That's a big football game. You can laugh all you want.
Massive implications.
It does.
Hey, listen, Tennessee covered yesterday, all right?
They did.
Let's sleep on Tennessee. They
Thank
covered.
God for
field
that.
goal.
Well, because the Chargers allowed 2 non-offensive touchdowns yesterday.
Hey, they don't ask how.
Would they allow like 6 points, like the actual defense?
What was the final score? 27-20?
It was there was a pick six and
6 points. It
and
was
a
a pick
return.
six and a kickoff return, right?
So they gave up 8 points? If you even count
By
extra
the way,
points.
Rick, let me get through this, and then you can take over. You're listening to DiPietro and Rothenberg on WHSQ, WCBS FM HD2 in New York.
That was nice.
Thank you.
That was real nice.
Ray, you're going to take us on the tour around the league, right?
That's the plan anyway.
Would you like to start that?
I think that's a good idea.
Let's go.
It's time to go around the league.
Let's start with some scoreboard pinball. Bears 47, Bengals 42. In thrilling fashion, game-winning touchdown from Caleb Williams to rookie Colston Loveland. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Both teams combining for 89 points and 1,017 yards. That's the most in any game this season. Caleb Williams, first player all-time with multiple passing touchdowns, multiple receptions, and a receiving touchdown in the game. Passes for 288, 3 touchdowns. Of course, the go-ahead TD pass that I just mentioned. And then catches a 2-yard touchdown from DJ Moore. I'm going to harp on this one because I was hyping the kid from the second he got drafted. Kyle Monungai, 7th-round pick out of Rutgers. 26 carries, 176 yards in place with DeAndre Swift. That's the most by a Bears player since Justin Fields had 178 a few years ago, back in 2022. Bengals, the first team to score 38-plus in back-to-back games and lose both since the 66 Giants. They've allowed 300 points over the first 9 games. That's their most over 9 games to start a season in franchise history. They're also the first team to allow 300 points in the first 9 since the 2012 Titans. Good performance for Joe Flacco in the loss.
I'll say good.
470, 4 touchdowns. That is the second most in any game, regular season or postseason, by a quarterback age 40 or over since Tom Brady in the Super Bowl against the Eagles.
That was a highly compelling football game.
Yep.
It was really entertaining. I mean, the catch from T. Higgins. I couldn't believe that catch. Like, that was one of those, okay, it's either going to be picked or it's going to be incomplete. He comes out of nowhere. He catches it. He breaks free. He scores a touchdown. He had a massive game. I mean, Caleb Williams, I even in watching that game, I still do not believe in Caleb Williams. But, man, oh, man, was that a fun game. The Bears kind of saved their season. The Bengals kind of lost their season. And think about what they've had to deal with the last two weeks. That loss to the Jets was heartbreaking, and the loss yesterday was brutal because they weren't going to win that game. They recover the onside kick. They go down. They score. You're like, they're going to win. No. The tackling on that the Loveland touchdown was it was remarkable how bad it was. And the Bears, they win that game, so good for them.
Right, so I saw this morning. So it's today the Bengals had a kickoff return for a touchdown, a blocked field goal, onside kick recovery, 500 yards of offense, 2 wide receivers with 100 or more yards, 15 points scored in less than a minute, 42 total points, and lost.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I saw Chase Brown after the game. I mean, you talk about, like, completely disgusted and dejected, dropping F-bombs all over the place. Like, we got to just bleep and finish.
Well, how about Jamar Chase? He's like, going after the defense.
Well, dude, I mean, you're talking about 3 games. They had 3 games before the bye. I guess the conversation before those 3 games were we need to go 3-0. And they should have been 3-0.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, the loss to the Jets, then this loss.
Terrible losses.
So you mentioned Jamar Chase. My understanding is that he actually didn't go after the defense. I got some audio right here.
It's not fun when you're losing.
At some point, as a leader or any of the leaders on the offense, is it good to get on the defense or stay in your lane?
I'm going to stay in my lane. I don't want no defensive player come and chew me out about what the I'm doing.
I had heard that
so that's
leaving
coded.
the field yesterday, he said, we have to get a stop. We
Well,
have to get a stop.
they have to.
That's coded. That's him knowing what he can't say.
Right.
But behind closed doors, he's probably saying something.
Yeah, I think they're all saying something.
So I get that.
Well,
I mean, the offense is doing their
it's
job.
jarring. I mean, and the Bears missed multiple field goals.
How about some of the plays that they run, though? I mean, Ben Johnson is not scared, man.
No.
I mean, he'll call. I would actually like to watch their practices to see some of the cool stuff that they do.
He's scared of nothing.
No, nothing.
Big win for
Go Chargers, go.
27-20 over the Titans.
This is a big win.
Chargers defense.
You think this is a big win?
You got to take the wins where you can get them, man.
It's Tennessee, man.
Now listen, they did not allow an offensive touchdown. That's pretty good.
Just own the fact that this is hardly a big win.
Yeah, right. Like, let's get hey, say what you got to say.
I just wanted a reason to play the drop, okay?
Okay.
Can you
But you didn't
give me
need to say
that?
big win.
Jeez.
You want to run through some of the numbers and then we can
Yeah,
preview
sure.
them?
I felt bad about this because Joe Alt was carted off the field. They keep losing linemen. Another ankle. This one may actually need work. Chargers are 6-3, second straight season, starting 6-3 or better since the Air Coryell days, 79-82. Titans are 1-8, worst record through 9 since 1994 when they were the Oilers. 8 straight home losses. I feel like I update this every week. NFL's longest active home losing streak and their longest home losing streak since they lost 11 in a row back in 2014 to 2015.
This was not a great football game. The Chargers are better. The Titans were able to stay close because they got some non-offensive touchdowns, but I don't know how long Justin Herbert's going to stay healthy. He takes some massive hits. Massive hits.
That kid Gatson, by the way.
Yeah, he's good.
He's a good player.
Yeah, really good player.
Really
they got a lot
good
of
player.
weapons on that offense.
Yeah, they do. All right, Ray, let's move on.
Just making sure.
After this big Chargers win.
Okay.
Big Chargers win.
Is
You and
the-
RJ both picked the Chargers, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they copied each other with their picks.
Yeah, identical picks.
And listen, I regret it. I regret it greatly. Broncos beat the Texans 18-15 on a last-second 34-yard field goal as time expires. The Broncos won despite trailing entering the fourth quarter again. That makes them 4-0 when they trail entering the final quarter. They outscored Houston 11-0 in the fourth. They are plus 57 in the fourth quarter this season. That's the best in the league. 20 points better than the next closest teams. That would be the Jets and Panthers, who are plus 37. Bo Nix, other game-winning drive in the fourth. His 7th career game-winning drive ties with Pat Mahomes and Sam Darnold for most in the league since he was drafted. C.J. Stroud knocked out of the game after suffering a concussion on a second-quarter scramble.
Well, A, that was a dirty hit. And B, I watch Bo Nix every week, and I'm just maybe I'm in the minority here. I'm not that impressed.
Right, but he finds a way, though, man.
I know he does find a way, and he's certainly gutty, and they're a well-coached team, and their defense is good. But I'm just if they wind up going on a massive run and getting to the Super Bowl, because they're 7-2 right now.
Yeah,
like I would be stunned. I am not a Broncos fan. I don't think they have what it takes to be one of those teams.
Right, but that's the thing, though. You have to ask yourself. Right, I mean, it's going back and forth here. Like, I mean, it was Indy, then Indy goes to Pittsburgh, and Daniel Jones looks awful. So, like, I mean, which team is it? If it's Denver, Kansas City, Are you going Denver or are you going Kansas City?
I'm going Kansas City.
Right. I mean, Denver's defense is really good, but it's another game they trail in the fourth quarter. And they should have lost to the Giants. They scored 33 points.
Right.
But they,
and
to
they
their
should have
credit,
lost this game. I picked Houston in this game, and if Stroud doesn't get hurt, I firmly believe that Houston wins that football game.
Well, I mean,
and that's a brutal loss for Houston, too.
well, I mean, the sin with Houston is how good their defense is.
It's terrific.
That they're wasting this defense. And I don't know how long it's going to take for him to come back because the C.J. Stroud, I mean, he hit his head on the turf as hard as you could hit on the turf.
That was a bad hit.
Oh.
Really bad.
Rams beat the Saints 34-10. Matt Stafford, he is cooking 9 touchdowns.
Big win for the Rams.
Big win for the Rams. They're all big wins. Every win's a big win in the National Football League.
Especially when you beat a team like the Saints.
That's right.
Yep.
Well, 34-10, like I said, 9 touchdowns in the last 2 games. That's the most in a 2-game span in Ram history. Devontae Adams, 26th career game with multiple touchdowns, 7th most in NFL history. Puka Nacua, 7 catches, 95 yards and a touchdown. 3 touchdowns in his last 4 games. Had none in his first 3 games.
He got hurt again, though.
Yep, he did get hurt again.
He's always hurt.
It's kind of the deal with him. Kyron Williams, first game with 100 yards this season, second rush touchdown. The Saints, they're 1-8, their worst record through 9 since the 1980 season when they started 0-14 and finished 1-15.
And then they took George Rogers with the top overall
Oh,
selection.
look at you.
Oh,
look at you.
Just the knowledge.
Yeah, I don't have to.
Yeah, don't look now. I would say this, though, about this game. Don't look now. Matthew Stafford, MVP conversation.
He's awesome.
It should be happening as we speak.
He's awesome. You guys also had Daniel Jones in the MVP conversation.
Well, he was.
He was in the MVP conversation.
I mean, Matthew Stafford right now is on pace. So his projected stats for this season are 67%, 45, almost 4,600 yards, 45 touchdowns, and 4 picks.
Yep, that's the season.
He's got 21-2 right now.
He's awesome. And not only is he awesome, they have some serious weapons around him. I mean, think of a perfect confluence. They have great receivers. They have 2 really good running backs, and they have an elite offensive mind as head coach.
Yes.
It's a perfect situation.
Well, now they got to worry about just making sure that Puka, because he's awesome, he stays healthy.
But he's always hurt, though.
Yeah.
He's always hurt.
Because he plays so hard, though.
Jaguars beat the Raiders 30-29. It's the first game this season in which both teams score a touchdown in overtime. Raiders, potential game-winning pass on the 2-point conversion, batted down. Second loss this season for Vegas by 1 point. They lost in Week 4 to the Bears, had a potential game-winning field goal blocked with 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They're one of 2 teams with multiple losses by a point this season, the other being the Cardinals. Jags scored 3 rushing touchdowns in the fourth quarter and overtime to overcome the 3-point deficit to start. Geno Smith, second 4-touchdown game of his career. Brock Bowers is a big part of it. He comes back, catches 12 of 13 targets for 127 and 3 touchdowns in his first game since Week 4. First tight end with 125 receiving yards and 3 touchdowns in a game since Gronk back in 2014. Geno had as many completions targeting tight ends on Sunday as he did the entire 3 games that Bowers had missed. Cam Little, by the way, NFL record 68-yard field goal.
Congratulations, Cam.
Congratulations to him. Jags are 5-3, surpasses their win total from all of last season.
And they make that AFC South a much closer race. That actually turned out to be a very entertaining football
It was a great game.
And it started out awful. Like, Geno looked brutal. I actually sat down and said, I didn't even know it. Who's the backup quarterback on the Raiders? Like,
Kenny
at what
Pickett.
point? Who is it, Pickett?
Pickett.
Oh.
Pickett was hurt at one point, and they had to trade for somebody, didn't they?
You start to think about going to him. Like, but it was a bad football game until it wasn't, and it turned great. And then you get the touchdown in overtime. Then they respond. Then they had to go for 2. That was very entertaining, that game.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, though, right? You're 1-6.
Oh yeah, you have to. You have to.
Right.
Go for 2.
I mean, they almost screwed that field goal up to tie the game. The holder dropped it, and then finally he somehow got it down, and they ended up kicking the field goal there to tie it. But I mean, 68-yard field goal. The same guy that kicked the 70-yard field goal in preseason.
Cam Little, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But having Brock
Bowers
back for Vegas.
He is so good.
An
You see the
unbelievable
one catch
difference
he
for
made
them.
in the corner of the end zone? He got
He's
his
awesome.
touchdown? Beautiful
He's
catch.
Awesome.
What do you have, 3 touchdowns yesterday?
3
That's
touchdowns,
right.
yeah.
Panthers beat the Packers on a 49-yard walk-off field goal from Ryan Fitzgerald. They were 13.5-point underdogs. So that loss marks Green Bay's 3rd home loss in the Super Bowl era when favored by at least 13 points. Second time this season that Fitzgerald, a rookie from Florida State, made a game-winning field goal as time expired. Of course, he beat Dallas back on October 12th.
Of course he did.
Packers scored just 1 touchdown on 5 trips to the red zone. After converting 70% of their red zone trips for touchdowns, that was the 7th best in the NFL coming in. Bryce Young, 9th career game-winning drive in the fourth quarter since 2023. That ties for the most in the league with Mahomes, Hurts, and Geno Smith. Rico Dowdle, 130 yards and 2 touchdowns, his first career game with multiple rushing touchdowns. So since making his first start of the season back in Week 5, Dowdle has rushed for an NFL best 633 yards. The Panthers are 4-1 over that span. Matt LaFleur, well, this is what he thought of the loss.
Give credit to Carolina. They played the game that they had to play in order to beat us in regards to trying to run the football consistently throughout the course of the game, and we deservedly got our ass beat.
Yeah, I can't figure out the Packers at all. Like, the game to game, they're a completely different team. Even within a game, they're a completely different team. Last week against Pittsburgh, they were brutal in the first half. Then they were great in the second half. You figured they would win the game yesterday. You certainly can't afford to get where you want to get to and lose a game like that yesterday, but they do. I can't figure them out to save my life. And Rico Dowdle has taken over the reins of running back for the Panthers. He's really, really good. I think Bryce Young threw a grand total of like 100 yards yesterday. He was very ineffective. Yeah. 103, right?
I think it was 102 or 103.
He was very ineffective, but yeah, they sit here at 5-4, so good on the Panthers.
I think yesterday's game was the definition of kind of playing with your food, right? And I don't know. I mean, I don't know what that says about Green Bay, is that they have the ability to kind of play down to whoever they're playing against. But I mean, Carolina's offensive line is banged up. They're supposed to be, I think, they're third in the NFL against the run. And Rico Dowdle, like known before the game, hey, we're going to run the ball, and Rico Dowdle's going to be a huge piece of that, was able to go in and run the hell out of the football, right? Like, I mean, Carolina shouldn't be able to do that in Green Bay, but they did. And then, I mean, Ray mentioned the red zone stats. Like, I think, was it 5 of their first 6 possessions, they were like inside the 35 and only had a couple field goals?
Bad. Yeah, really, really bad.
Like, you let a bad team hang around for long enough. I'm not saying Carolina's bad, but a team that's not as good as you let them hang around long enough.
I agree. I mean, listen, you're 2 touchdown favorites. You should have easily won that game if you're the Packers.
It was a really bad throw from Love on like the fourth down. Like
the interception?
The dropped interception, but yeah. It was just
he threw another interception.
Yeah,
it
was
on the right
another
side.
interception. Yeah, it was a couple of bad throws from him.
Well, when he throws long, like he throws into double coverage a lot.
YOLOs.
I mean, yeah, it's very strange. And then you watch him, you're like, boy, he's so good. Then you watch him, like, ugh, is he though? Like that's a very Jekyll and Hyde team.
Patriots beat the Falcons 24-23. They hang on after a late extra point miss from Parker Romo. 6th consecutive win, their longest streak since 2019 when they started 8-0. Their 7-2 start is their best since that year. They started 8-1. They have not allowed an opposing running back to rush for 50 yards in a game this season. Only team to do so since 1950 through the first 9. Drake May continues to succeed, 259 through the air, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. First Patriot player with 7 games with multiple passing touchdowns in the first 9 games of the season since Tom Brady in 2015. Drake London comes back for Atlanta, 9 catches, 119 yards, 3 touchdowns. 6th Falcons player with 100 yards, 3 touchdowns in a game. And 3rd in the last 30 seasons, Calvin Ridley and Algie Crumpler.
Algie Crumpler from?
I got nothing.
Carolina.
Look at you.
Yeah, that was quite the performance from Drake London. The Patriots were up, I think they were up 21-7 in that game, and the Falcons slowly fought their way back. Atlanta's not a bad football team. They don't close out games. The missed extra point was awful. I love that the Patriots threw the ball on that 3rd down to Hunter Henry, picks up the first down and seals that up. Patriots are 7-2, and that AFC East race is going to be something down the stretch here.
You mentioned the one name, though. I mean, a couple of the catches that Drake London made in this game were phenomenal catches. The 4th down one he catches in the end zone was an unbelievable catch. Patriots kind of got banged up a little bit in this game. Kayshon Boutte, who's been really, really good, he's got an unbelievable him and Drake May. I mean, their chemistry is really good. He ends up leaving. Gonzalez left, but, I mean, Patriots right now, I mean, I don't care. You talk to any Patriots fan. Did you think it was going to be this good, this early for them?
No. Even the most optimistic Patriots fan didn't think they'd be 7-2.
I mean, to go from Gerard Mayo and what that was to all of a sudden now being 7-2 and, like, poised to potentially win the AFC East. It's unbelievable. With the win in your pocket already against Buffalo.
Right. And on the road.
On the road.
Yeah. Amazing.
Vikings beat the Lions 27-24. They snap a 5-game losing streak versus Detroit. Lions came in as 9.5-point favorites. That's their largest upset loss since 2013 against the Giants. They were also 9.5-point favorites. J.J. McCarthy solid in his return from injury. Throws for 2 touchdowns, runs for another. Really efficient in the pocket. Completes 72% of his throws from there. In the first 2 starts of his career earlier this year, he completed just 57% of his passes inside the pocket, had 2 touchdowns and 3 picks. Season high in penalties and yards for the Lions, and Jared Goff was sacked 5 times. Jahmyr Gibbs, season low 25 yards on the ground, 28 scrimmage yards, fewest in a game in his career.
The Lions got manhandled physically, which you don't really see happen to them. Their offensive line was mush. They were all over Jared Goff. He might be one of the worst quarterbacks throwing while moving in all of football. And like you mentioned, their game is predicated on being able to run, and then they work off of play action, and they couldn't run at all yesterday. Gibbs did nothing. Montgomery did very little as well. You give the Vikings a lot of credit. That is a massive victory and kind of saves their season for Minnesota.
Right, so for the Lions, season-high penalties, season-high sacks. They asked Dan Campbell after the game, and he said, this was his direct quote, "We did everything we needed to lose that game. We made every critical error at the right time to lose."
And still had a chance. They were down 3, and we're going to get the football back had they stopped the 3rd and 6. And McCarthy threw a great ball to Naylor.
Shoulder, yeah.
First down, and then that's it. That's a big win for Minnesota. That's a bad loss for Detroit.
That's a huge win for Minnesota, though.
Yep.
I mean, with everything going around now, I mean, it's just the whole J.J. McCarthy talk, right? I mean, he hasn't been able to stay healthy. He hasn't really played. The 2 games you saw him play, 7 of the 8 quarters, he wasn't very good. And I got Sam Darnold doing what he's doing. Right before yesterday's game, Daniel Jones doing what he's doing. Like that. I mean, the conversation was, did Kevin O'Connell make the right decision here? Wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
So for him to step in Detroit,
and that was by far the best game we've seen from J.J. McCarthy.
Yeah. Well, he'd only played 1 good quarter
of only 2 games. That was only the 3rd game we've even seen him play.
That's right.
I'm really impressed that he was able to go out there and play like that yesterday.
All right. Well, speaking of Daniel Jones, Steelers beat the Colts 27-20. Uncharacteristically bad day at the office for Indy. Turns the ball over 6 times, most by a team this season, tied for their most in a game over the last 45 years. So they entered Sunday with 4 turnovers for the entire season. Jonathan Taylor struggles. Rough day, 45 yards on the ground, his fewest since last year, week 12. Not a great day for Daniel Jones. Under pressure most of the day. 3 picks after coming into the game, having thrown 3 all season. Also lost 2 fumbles on sacks. 5 turnovers is the most by a Colt since Peyton Manning threw 6 in 2007. 6 turnovers forced is the second most by Pittsburgh under Mike Tomlin. Steelers scored 24 points off all those turnovers. Indy actually fell behind 27-10 before scoring a couple late touchdowns to make the final score closer. Aaron Rodgers is 5-3 as the Steelers starting quarterback after going 5-12 with the Jets last season. Mike Tomlin after the game.
It's a fine line between drinking wine and squashing grapes in this business. It's nothing dramatic, and that's why we respect it so much. A couple plays here and there that might have been different last week. We don't give up the 59-yard ball, the 33-yard ball. We don't let them convert on 4th and 1 in the flat, for example, in the 3rd quarter. That's football at this level. It's a limited number of plays or sequences that can really change the trajectory of an outcome. We're still the same group that stunk it up last week. That's football.
Well, I mean, that's a hell of a win by the Steelers. I love Mike Tomlin, and Daniel Jones came crashing back to reality. I still think they're good, and I still think they'll win this division, but that was a jarring loss yesterday for the Colts.
Well, they're definitely still good. I mean, I don't think just one game you can discredit how good they are.
I said I think they're still good.
Right. I mean, it was a bad day. I mean, that's kind of what Pittsburgh expected to look like, isn't it?
Yeah,
like,
but you haven't seen that.
Right, you haven't seen it, and that's kind of what he's saying, though. I mean, I probably I made the pick because I was riding with Indy, and then afterwards thinking about it, I was like, well, you got a veteran team. Cam Hayward was talking about how embarrassed they were and everything else. It's another home game from them. Are they going to lose again? And then watching that defense kind of pin its ears back and get after Daniel Jones and the turnovers and everything else, it was like,
and they sure did. I mean, they made Jones, and listen, he was bad. He turned it over a lot, but he did not have any help. Like they had pressure on him all game long.
All game long, and then you saw the videos coming out now is like, hey, I recognize those eyes. That's how he looked when he played for the Giants. The internet is tough, man. It really is.
Oh, you're not kidding. I will tell you, and this might be bad of me, it didn't pay me to watch him soil.
Of course it didn't.
Yesterday.
It also helped that I took that game.
To the surprise of nobody. I mean, come on. Bills beat the Chiefs 28-21. Josh Allen, so he completes 88% of his passes. That's the best in his career. Did not have a single off-target throw among the 3 incompletions. 1 drop, 1 thrown away, and 1 defended. By contrast, Pat Mahomes, career low, 44% of his passes completed. He'd never thrown below 50% in his career. That Bills pass rush, too much for him. They were able to create all sorts of pressure. They only blitzed on 4 of 38 dropbacks, their lowest rate of the season, and less than half their season average of 24%. No answer for the Bills tight ends. No answer for James Cook. So Buffalo is 6-2 in 5 of the last 7 seasons, 15-1 in their last 16 home games. 10th meeting between Mahomes and Allen, and as we talked about earlier, Allen leads the regular season series 5-1, but is 0-4 in the playoffs. Here's another note for you. Kansas City, 0-4 this season in one-score games, and that's after going an NFL record 12-0 in those games last season, including the playoffs.
Quick news update. I don't know if this is public, or you guys might know it. Tucker Kraft tore his ACL.
That was assumed.
So,
yes.
Okay. But I just want to bring that to your attention.
Thank
That's
you.
now official, and he's out for the season. You know what's weird? You watch so much football, and you think you have a grasp of like what makes sense, and then it just doesn't. I mean, who would have thought that the Buffalo defense would get the best of the Kansas City offense and make Patrick Mahomes struggle like he did yesterday? It made zero sense. But you give the Bills a lot of credit because they have mastered how to beat Kansas City in the regular season. There's no doubt about that.
Right, which is fine. I mean, I guess it's good for seeding and everything else. But I mean, the reality is it hasn't equated to wins in
Correct.
the postseason what it means the most. I mean, Ray, you mentioned the pressure. I think he sacked him 3 times, hit him 15 more. Patrick Mahomes, I got this from Next Gen Stats, was pressured on 52.6% of his dropbacks. That's 14% higher than any pressure rate in their 9 matchups against the Chiefs. So it was the highest pressure rate, and he was only 3 of 16 in those with 1 pick when pressured.
But the last team you would expect to get massive pressure on Patrick Mahomes would be the Bills.
Right. I mean, the Bills' defense hasn't been good.
No. So
and on top of it, they lost that. And top of it, they lost that Oliver.
Yeah. Right.
Sunday Night Football, Seahawks beat the Commanders 38-14. So game gets overshadowed a little bit by the Jaden Daniels injury. Adam Schefter reporting this morning, dislocated left elbow that's expected to sideline him indefinitely.
Can we stop showing it?
Well, everyone keeps playing it.
I've seen it like 15 times.
MRI today will offer further insight. So Seattle has a 10-game road win streak. That's the longest active streak in the league. Extends the longest streak in franchise history. Sam Darnold
was awesome.
Awesome. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. 330 through the air, 4 touchdowns, 1 pick. Completed his first 17 passes of the game. Ties Warren Moon for the most consecutive completions in a game in franchise history. First player since 78 with 250 and 0 incompletions and a half. Second player since 78 with 4 touchdowns and 0 incompletions and a half. So he improves to 41-40 as a starting quarterback in the NFL, above 500 for the first time since winning his NFL debut with the Jets. MVP odds coming into this game, 60-1. Moved to 18-1 after the conclusion of the game. Jackson Smith-Njigba, 8 catches for 129. 4th straight game with 80 for 120 plus. Ties with 2014 Odell Beckham and Andre Johnson for the longest streak in NFL history. First player in franchise history with at least 500 receiving yards in a 4-game span.
Njigba is awesome. He really is. And on one of the touchdowns that Darnold threw, which was a great throw into a tight window, Njigba on the other side was wide open.
Wide open. Yeah.
And he decided not to go to him. The Seahawks, I don't know that they're going to win the whole thing, but I would make this statement to feel pretty confident about it. They might be the most complete team in football. Like, their defense is really, really good. Their offensive line has gotten much better. They have weapons all over the place. Cooper Kupp didn't even play last night. They have 2 pretty good running backs. The quarterback is good. The secondary is healthy and good right now. Leonard Williams is playing at a ridiculous level. They're well coached. That's a good football team. I don't know if it's going to equate going to the Super Bowl or NFC Championship game, but that is a good football team.
Right, but if you felt better, if you felt better about Sam Darnold in the big moments, like if you felt like this version of Sam Darnold was going to carry over into the postseason, you'd feel great about him.
You'd feel great about them.
Problem is you haven't seen that yet. Right now.
And the one opportunity you had to see it, he was bad.
The 2. Those last 2 games. But
right, that's what I'm saying. But last year was his first foray into meaningful football in January, and he crapped himself.
Right, but last night he was, he was almost perfect. Like, he was awesome last night. Right now in the season, he's completing 70% of his passes. You're not wrong. I think that the testament of a really good football team is you're able to go on the road and have as much success as Seattle's having right now.
They've won 10 in a row on the road.
It's unbelievable.
It really is.
It actually makes me angry that I didn't take them in this game.
Same.
Really
somebody. Now, listen, I shouldn't be tooting my own horn too much. I went 1-2, but at least I got that.
We all went 1-2. So go ahead. Toot away.
At least I got that one.
Monday Night Football, Cardinals visit the Cowboys at 8:15 on ABC and ESPN. That line is moved to now Dallas favored by 3.5 with the news that Jacoby Brissett is starting for Arizona.
I don't know why.
I'll tell you why I think it is. I think, and the reason why I stayed away from this game, because Dallas was on my list, is the success that Kyler Murray has had at that stadium.
In that stadium, yeah.
I mean, by the way,
it has to be.
Brissett,
The offense
no, you're totally right. I agree with you. By the way, Brissett is starting. That doesn't necessarily mean Murray's not playing, but like the backyard football could give the Cowboys a lot of problems. That would probably be the reason. But to your point with Kyler Murray,
but the offenses look better with Brissett.
Yeah,
I agree.
He's a better pocket passer.
I agree, but that defense that Dallas runs out there is semi-professional right now.
By the way, there's a gigantic storyline attached to this game for us here on this program.
What's that?
As of right now, Dave,
Yeah.
you're on the chopping block.
For guillotine?
Yep.
Oh, no. Where are we at?
Yep. You have.
Where are we at? But don't we have Brissett and CeeDee Lamb?
And CeeDee Lamb and Javonte Williams.
Oh, all right.
Oh,
so
you're
where are we
fine.
at?
Oh, you'll be okay.
Well,
you'll be okay.
Well, you don't know how far we're at though. Hang on.
Yet you're 40 points back.
Oh, that should be fine.
And
That's doable.
But the team you're chasing is George Pickens.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh boy. So
And
you need CD to get the ball today.
Is that the only team that we could potentially catch?
You could catch John, who is slightly ahead of that team. You're about 45 back.
Does
of
he have
John.
anybody?
He has Marvin Harrison Jr.
That's a big development for you.
Yeah, this is. I had no idea that this was happening right now.
Oh, now you've got a reason to be
You got to
invested.
figure that Brissett's going to be good for at least 20, right? At least
I would think so.
Against that defense,
CeeDee Lamb's got to be good for at least, I figure, 20.
Yeah, they're going to force feed him.
And then Javonte Williams got to be good for at least 15. Like,
But
I gotta
how much?
think
How
we're
much
getting
is
it-
Pickens going to be worth? Pickens,
Hey,
Pickens gets the ball too.
Hold on one second. As a show, can we promise each other? Because Dave's in the chopping block. John also has Pickens in our fantasy football league, and I am currently beating John.
Uh-oh.
We need Pickens to not have a great game tonight.
Well, I got bad news
that'd
for
be
you.
fine.
Barring injury, barring celebrating like Dave did on RJ's guy, I don't think that's going to happen.
I got Ferguson. Tonight I have Ferguson, and he's got Pickens, and he's got Bam Knight.
And what's your situation at?
I am currently leading by 5 points, and I got
that's
Ferguson.
Very tenuous.
Best
Very
of luck
tenuous.
to all of you. That is the league. We've gone around it.
That's nice. Now I'm all stressed out, RJ. Thanks a lot.
Would you be better not knowing? Like, would you
No,
rather wake
I'm
up
glad
tomorrow?
you told me. But I will say this. Like, I think it's well within reason that those three guys get 65-plus points.
I'm just stating right now. Right now, you are the one.
So let me ask
spot.
you guys this right now. Do you want me to be eliminated, or do you want me to move on so we all compete together moving forward?
I would like you to move on.
You want me
I'd
to
like you
move
to
on?
move on. Yeah, I would like you to move on.
Okay. And Raymond, you're not even participating in this.
Yeah, I got to think that it's better for you to move on, and that someday the uppance is coming for one of you, so you'll be fine.
By the way,
The comeuppance.
There you go.
Did you say the uppance?
I said the uppance.
He said the uppance, and I finished it.
The
for him.
uppance will come.
The uppance will come. That's nice.
Excuse me?
John in the group chat says RJ's also in danger. He's in the clubhouse with 92 points.
Did John just actually, RJ?
Yes, he did.
Yeah. Wait, how many points do me and Joey Betts have, RJ?
32.
30. Yeah. So well, we could get 60.
Yeah, I guess you could.
I believe it's Joey Betts and I.
Thanks.
Let's
What?
break.
He's the only
Thanks.
one that gets to do it?
Thanks, teacher.
He's the only one that gets to do it? I work at a school now, okay?
Oh,
That's
great.
right.
Yeah,
I have a standard I have to set.
formulating the young minds of this country.
Technically,
Great.
he
All
is
right,
a
listen,
teacher.
I have a clock I got to keep too.
Oh, here we go.
He's
All
on
right,
par
so
with
I
Shooter.
need to take a break, and I will do that now. We're going to do a frenzy. So line them up on YouTube. Ray monitors that. On Twitter, I will check that. On the phones, 800-919-3776. So many questions for the frenzy. We'll do it, and we'll do it next. DNR with you, ESPN New York. Let's see what's happening on the roads on this Football Monday. Here is Debbie Duhaime.
DNR, good morning, company. We went around the league. Now let's go around the tri-state, see what's going on. Inbound George Washington Bridge, a whopping 45 minutes into town. Inbound Lincoln accident on 495 at Kennedy Boulevard. So about an hour in here at the Lincoln, and over at the Holland, about 45 from 1 and 9. 287 North exit 1 getting up through Edison. It's an accident being cleared. The Van Wyck North at Linden Boulevard. It's a collision sponsored by Positive Coaching Alliance. Got issues with youth or high school sports? Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA, a national nonprofit, offers more than 1,000 free online resources for youth and high school sports coaches, parents, students, and administrators. Visit PCADevZone.org. I'm Debbie Duhaime, 880 ESPN New York.
Out here, days are getting a little cooler, and mornings are starting with a few more layers. It's the season for more time at the grill, more feed for your animals. Heaters burn late into the night. and the woods start calling your name. We appreciate hard-working hands, shared moments, and love for our land. That's why season after season, we're here for your life out here. Tractor Supply.
Your ambition just met its match with Robinhood. Trade stocks and ETFs, options, futures, and crypto all on one platform. Get started today at Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Your money, your move. All investments involve risk, including loss of principal. Options, futures, and crypto trading carry significant risk and may not suit all investors. Securities offered through Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC. Futures trading is offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Crypto offered through Robinhood Crypto LLC, NMLS ID 1702840, not FDIC or SIPC protected. Portfolio management offered by Robinhood Strategies, an SEC registered advisor.
Friends, it's football season, the best time of the year. You should be out there tailgating, cheering on your team, and enjoying every Sunday. But if you're dealing with neck pain, back pain, sciatica, or nerve pain, even getting off the couch can feel like a challenge. You don't have to live like that. There's help. Dr. Jay Shaw at Sandwell Pain is New Jersey's top pain specialist. He's Ivy League trained, double board certified, and is dedicated to helping you get back in the game. Here's what makes the difference. No surgery, no scars, no long recovery, no pain medication. Just precise, non-surgical image-guided procedures that deliver real results. Dr. Shaw treats neck pain, back pain, joint pain, migraines, nerve pain, and sciatica with a plan that's customized for you. Same-day and next-day appointments are available, and with offices in Woodbridge, Livingston, and Inglewood, relief is always close. So don't let pain keep you on the sidelines this season. Visit SandwellPain.com to call, text, or book online. Most major insurances are accepted. That's SandwellPain.com. Relief is closer than you think, and it starts today.
Dave Rothenberg here to tell you about my friends at Bathfitter. Now, they converted my kids' bathtub to a shower and did an incredible, really an unbelievable job. They offer all types of custom bath renovations, including their unique PermaFit solution for a watertight fit done in just one day. Durable and easy to clean with no demo or mess and lower cost than a standard replacement. And a lifetime guarantee. Right now, no money down, no payments, no interest until 2027. So start designing your bath today like we did at bathfitter.com. There's only one Bathfitter.
Fight fans, Bud Light and ESPN New York are sending you to UFC at Madison Square Garden. Tap the Bud Light tile on the ESPN New York app and enter for your chance to win a pair of tickets in the ESPN suite. Catching the action alongside me, Peter Rosenberg. Through November 7th, listen and enter through the Bud Light tile to score your shot at the ultimate fight night. Bud Light is the official beer of UFC, so make your move now on the ESPN New York app. Must be 21 and over. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited. Rules on the ESPN New York app. Please enjoy Bud Light responsibly.
At AT&T, we guarantee our network so you can talk college football with your BFF while taking Buster to the vet.
Hey, yeah, I can't believe he ate the whole thing of chicken wings.
And I can't believe we're staging a comeback. Touchdown! Yes! Yes!
Staying connected matters. That's why in the rare event of a network outage, you'll automatically get a bill credit for a full day's service. For wireless downtime lasting 60 minutes or more caused by a single incident impacting 10 or more towers, must be connected to impacted tower at onset of outage. Restrictions and exclusions apply. See att.com/guarantee for full details.
Hey, it's Kirk Herbstreit. On game day, great prep makes all the difference. Same goes for your pizza. That's why I go with Frigidaire Stone-Baked Pizza Oven. Fresh pizzas go from dough to done in just 2 minutes.
Whether you're throwing a party or squeezing in dinner between plays, this oven delivers hot, crispy, restaurant-quality pizza right from your kitchen. Only from Frigidaire. Game-ready pizza. Get it today at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
It's time. It's time for a frenzy. A football frenzy.
You could say that 10,000 times and it still wouldn't be enough. It fires me up, man. I love it. Say it one more time.
A football frenzy. Any team, any player, any question.
All right, you know how this thing works. It's the football frenzy, which means you dial it up on the phone lines, 800-919-3776, on the Twitter at Rothenberg ESPN, and on the YouTube chat, you type in there your question, and Raymond will see it, and he will bring it to my attention. Here is the thing. Not every phone line is lit up, and you know the rules. We don't start until every phone line is lit up. So why don't you read a passage from your favorite book right now?
My favorite book?
Yeah, what's your favorite book?
I can't read the passage of the current book. It's some.
Well, you're reading like adult porn?
No, I told you the book I'm reading, but there are some pornographic scenes in this book, though.
Well, I mean, we could remedy this easily if the people would dial the number and get involved in the frenzy.
Well, if you weren't so chatty and you actually
I don't think it's on me.
The ability to call in and have their voices heard, maybe we would have more phone calls.
Maybe we would. But now we only have one more open line. And when that line becomes lit up green, then we go. So we wait.
On Thursday, when the question is asked, does Dave talk too much? I will go 5. Strongly agree.
You think the question in the big meeting is going to be, does Dave talk too much?
I'm going to pose the question.
Oh, okay. That's
and then
nice.
self-answer it.
And you know who will not care even a little bit? Dave.
You'll
All
care.
right. Every phone line lit up. Good on you guys. Away we go. Patty Schenectady, the new dad. He appreciates the frenzy more than most. You're on the frenzy. Patty, go.
Was yesterday a flash in the pan, or is this the real Colston Loveland for the Bears here to stay?
Well, I think he's really good. I just don't really trust a quarterback.
Yeah, I like him. I like him a lot.
I think he's terrific. I like Warren better. I like Loveland, but I have no faith in the quarterback to get him the football.
Yeah, I think the question with them is whether or not Caleb is going to ultimately fit in what Ben Johnson is trying to do.
It doesn't feel like it, but they are sitting here above 500 right now.
Above 500. They've won 5 of their last 6 games they've won.
Yeah. DM Wolfstein wants to know, can you see Drake May turning into the next Brady? No.
Why do we have to say Brady?
No.
Why? Come on, man.
No. No. How could you say anybody's going to be the next Tom Brady?
Brady won 7 Super Bowls. Let's relax with that.
Let's go to Jared in Morganville. Jared, you're on the frenzy.
When it's all said and done, which quarterback rivalry will be more famous, Brady Manning or Allen versus Mahomes?
Brady Manning.
At some point, Allen's going to have to beat Mahomes in the playoffs.
Yes.
Right.
Which
it's not
he
much of a
hasn't been able
rivalry
to do as of yet.
Right. It's not much of a rivalry if Josh Allen can't beat him.
No. And Manning Brady is, and that's the gold standard for quarterback rivalries, I would think, right?
Yeah. Brady Manning is as good as it gets.
Edgar Bloomingdale. Edgar, you're on the frenzy.
Is it time to bench Jaxson Dart? You know what you got. He's taking a lot of shots.
No. It's awful the amount of hits he takes. I agree with that. You're not going to – he's the one reason that you're excited with the Giants. You're going to not play the best piece you have?
I got to tell you, though, watching the Stroud hit for the 27th time now, he does get down late.
He got down late, but it's still – but he did get down.
Well, but barely got down. Like, he wasn't on the ground yet before he got hit in the chest.
Oh, it's a bad hit.
Steve Young actually made the point on the John was just saying this, I think it was on the K show, that they have to – you're better off getting down head first than sliding like that.
I think so.
Keeping your chest up like that.
I think so. Let's go to Corey in Greenwich. Corey, you're on the frenzy.
This coming Wednesday in the show, could you be talking the New York Jets trading Quinnen, Quincy, and Bryce Hall, and maybe the Giants trading Thibodeau?
No.
I don't. The Jets can't trade every piece they have.
No.
Feels like a lot. Could the Giants trade Thibodeau? They could. I don't anticipate that happening, but I guess it's possible.
I guess it's possible. But, as far as the Jets are concerned, not
going to trade everything.
Trade your entire team. The question is, do you see them as part of your long-term plans? Like, is Breece Hall going to be part of your team? You want to franchise him? You want to sign him to a deal? Is Quincy going to get a deal? You can't be in the business of trading your best players. For what? Draft picks? That you hope are going to be as good as the players you just traded? I
don't remember exactly who it was. It might have been Hasselbeck and Jordan Schultz. And we asked them each about Breece Hall. And one was like, absolutely, you trade him. You 100% trade him. And the other guy's like, no, you build around him. You don't even think about trading him.
I think it was Jordan said that you should keep him.
Right. And then so it was Hasselbeck that said you got to move on from him?
Yeah.
Let's go to Nathan in Rockland. Nathan, you're on the frenzy.
Do the Cowboys have a real shot at making the playoffs this year with the NFC struggle?
No.
With that defense?
First of all, the defense stinks. Second of all, the teams, I was just going over with John during the commercial break. The teams are pretty much set in the NFC. The Eagles are going to go. You're going to get the Packers and the Lions. You're going to get one team from the South, and you're going to get 3 teams from the West.
Yeah, I'm just looking at Dallas. So Dallas plays.
What is the Cowboys are 3-4-1?
That's right.
Cowboys win tonight. They'll be 4-4-1. They
Yeah.
got their bye, and then they're out of the gate with at Vegas. Then they got the Eagles at home. They got Kansas City at home. And then they're at Detroit. They got the Vikings at home, and then they got the Chargers at home.
No.
It gets rough late there.
You're probably going to have to get to 10. And I don't see how you can get to 10.
Yeah, I don't see
defense.
6. I don't see 6 wins in that schedule.
Ray, you got something off the YouTube?
Yeah, unless the defense gets miraculous, I don't see it happening.
Is there a chance you guys make a trade here before the deadline or no?
The Eagles keep making trades. We've made none, so what does that tell you? Chunky asks, do the Jags have a shot to win the division? They still play Indy and Tennessee twice.
Does who have a chance?
I don't think the
Jags.
Jaguars. I don't think they're as good as Indy. So I'll say
no, they're not.
I don't think they're as good
I
as
mean,
Indy.
they have a chance.
Right, but I don't think they're as good as Indy.
They're not as good as Indy. And I don't know, man. I just watched Trevor Lawrence, and every time I watch him, I think this is the guy we were so ecstatic about that we thought he was going to be this generational talented quarterback, and he's underwhelming.
Ooh, Indy's schedule. They got the Falcons at home. That's a 9:30 a.m. start, which is great. They win that puts them.
It's over in
right. Of course, thanks.
God knows where this week.
That puts them 8-2 if they win that one. Then they got their bye, and like that caller just said, they got Houston twice, they got Jacksonville twice. So that's 4. They're at Kansas City. They host San Fran, and they're at Seattle in their last 7 games.
So we have 3 teams in the AFC at 7-2, right? You have Denver, Indianapolis, and New England, and then you have the Bills, who are 6-2.
That's right.
Right. So yeah, it's very top heavy there. Channon, the nemesis of the show in Jersey. Channon.
Is it possible Howie Roseman has a binder full of Polaroids the way teams just love to give up their players to him for nothing? I don't want to know from the Supercast.
It's really
Howie Roseman,
weird.
Man. Whatever he's got. If it's Polaroids, whatever you think he's got. I mean,
He's
that
good.
guy is one of the best in the business.
He's good.
Might be one of the best in pro sports. He's smart. He's smart, man.
I'm jealous of him. He's an excellent general manager.
How could you not be? I mean, this is the time to do it. You got all the pieces lined up. You just won a Super Bowl. You have every chance to go back and win another Super Bowl. You might as well take advantage of it.
Raymond, YouTube.
Michael Spampinato asks, what is the ideal scenario for the Giants GM, head coach, OC, and DC?
Really?
Yeah, get them all.
You think that like right here, like right off the bat, I'm going to sit here and give you
have
head
choices.
coach, GM, OC, DC.
Just give me the GM and head coach.
I don't, Ray. I don't know.
How would he know the GM, Ray? Do you know the GM? You name a GM that you think is going to be available.
Pull a guy.
Right, pull a guy. And we'll see what happens. Just pull enough guys, and you might get what you want.
Oh boy, I don't think know, Ray. I want to give
coaches
that legitimate thought, and I can't just flippantly give you that answer in a frenzy.
Right. You look at the teams that you think are well run, and then you look at their assistant GMs. And you look, as far as coaches are concerned, I think you need a coach that's had previous head coaching experience.
I agree. With an offensive slant.
Yes.
Is what I would say.
So Cliff Kingsbury.
Mike McCarthy.
If Stefanski gets fired, I would.
Oh, that would be my dream.
Yeah.
If I could somehow pit Jaxson Dart with Kevin Stefanski.
Carpe
look
Omnia.
out.
Seize everything.
It would be fitting, though, if all the crap you've given Ray, that all of a sudden you get Mike McCarthy. And
he's a good coach, though.
Now you're the
I
one
always
that's
said
actually
he's a pretty good coach.
seizing everything.
Ray, if Mike McCarthy came to the Giants and succeeded and led us to the promised land, would that crush you?
I don't think he would lead you to the promised land, but I think you would be better under him. He's not a bad coach. He's a good coach.
He's a good coach. He's not an elite coach.
But I don't think he's a coach to take anybody to a promised land at this point.
All right, let's take a break. Let's end the frenzy. There you go. That was well done. Very nice. 800-919-3776. Let's get back to the NFL. A little more baseball. We have stuff you missed at 9:15. Lot to do. Very busy Monday. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
The FanDuel Sportsbook app is your home for all your favorite NFL bets. From yards to touchdowns to who will win, with FanDuel, any play can be the play of the game. Tonight, FanDuel is giving all customers a 30% profit boost token. That's right. You can get in the action with a 30% profit boost token this Monday night. So make FanDuel your go-to app for any snap. Just visit FanDuel.com/Rick to bet on the game. Tonight, FanDuel is giving all customers a 30% profit boost token. That's right. You can get in the action with a 30% profit boost token this Monday night. So make FanDuel your go-to app for any snap. Play your game with FanDuel, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Must be 21 and older and physically present in New York. Opt-in required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable profit boost tokens. Restrictions do apply, including any token expiration and max wager amount. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467369.
This is an ad by BetterHelp. Shorter days don't have to be so dismal. It's time to reach out and check in with those you care about, and to remind ourselves that we're not alone. As seasons change and days grow darker sooner, it can be a tough time for many. This November, BetterHelp's encouraging everyone to reach out, check in on friends, reconnect with loved ones, and remind the people in your life that you're there. BetterHelp does the initial matching work for you so you can focus on your therapy goals. Short questionnaire helps you identify your needs and preferences, and our 12-plus years of experience in industry-leading match fulfillment rate means we typically get it right the first time. If you aren't happy with your match, switch to a different therapist anytime from our tailored recommendations. This month, don't wait to reach out. Whether you're checking in on a friend or reaching out to a therapist yourself, BetterHelp makes it easier to take that first step. Our listeners get 10% off their first month. Just call pound 250 and say the keyword timeout. That's keyword timeout after calling pound 250.
At City Harvest, we believe no New Yorker has to go hungry. With your help, we're on the road 365 days a year, rescuing over 77 million pounds of nutritious food and delivering it free to millions of New Yorkers, transforming surplus food into sustenance, sustainability, and smiles, rallying thousands of New Yorkers to power a network of nourishment across our city. One day, one meal, and one New Yorker at a time. That's how we feed good. Donate at cityharvest.org.
The post-career day press conference, brought to you by Progressive.
Anthony, can you tell us what happened during career day?
I'm a biomedical researcher. The kids just weren't impressed.
How did you feel when your son called in the backup?
Embarrassed, and I knew it would be a fireman. It's always a fireman. It's cliche, but a crowd favorite. He had an axe and everything. I can't compete with that.
And will the fireman be helping your son with his science fair project?
Hope not. I'm literally a scientist.
Like it or not, sometimes you need a backup. That's why there's Progressive to protect your home and auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Clinton Yates here. The holidays are upon us, and so are the savings at Total Wine & More. Discover thousands of wines, spirits, and beers like my favorite, IPAs, perfect for every celebration and every budget. From bold reds to sparklers, you'll find the perfect wines to raise a glass this season. With the lowest prices for over 30 years, you'll always find what you love and love what you find only at Total Wine & More. Curbside pickup and delivery available in most areas. See TotalWine.com for details. Spirits not sold in Virginia and North Carolina. Drink responsibly. B21.
You live for this. The wins, the losses, the slam dunks, and the buzzer beaters. The dream that this is your team's year. Hope, it's what keeps you coming back. So you represent with anticipation and with pride. Because when everything's on the line, your support means everything. That's why the NBA Store is here to support you. Check out the largest selection of official NBA gear at NBAstore.com. A Fanatics experience.
Bonded over really loving the show together.
And then had hot, steamy relations.
You know what? I can't wait, and I won't wait. Corinne in Manasquan. Corinne, super fan of the show, and we feel the same about you. We love you, Corinne. How are you? Good morning.
I'm good. It's been a while. How are you guys?
We're great. We're great. What? Tell us about this a dating story that has to do with the show.
Yeah, so basically, a couple weeks ago, I downloaded Hinge on a whim. Scrolling one night, send a few likes out here and there, and
I don't know what that is. That's a new dating app.
I don't know how new it is.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
I'm not all too familiar with them, but you could send a like out. So, in my profile, one of the things is I have that I'm a big fan of ESPN radio. So that was one of the things. So I get a match with this one guy, Jason, and his pickup line is, "Do you like DNR?" And the rest is history.
Wow. So you're married now?
You guys are making matches out there.
Wow. So Jason loves the show. You love the show.
Loves
and
the show.
You've bonded over your adoration for the show.
We sure have, yes.
Wow.
Oh.
This is
sounds
unbelievable. Thank you, Corinne. Good luck. And Jason, hi. How are you?
Hey, Jason. Hey, Ray, is that Hinge? Is that like one of those ones where you swipe for just sexy time, or is that like a relationship one?
No, Hinge is supposed to be more serious than just swiping for fun.
For fun.
Supposed to be, but still people use it for...
Do you Hinge?
I did. I did.
Any success with Hinge?
Define success.
Like it.
You ever make love to someone off Hinge?
No, but that's not what Hinge is all about, you jackwagon.
I don't know. How would I know? I'm married for 21 years.
Any multiple dates?
I've had multiple dates, but...
Any women you deem to be, hey, that's a nice woman.
Yes.
Well, I wouldn't like them if I didn't think it was a nice woman. So by that definition, yes, many times. But
right, but how would you know they're a nice woman just liking them? Saying like when you met them was like, oh, I'd like to go on a second date with this person.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
See, you're getting to the crux of the issue right there.
So you did go on second dates?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
So, I mean, it's fine. It's... Not to go on a tangent, but like having all these apps at your disposal and people having options, like that's why I said like the online dating and the apps and stuff. It's a hellscape out there. Be careful. That's all
I went on a mandate on Friday.
What are you
Did
talking
you now?
about? You didn't go on a mandate?
I did one. I went on a mandate. I went on
With
a
who?
date with a business partner of mine. 3.5 hour mandate.
What, did you see a movie?
No, we went to dinner.
A 3.5-hour dinner on a Friday night?
Friday night.
How
No
do you
drinks,
keep your eyes open?
No drinks, just straight conversation. 3.5 hours.
How was the conversation? Was it free-flowing?
Phenomenal.
Really?
Oh, phenomenal. One of those ones where the guy's like, hey, you ready to order? Like, no, we're not ready to order.
So you were not in a rush?
No rush.
You know what annoys me at those you go to a restaurant, and the guy comes over, you ready to order? You're like, no. And then you don't see him again for 40 minutes.
Right. Well, at that point, he's like, they must want their space. They want their time.
Yeah, but you can come back in 10 minutes and see.
Well, I guess, but then you also don't want to be
40.
annoying. Yeah.
So the conversation was free-flowing.
It was amazing.
Was glorious, huh?
Yeah. So good that we met up the next day and had breakfast.
No way.
Oh, yeah.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
Wow.
That was nice.
Did you talk about the show?
We talked about the show. I told him about you.
Is this guy a fan of the show?
No, he's not a fan of this. He lives in the UK. He's from London.
Oh, how would I possibly know that?
I thought I might have told you that. No, he's from London. So he's in on business. He had meetings in Brooklyn. So then he came out. We had dinner. He stayed on Long Island, and then he came watched Rocco's hockey practice. We had a nice breakfast, had another meeting, and that was it.
Oh, look
Very
at
nice.
you.
Oh, yeah. Very nice.
Double mandate.
Double mandate.
Wow. You see that? Mandate? You see what I did there? Plan work?
I saw what that is.
That's clever, right?
I'm a conversationalist.
You're a good conversationalist, I would say.
He was very intrigued with the show, though. Like, just the whole, like, how it worked, how it started.
You told him about RJ?
Told him about RJ, told him about Ray. He's like, you guys been doing this for a long time. I was like, yeah, we have. It's awesome. He's like, well, what makes it awesome? And I told him about...
You said RJ and Ray, they make it awesome.
Ray, yeah, the chemistry, how we all have the same vision for what the show should be. It's all...
Yeah.
He's very impressed.
That's nice.
Yeah.
And there was no like, dull conversation?
No. It was just, it was just kind of boom, boom, boom. Had a nice meal. It's great.
Vinny D just sent me an email. He said Hinge's slogan is the app that's meant to get deleted. It's how he met his fiance.
Oh, okay. Right. So once you go Hinge, then you delete that because you're in love.
Right. Exactly that.
Sounds like Corinne's has found maybe her person.
Corinne and Jason. Now, if they approached you and said, we'd like you to marry us, we're DNR, massive DNR fans. We'd like you to marry us. You would do it, right?
Yeah, I would have to, yeah.
I think you'd have to. All right, let's take a break, and let's get back to how we started the show, the New York Football Giants. They're 2-7 again. The season is over by early November again, and now the real conversation is, at what point do they make the changes? DNR with you, Monday morning, ESPN New York.
A Progressive Home and Auto Bundle can protect you round the clock, but we can't protect you from those painful moments in sports.
Holding. Defense.
The ref totally blew that call.
Oh, I'm sure he'll make the right call next time.
It's too late. It cost us the game.
Well, it's just one game.
That loss eliminated us from the playoffs.
Oh, the playoffs are on so late. Now you'll be well rested.
Okay, I need you to stop talking now.
Well, at least your home and auto are protected with a bundle from Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
Listen up.
Ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in New Jersey. T&Cs apply. In-app only.
Fight fans, Bud Light and ESPN New York are sending you to UFC at Madison Square Garden. Tap the Bud Light tile on the ESPN New York app and enter for your chance to win a pair of tickets in the ESPN suite. Catching the action alongside me, Peter Rosenberg. Through November 7th, listen and enter through the Bud Light tile to score your shot at the ultimate fight night. Bud Light is the official beer of UFC, so make your move now on the ESPN New York app. Must be 21 and over. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited. Rules on the ESPN New York app. Please enjoy Bud Light responsibly.
1 in every 6 men is likely to be diagnosed with prostate cancer in his lifetime. That's why New York Presbyterian wants to remind men over 50 to book a prostate cancer screening. A simple blood test is all it takes. It could save your life. Screen Screenings are available across New York City and Westchester at locations near you. Schedule your annual prostate cancer screening today at nyp.org/cancer screening. Stay amazing. New York Presbyterian.
Serving contractors, builders, and homeowners in the tri-state area since 1987, Brooklyn Window & Door is New York City's largest stocking dealer of quality Andersen window and doors. The professionals at Brooklyn Window & Door will help solve any of your window replacement needs or applications. Visit Brooklyn Window & Door's award-winning showroom to see the complete Andersen product line, including the 400, 100, A&E series. Andersen, built, backed, and serviced like no other window.
Visit Brooklyn Window & Door at 185 30th Street in Brooklyn or call 718-WINDOWS.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has all the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats right at your fingertips, get personalized parlays built just for you, and with your fantasy teams synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
Michelle's Moment here for Gainbridge and their Give Back program, Gainbridge Assist, powered by Parity. Gainbridge and Gainbridge Assist, powered by Parity's goal is to empower girls and women through sports and education, providing 32 organizations in 21 states $222 of grant funding during 2025. These grants aim to level the playing field and expand access to sports and education for girls and women across the country. Here's to a future with no limits for women's sports with Gainbridge and Gainbridge Assist, powered by Parity.
Hey, this is Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson for three. And this is your home for New York Knicks basketball. This is 880 ESPN.
WHSQ and WCBS FM HD2, New York. This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
Third and goal, McCaffrey. Touchdown. Another one. Second today for McCaffrey.
As much as you want to blame Brian Daboll, has Joe Shane done a good job?
Well, we didn't get the results. Stuff we work on each week, but it's not getting done.
They don't have a lot of really good football players.
I mean, I'm so sick of the incessant losing and the lack of accountability from management, and the coaching staff is maddening.
The Giants are 5-21 now in their last 26 games.
Look, nothing was good enough. Guys battled. Ultimately, not good enough.
Is this the right guy to take this kid to where we need to get him and the team around him? Because right now it doesn't feel like that.
No.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
It's bad, man. It's real bad.
On ESPN New York. And streaming live on YouTube.
All right, here we are, the 9 o'clock hour. We've talked a lot of Giants today, and rightfully so, and we've talked a lot of negativity with the Giants today, and rightfully so. They're 2-7. It's another lost season. This is who they are. Now, I was talking to somebody, texting with somebody earlier, that said that they saw Mr. Merritt at the game yesterday, and he did not look great. And, in fact, he left at halftime, and physically he just doesn't – he's not in a great spot. You wonder if that's going to throw a monkey wrench into this whole thing. But I don't think it can. You can't allow his health to not make moves that ordinarily you would need to make.
Well, I think, here's what I'll say is his health, which is much bigger than football, I think would also maybe incentivize him to think about, it's time for a change. Like, how much more time can we waste? Right? It's this, again, I believe in continuity, and I think it's in a perfect world having your rookie quarterback, tied to a coach that he really likes and the coach really likes him, and they can continue to grow the relationship and work off the system that's already in place would be in the best interest of the quarterback. But if the guy's not a good coach and the rest of your team is suffering and you're not winning and you're 2-7 again for the third straight year, your season's over again before we even get to Thanksgiving, and now your building is being overrun by not Eagles fans, not Cowboys fans, not Steelers fans, Niners fans.
Right.
Now,
they travel well, and it's a good fan base. They have a tremendous history and tradition. But when you talk about embarrassing, you have a home game. You only have 8 or 9 of these a year, and now you're overrun by the opposition's fan base. What more could you want if you're a Giants fan that would signify changes need to be made with this organization?
Well, you'll get more losses. If that's what you want, you're going to get more losses. That's going to happen. You're talking about a San Francisco 49ers team. Now, I know, from coach to some of their best players, right? Christian McCaffrey's a stud. Against a good Houston Texans defense, a really good they ran the ball combined 10 times. McCaffrey ran it 8, and Mac Jones ran it twice.
Yeah, but we are the defense that makes all of your ailments in the running game disappear.
That's right.
because we can't stop the run.
Nope, you cannot.
I mean, the Eagles ran for 276 yards last week.
Yeah,
They had two guys go for over 100, and they averaged 11 yards a carry.
Right, and now it wasn't, yardage-wise, it wasn't the same, but still, it was both running backs. It was McCaffrey in the backfield. It was McCaffrey out of the backfield catching it. It was Brian Robinson.
Yep.
Just throwing Deontay Banks to the side. Thanks for coming. It's blown coverages. It's bad tackling. You name it. The problem
you
is,
name it,
is
you
that,
got it.
Right,
you tell me, do you think that the Giants coaching staff is doing a good job?
Well, I think the defensive side of the ball stinks. I think that the defensive coordinator is done regardless. The question is how much do you blame Brian Daboll for that? Right? How much is the head coach to blame for not hiring a good defensive coordinator or losing the defensive coordinator you like because they just didn't get along?
It's his team, right?
It's his team, yeah. But sometimes I think he might even lose sight of the fact that it's his team, not just his quarterback in offense.
Correct. It feels like he's wildly obsessed with Jaxson Dart and the success or failure of what that kid is going to be.
Which is great if you're the offensive coordinator. Or if you're one of those head coaches that has the right person running the defense, so you don't have to worry about it.
Like a Kyle Shanahan.
Yeah, or an Andy Reid or one of these guys. There were other guys available. Lou Anarumo was available this offseason. And now he's doing a damn good job in Indy because I'm sure Shane Steichen's like, no, I don't want to have to worry about the defense. Just like Tim was telling us on Thursday. Hey, you run the defense. I'm the CEO. I'll watch. I got Matt who runs the plays, but I'll kind of give him suggestions and everything else. Even if you wanted to be fully involved with the offense, have someone that you can trust on the defensive side of the ball. And I don't know if there's one person that is a Giants fan or football fan that thinks that they would trust Shane Bowen running the defense.
No. You've seen already this season that how many games have they blown where they should have won. The rushing defense is the worst in the NFL. It's actually the worst run defense in all of football right now.
Yeah, I saw a stat. Let's see if I can pull the stat up. Yeah, it was a stat. It was some crazy stat that it was the worst since, and it was how many yards per carry they were giving up was the worst since, I want to say the 50s or something crazy like that.
It's unbelievable.
1959. So the Giants came into Week 9 allowing almost 6 yards a carry, the worst of any team through 8 games since 1959.
But so how do you explain that you have 4 guys on that defensive front that are supposed to be really good football players? And I get it that maybe each of them are not great against the run, but worse since 1959 bad?
It's been that bad. Yeah, I don't know how I would explain it. I don't know if it's just...
You can't explain it.
Well, no, I just don't know if that's not what their intention is. In order for them to have success rushing the passer, they have to stop the run. And if you can't stop the run, and on top of that, your secondary is not very good.
And this was an issue last year, and now it's an issue this year.
Yep.
So it doesn't change. It's the same crap. And if you're a Giants fan and you're annoyed to the point where you say to yourself, you know what, I don't want to go to these games anymore. You know what, I don't blame you. In fact, not only do I not blame you, if I was someone that went to these games, I wouldn't want to go to these games now either.
No, why would you spend your whole day and your money to go watch this? I wouldn't.
I wouldn't.
No. Sell the tickets, relax at your house. That way, once the game's over, you can just shut it off and be in the comfort of your own home instead of trying to make your way out of MetLife
Right.
Stadium,
Now you got to travel 3 hours to get home, and you get home at 8:30 on a Sunday night, and then you got to have dinner. And no, I wouldn't want to do it. I don't blame the Giants fans. I think the Giants fan has had their fill of dysfunction. It's another year of this crap, and we were told that it was going to be different this year. There was going to be some wins that translated to this season. And the thing that makes it even more remarkable is the quarterback is good.
Well,
what?
You weren't told that was going to happen. You were told that it needs to happen.
Oh, okay, fine.
Yeah, different.
But the quarterback, if I would have told you that Jaxson Dart would be really good. You agree he's really good. I don't want to put words in your mouth, right?
Yeah, he's good. Yeah.
If I told you that Jaxson Dart would be really good, did you think you'd still be sitting here at 2-7?
If I also told you, though, that you're going to lose Malik Neighbors, and then you lose Cam Scatterbo, how many?
Yeah, but if you would have told me before the season I'm going to lose Scatterbo, I don't.
Right, but even if I told you that Jaxson Dart was going to be good, did you think you're going to beat the Chargers?
No.
Do you think you're going to beat the Eagles?
No.
No,
you think you're going to beat the Saints?
Right, the problem is that expectations changed once you realized that Jaxson Dart was good. Expectations changed when you were beating the crap out of Denver for 3 quarters, and you should have won that game and then gave up 33 points in the 4th quarter.
The problem is it's the same crap. It's week in, week out, season in, season out. The Giants are not that talented. They're not well coached, and they lose the bulk of their games.
Right, so and here lies the problem, though. And it's not the problem. It's herein lies the decision that needs to be made, is what you just said. This is not like you're watching this team going, hey, we got talent all over the place, and we're just not getting the most out of them. It's the talent you have, you don't feel like you're getting the most out of, on top of the fact that you don't think you have enough talent, which means GM needs to go and the coach needs to go.
Yes.
Right?
It feels like we're leaning in that direction.
That's where we're at.
But
why waste
I want to reiterate this. My concern is that somehow they go on some kind of a mini run and they, win 4 of their last 6, and all of a sudden it's like, well, we got 6 wins and we have the quarterback, and let me come back and be the guy that does it again and leads the team over the top. I'm scared to death about that. I am.
You're not going to get 6 wins. It's not get crazy.
Good.
Let's not get crazy. And on top of that, like you're 2-7. Your season's already over. So we're going to let some meaningless wins at the end of the season change our mind now?
But it did last year.
Well, no, because it did last year because they did not want to make a change.
Okay, but now they want to make a change?
Well, now I think you realize there's a sense of urgency because you do have the quarterback. And how many years can you waste with the quarterback? Like, reality now with these quarterbacks.
Don't waste any time with the quarterback.
Well, but you're only going to get how many years with this quarterback before you have to pay him? You're going to get 2 more years probably. You get year 2 and year 3, he can open up his deal, and he's probably going to want big money. Right? You're going to pay him sooner rather than later, you'd think, because that's the cheaper way to do it. But so can you waste another year?
I don't want to waste any more time.
Just to really hammer home. Okay, now it's 4 years. 4 straight years that we're 2-7.
I don't want to waste any time. And if I thought I had the right pieces in place, I wouldn't consider it to be wasting time. But, I mean, you sit here and tell me that you think that Daboll and Schoen are the right duo to run this organization?
No, I would tell you, listen, as much as I want this team to go get a wide receiver, I don't know if I trust Joe Schoen to go do it. Like, because at a certain point, like, you're leaving Jaxson Dart with no real opportunity to go and have the kind of success that you're hoping now.
Mm-mm.
And he's going to try to make plays. He's going to get himself hurt or something stupid, and then all this is for nothing.
Well, it's only a matter of time. I mean, you can't play football like the way he plays football. You can't.
And, dude, I'm telling you, my first thought watching Jaden Daniels' arm dislocate that way was, like, you really have to take advantage of this, like, immediately. Because it can be gone, like, especially
look at the quarterback injuries we saw yesterday. C.J. Stroud goes down. God knows how much time he's going to miss, right? Jaden Daniels, he goes down. He's hurt. God knows how much time he's going to miss. And these are both young quarterbacks still.
Right. And listen, Jaden Daniels already missing time this season. Right? So, I mean, J.J. McCarthy's played 3 games in 2 years because of injury.
I want to get to this guy because I have a feeling I get annoyed. And I think you might get annoyed as well. Gerard in East Hanover. Gerard, you're on ESPN New York. Gerard?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you. Go ahead, bud.
We got you. What's up?
I went to the game yesterday. I'm a season ticket holder. Walking in, you could just feel like the atmosphere in the stadium was horrendous. And then you get into your seat and it's like 70-30 Niners fans. And I just feel like the Giants fans are sellouts. I feel like we sell out every single time we play a divisional game. Every time you go to a Cowboys game, an Eagles game, it's like 60-40 in favor of the visiting team.
How long has this team been awful for? How much do you want the fan base to endure before they're like, you know what, I don't want to go to the games anymore?
I mean, you're either a fan or you're not. You stand by your team. You stand by them when they suck. If you can't support them when it's bad, you can't just jump back in when it's good.
If you don't watch, I understand your point. If you're like, you know what, I'm not going to watch, I'm done, I'm going to go do something else on a Sunday, I'm going to go apple picking, I'm fine with you. If you don't want to spend your money, and it's a lot of money, and give up 9 hours of your day to go to a Giants game, I'm not going to crush you for it. Good for you.
But
I mean, the fact that you go, good for you.
I do spend mine. I spend mine every year. I take my kids. I have a 4-year-old and a 5-year-old. I take them every week, no matter how good and how bad it is. I don't leave until the end of the game.
Well, you know what, Gerard? I would sit here and tell you, you're an awesome fan. You're an awesome fan, but I'm not going to crush people that aren't willing to go through what you're willing to go through.
They should be crushed, though.
Why?
You're leaving Dart in every third down, not able to hear what's going on because the visiting team fans are making more noise because there's more of them in the stadium. Like you can't make your home stadium.
Gerard, put a better product on the field.
If you're not there.
Gerard, it's not like the Giants have been bad for a year. It's been year after
this
year
is what we
after
sign up
year
to.
after year.
Yeah,
and the fan base is sick of it, and they don't want to go and they don't want to watch it anymore. And if that's not an indictment on what's wrong with this organization, and if John Merritt can't hear that and know that changes need to be made, then I don't know what to say.
Right. Well, I mean, he's almost like a glutton for punishment, though. Like, I mean, I understand what he's saying. Right, that sounds great, and as someone that would play for the Giants, or
good for him.
Like, that's awesome that you want to support us, regardless of how well we play. I mean, that's kind of like a European thing, though. Anyway, like I told you when I was playing in Germany, we'd be down 7-2, and the crowd would still be standing up cheering us on. You're down 7-2. Half the crowd's gone. They're booing you. You guys suck. Over there, it's like, hey guys, you can do it. You guys can do it. So maybe it's a different mentality, but
maybe. And listen, I think Gerard is a great fan.
But
I do.
But the reason why I say Glenn for punishment is because I think a lot of people that have decided that, hey, we're not going, we'll sell our tickets or whatever it is the hope is that John Mara will see it, and that's why it'll push for change.
And he's one of the owners that he's very aware when the fan base is very upset.
Right. Like I think that's really the only way you can affect change is if you're a fan is by not showing up, by costing owners money. That's it. If you're going to continue to watch and you're going to continue to go games, nothing's going to change. Why would it?
And how different is that than any other team that stinks? I mean, you know the Jets games this year. There's been the opposition fan has been there more. Who was the owner
that just? Who was the owner that just talked about that?
I don't know.
There was an owner that just talked about that. How lucky they are that people just they're fanatical about their teams, and it doesn't matter. They'll still show up and watch. I think there was I could have sworn there was an owner.
Football?
I think it was the NFL that talked about that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, so like that's really the only way you can hope to really make a change is if you stop showing up.
Was it Woody Johnson? RJ saying
it might have been Woody that said it.
Yeah.
Does that shock you at all? That was Woody.
No.
Thank God we have loyal fans. Yeah, you better thank God you have loyal fans.
Yeah, but you're cruel to them. I mean, these are people that they live and they die with you.
Johnson.
And you're crushing them.
Yeah, I don't think how much money I choose to spend on my team and trying to make the commitment that these people are making to go to these games every weekend. It says, should dictate what kind of fan I am. Like I want to torture myself even more.
It's a lot of money and it's a lot of time.
Well, yeah, but I mean, these tickets aren't cheap. What am I going to go?
That's what I'm saying.
What am I going to go watch the loss?
I mean, RJ, how much did you spend all in? Yes, parking, travel, tickets, food. How much did you spend on that game yesterday?
Ooh, probably somewhere in the ballpark of maybe $500-600.
All right, so now I'm supposed to do that 8 times for a team that can't get out of their own way? Why would I do that?
Well, I don't think you would, but I mean,
why would anybody do? I mean, why would most people do that? Like, what sense does that make?
Because of what he just said. You're a fan.
Okay, that's fine.
So I mean, you're doing your part. You can't.
And if you want to be a fan that goes to every game and spends $5,000, then you should. But I don't think you. My point is, I don't think you can criticize the people that are sick and tired of it and don't want to go to the games now.
Yeah, I'm with you. I don't disagree with you.
Let's go to AB in Brooklyn. AB, good morning. You're on ESPN New York.
Hey, morning, Dave, Rick, Ray. How you guys doing?
Good. What's going on, AB? How you doing?
Nothing much, Dave. Just a little funny anecdote. I'm kind of Dave light. Back when the Giants made the Super Bowl against the Ravens, I actually had a girlfriend whose sister was getting married on that Super Bowl Sunday at 4 p.m. Needless to say, we didn't make it because I didn't attend that wedding with her.
They got married on a Super Bowl Sunday?
Yeah.
Oh, that's insane.
I don't know. But besides that, Dave, I'm not here to argue, and I'm not. A lot of people are on the hill that they want Shane and Daboll gone. I'm one of them too. But my only question to you and other Giants fans are, how much confidence do you have in Mr. Mara getting the hire right when he's had 3 GM hires and 4 head coaches, and none of them have seemed to work? This franchise has lost stability ever since his dad passed away. And Jerry Reese won the Super Bowl, but let's be honest, the majority of those players were earning. Of course, he brought in players. Once he had the full show, it went to hell in a handbasket. And I have zero faith in Mr. Mara right now because he hasn't shown me. I know a broken clock is right twice a day, but when is it going to be right for us?
I don't have the answer for you, but I don't think I think you can't not make moves because you're nervous about making the wrong move.
That's right, but I don't know if that was necessarily his question, though.
I don't have a ton of confidence in.
Right, I think his question's a fair question
right now.
Right, I mean, I think the question's a fair question.
I think it is as well.
As much as you want change, is it just change for the to change, and then you're going to get stuck with again a GM that's not great and a coach that's not great.
But you'd hope at some point you would statistically, the odds are that at some point you would stumble into a good coach.
I keep saying the same thing. You know what I mean? So it's like. That's why I kept saying before we made the last hire is I would prefer someone that's actually had a track record, like that has had success being a head coach. Like at least let's eliminate that part of it, right? Like get someone that we know is good at their job, as opposed to trying to find out on the fly if this guy has the ability to be, transition from a good defensive coordinator to a good head coach.
Correct. Correct.
Or in your
and
case,
my number one
offensive
priority, not my sole priority, has to be getting this kid to reach his potential.
Right. I don't disagree with you. I don't
But it
know
can't
if
be the only thing I'm concerned about. Like
right, but I don't think that
what it feels like with Brian Daboll.
Listen, that doesn't solely have to be a head coach that's that's a specialty is the offensive side of the ball. It doesn't have to be that. You'd like it to be that. But I think that if you hire a good coach, that good coach would put together a good staff that's focus is going to be, hey, let's put this guy with an offensive coordinator that we know is going to get the best out of him.
I want to throw out a name for you, and he's failed in the past. So it may not be the right name. But he's working well with a very young quarterback right now.
Okay.
Josh McDaniels.
No. I don't think Josh McDaniels is a good head coach. Okay. I think Josh McDaniels falls under that good
He's
offensive
a great coordinator, and it doesn't translate.
Yeah. See, that's a good example, though, Mike Vrabel. Right? I would have killed for Mike Vrabel. I'm sure if Mike Vrabel was available right now, you'd kill for Mike Vrabel, too. He's not an offensive-minded guy. But he recognized, hey, this is the kind of guy I'm going to need for Drake May. Josh McDaniels has a track record of being a really good offensive coordinator. Let's do that, and it's working out great.
Stefanski's would be the dream.
Stefanski would be great.
But I don't know if they're going to let him go.
Who knows? I mean, again, you're as loyal as your options. They think they have a better option out there.
Or
is he done? Is he fed up with what they did? Like, I mean, hey, you made me draft Shedeur Sanders. Like, I mean, that whole situation seems like a disaster.
I took 2 quarterbacks in this draft.
Right, I took 2 quarterbacks. The quarterback that was like my starting quarterback, you traded to frickin' Cincinnati in our division, resuscitated them a little bit.
Oh God, how great would that? Oh, I would carry him on my back here. He's not a plump guy. I could do it.
Stop doing that though. I'm the one that said I would carry coaches with my back.
Well, I like
nobody.
It. I like the bit.
All right. Well, here I would actually.
You know what? People like our bits. They take them. I like your bit. Why can't I go with it?
You can take my bits. I would help you just to make you happy. I would help you.
That's nice.
I'd tag in and be like, you know what, Dave? I'll take the next couple miles.
That's nice. I appreciate that. RJ.
Hey.
RJ.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
Of course you are, because your team won and you embarrassed me yesterday, and now you mocked me.
Only slightly. It's been like an hour or two.
I gotta tell you, I'm just going through some of that stuff for 3 stars later. You lashed out. You lashed out.
That's what he does.
Have you met me?
Yeah.
Put him in a corner. He's like,
I know you well, unfortunately.
I mean, this is what happens. I'm a perfectly nice guy, and then I got backed into a corner, and I came out swinging.
Were you backed into a corner,
yes.
though? I don't know.
I was not nasty to RJ. I wasn't nasty leading up to the game with RJ. I did nothing. I even wished him good luck over the weekend.
Yeah, but, okay, here's the thing, though. You weren't nasty with RJ, but you were nasty with Jordan. You were lashing out all over the place. You yelled at Jordan multiple times, and you kicked him off the radio.
Yeah, I got to live with that, though.
Yeah, right. You asked him, who wins this game? He said Niners, and you snapped. That's what happened.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, what am I to do?
RJ, did you eat candy at all yesterday in celebration after your disgusting performance on Halloween?
I'll tell you, only 12 pieces consumed Friday.
And these were minis, right? These are not full bars.
Yeah, it's not great. And listen,
how do you live with yourself? You promised us you were going to put on a show.
Listen, I was forced to sit down and eat dinner, and that took up a lot of my available cap space in my stomach.
I thought we weren't eating dinner.
However, Saturday, what a bounce-back performance.
How many pieces?
We came strong on Saturday.
I don't have an exact number, but I would say in excess of 20.
Wow.
Okay, good.
That's all right.
We brought. I mean, Ange had some running around to do. She came back. She said, "Where did most of Antonio's candy go?" I said, "He ate a lot of it." And she said,
"You lied."
She said, "I don't think that's true." And I said, "You're right. I ate a lot of it." And he had 1 piece.
So you went to town on poor Antonio's candy.
He took a nap. It was staring me right in the face. What am I to do?
Not blame him.
He's got to blame somebody.
Why?
He can't. Listen, he can't defend himself.
You're a big boy. Your wife comes back. What happened to the candy? I ate it. That's what happened.
No, we all know that's not. We all know that's not how it works.
I got to tell you though, he does snitch on me sometimes. Sometimes I'll give him ice cream when I pick him up from daycare. Andrew come home, Mommy, Daddy gave ice cream.
Oh.
It's like you.
So he's like a little informant, is what he
That's
is.
what I can't tell him stuff. I have to wait till he sleeps.
He's like
now.
Sammy the Bull, is what you're saying.
He might be wearing a wire.
Oh no!
What kind of candy did you eat? Like? What did you like? What did you feature the most?
I'll tell you what. Went with the heavy hitter.
Hopefully the Swedish fish.
Well, I was going to tell you, I went with the heavy hitter chocolates to lead off.
Uh-huh.
Then mixed in some nice soft candies. Had some Swedish fish, some gummy bears. You know what's nice? Didn't get a lot of run, a lot of talk last
gummy
week.
Bears.
The nerd clusters.
Nerd clusters,
really
yeah, those
nice.
are big right now.
Really nice.
Nerd clusters are big right now.
Dave, you're missing out on the soft candies.
I don't feel like I am at all.
Yeah, just stick to your old, just casual
I'm
chocolate bar.
going to stick to what I'm comfortable with.
Hershey Kisses.
Listen, I love the Hershey Kiss.
You and Ray both.
And if you don't appreciate it, that's on you.
Ray issued a physical challenge to the entire group chat over the weekend with the Hershey's Kiss.
Yeah, and unresponded to, by the way.
I
Very
didn't really know what
disappointing.
you were saying.
Yeah, were you eating the Hershey Kisses? I didn't really understand it either. Were you eating the Hershey Kisses?
Yeah, I was eating Hershey Kisses.
Oh, okay.
During the Ranger game.
Yeah, but you were also the same person that believed in Dave's draft pick, going with just the straight chocolate bar.
Not only did he believe in it,
supported
he pushed me for that.
I said go
pick.
for it.
Yeah.
I mean, your whole team would have been the same player. You just draft the same player repetitively.
You know what? If
Different
it's a
sizes.
good player and you like that player, what's wrong with that?
It's just different sizes.
Different versions.
Yeah, that's it.
RJ?
Hi.
RJ?
Hi.
Oh, there you are. You want to do the stuff that you missed?
I would love nothing more.
Let's do that.
It's time now.
Walk-up three-pointer. He got it! See ya! Oh! Put it in the box!
The you missed.
Alrighty. So Dave mentioned this earlier. Eagles have executed another trade. They get Jalen Phillips from the Dolphins. Dolphins get a 2026 third-rounder. That comes after they got Jair Alexander over the weekend. So Howie Roseman is busy. Trade deadline tomorrow at 4 o'clock. At which point, Dolphins, who you might have heard, are under new leadership for the moment. Chris Greer out as their GM. Sounds like Mike McDaniel are going to stick around and finish up the season at minimum. Probably at maximum, but at minimum. As head coach of the Dolphins, they are unlikely to trade Jalen Waddle as of this point. So newsworthy for the locals.
Would this be the time that you fired your GM like days away from the trade deadline?
Unless
you're concerned about him doing something that you don't approve
something
of.
stupid.
Yeah, unless he was just going to go wild.
Yeah, but you just tell him, hey, no. Like, no, you can't do that.
But if you're going to tell him, hey, no, then why have him?
Yeah, good point.
Yeah. NFL injuries to tell you about. Dave mentioned this also. Tucker Kraft, his season over. He has an ACL tear.
That's a big loss.
Good. That's a big loss.
He was having a huge season.
Yeah.
Matthew Golden also left that game for Green Bay in the loss to the Panthers. Last night, you know about Jaden Daniels. Luke McCaffrey hurt his shoulder. He did not return either. Travis Hunter goes on IR for the Jags. Actually hurt himself in practice in the lead-up to the game. And Mercedes Lewis, officially the oldest tight end to play in a game after he checked in for the Broncos yesterday. Ravens, by the way, got fined $100,000 for their injury report. We'll call it a violation over Lamar
Well, that was
Jackson.
very shady.
College football, Texas Tech, Notre Dame, they're into the top 10 of the AP poll. Bad loss for Miami over the weekend. Nice win for Texas. Arch Manning looked pretty good in their win over
Game got
Vandy.
close, though.
Can I ask a quick question here because I'm watching the highlight again? So in order for it to count as a catch when a wide receiver catches the ball, you have to survive the ground, correct?
Right.
That's correct.
So how come when you intercept the ball and the guy touches you before you actually finish the catch, are you ruled down? Like in the Cincinnati-Chicago game, he's down. He runs for a touchdown, but then he's down on contact. The guy touched him before he finished the catch, though.
That's
like
a good question.
If the guy touches me and I don't survive the ground, it's incomplete.
Correct.
Right. So why, when I finally finish the catch and I survive the ground, the guy still hasn't touched? Now he hasn't touched me.
You need
but
to
now,
present to the competition committee in the
That makes
offseason.
no
That's
sense
what
to
you
me.
need
You're
to
on
do.
your way down. That being touched would
But I haven't caught the
constitute a
ball
tackle.
yet, though.
Right. It's a good question.
Bill Belichick, North Carolina, got on the board first ACC win. It came over
Syracuse is really bad.
That was ugly.
Jordan must have rocked his world that night.
Dylan Raiola.
Pull out the needle, baby.
Nebraska quarterback. He broke his fibula. Unfortunately, he is done for the season. Julian Sand, Ohio State quarterback. He is now your Heisman favorite after that blowout win over Penn State, who apparently firing their coach did not work out so well for them. Speaking of fired coaches, Hugh Freeze out at Auburn. They're going to pay a $15 million buyout. 8 Power 4 coaches already fired. It is the first week of November.
Are we? How are we feeling about now? What's a better job, college or pro? Now, what are we doing? You still saying college?
I
don't think so.
I wouldn't blanket say that. I think
I'm
the
taking
NFL.
the NFL.
I would go NFL.
The NFL is always going to tug at the heartstrings, but I think it just depends who you are. We're talking about the big name coaches. I think if you're
There's more money in college, though.
Well, if you're a fringe coach that, like, you had a big year as a coordinator, you probably could pull off a head coaching job, but maybe it's for like $4 or $5 million a year, but Auburn wants to pay you $12 million a year.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
That's nice.
Speaking of head coaches, LSU, the interim AD, he now has full authority to hire the next football coach after the governor said that the former person in that position did not have any authority.
Right, but I'm sure the governor has no say at all here.
Nope. On Friday, Knicks got down 22 in the second quarter in what became a loss to the Bulls.
That game was awful.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
They
a lot
played
of threes.
so poorly on Friday.
A lot of threes. Yesterday, though, Jalen Brunson leads the Comeback charge drops 31. Carlin Towns in 2015. Knicks snapped their own 3-game losing skid, and they hand the Bulls their first loss of the season. Tell you what, Josh Hart had 14-9.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
And this is really nitpicky,
Okay.
and maybe it's nasty. Why would you say they snapped their own 3-game losing streak? Who else's 3-game losing streak could they possibly snap?
I think it's nitpicky.
I think it's a bit nitpicky.
I figured you guys
Just
would.
focus on the comeback. Okay, we just focus on the comeback.
We won, for God's sakes.
We won. Yeah.
Yeah, Giants didn't win. That was tough.
Oh, really?
Josh Hart at 14-9, but this was very concerning. He was asked about the nerve damage that he's dealing with right now.
My nerve hasn't fully got back to what it was before, so there is a little bit of tingling, a little bit of numbness in part of my hand, and hopefully at some point, that nerve will get back. I guess is also answering your question too. Hopefully sooner rather than later, but right now it's just a process.
A process.
That's great.
It's not great.
Feeling your hand.
I can't feel my hand.
Nets are 0-6.
I think you need those.
Yeah, they lose to the
Especially for
Sixers.
shooting, yeah.
Sixers are 5-1. No Joel Embiid, no problem. Trae Young has an MCL sprain, going to be out at least 4 weeks. Dylan Harper left yesterday's loss.
He's
to
good,
the Suns, yeah, with a calf injury. Grizzlies suspended John Moran over the weekend for.
That's going well.
What they
He
said
went after the coaches.
Yeah, they said contract detrimental to the team, but basically said the coaches don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
And then threw a fake grenade into their office.
NBA referees going to start wearing headsets starting in January, trying to speed up some of the review process. Max Fried wins the pitching Gold Glove in the American League for the Yankees. Matthew Schaefer makes history. Scores twice, youngest defenseman in NHL history to record a multi-goal game. Islanders scored 2 goals in the last minute or so of that game, rallied past the Blue Jackets. Ducks beat the Devils 4-1. And a sad story, but a touching moment. So Brad Marchand, one of his best friends, that man's daughter at 10 years old passed away due to cancer. But Marchand scored what he called one of the most special goals of his career.
He left the team.
Yeah, he was away from the team for a couple of days.
When coached the I think it was an 18U team.
Yeah. So that is the stuff you missed.
That's nice. That's well done by you. Outside of the nastiness, really a good job.
I got to tell you, it's amazing, and you lose track of this sometimes as an athlete. Like just like slapping a kid 5, what it does to the kid.
It's everything.
Like we were at the game yesterday, and the kids got to go like slap the guy's 5 as they were coming off the ice. It was like they had never done anything so cool in their entire. I touched his hand. I touched Schaefer's hand.
Little boy in Florida, and I'm not going to tell you who. There was a baseball player who was so obnoxious. I'm like 6 years old.
Yeah.
And I just walked up and I wanted his autograph. He was a jerk to me. And the rest of my life, I was like, I hate that guy. I hope he
Yeah,
fits.
same thing with me. Rafael Palmeiro did that to me.
Oh,
and I hated him
terrible.
forever.
Oh, you were on the right path on that one.
How could you?
Yeah.
How could you?
History was on your side there.
How could you ever do that to a kid, though?
Because dude, I mean, it's amazing. Like they just lose track. It's an inconvenience somehow.
You know what I never lose track about ever?
The clock
or the bath fitter. I love.
Tell me about the tight seal.
Well, I'm Dave Rothenberg, and I'm here to tell you about my friends at Bath Fitter. So they converted Alex's bath to a shower, and they didn't just kind of do a decent job. They did a great job. All right, now they offer all types of custom bath renovations, including the unique PermaFit solution, like you mentioned and you called for. That's a watertight fit. How long does it take? Just 1 day. It's durable. It's very easy to clean. There's no demo. There's no mess whatsoever. So they leave, and you're ready to go. And it's a lower cost than the standard replacement with, oh, by the way, a lifetime guarantee. So here's what you do. Right now, there's no money down, there's no payments, and you don't even have to think about interest until April of 27. So you start designing your bath today like we did. Just go to bathfitter.com because there's only one Bath Fitter. Let's break. Come back. Giants calls on the line. We'll get to you guys. 800-919-3776. It's another miserable second half of the football season for the locals. DNR with you, ESPN New York. Let's see what's happening on the road. So here she is. Let's welcome in the great Debbie Duhane.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Rick. On this football Monday, let's see what's going on. Avoid Clay Avenue in the Bronx, getting out toward Belmont Street. Everything closed because of an apartment building fire over there. The outbound George Washington Bridge, lower level, construction till 2:30 this afternoon. Inbound GWB, that's about 30 minutes into town. Lincoln 20, Holland still 40 from 1 and 9. 84 East, getting out toward exit 36 in Newburgh. It's ongoing construction, sponsored by Unbound.org. Right now, there are young people across the world facing a tough choice. continue their dream of education or drop out to help their family put food on the table. You can help change their future in a single moment. See how far your support can go at unbound.org. I'm Debbie Duhaime on 880 ESPN New York.
Feeling stuck on your own 10-yard line in the career game? Maybe it's time to just go for IT. My Computer Career has the game plan to score a rewarding new IT career in months. Whether you're a rookie, a breakout career changer, or a military veteran ready to serve. Why spend years chasing a college degree when you can fast-track your future in IT starting now? Take your mark, get set, go for IT. Take the free career evaluation at mycomputercareer.edu today. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Michelle Smallman here for Gainbridge and their Give Back program, Gainbridge Assist, powered by Parity. Gainbridge and Gainbridge Assist, powered by Parity's goal is to empower girls and women through sports and education, providing 32 organizations in 21 states $222 of grant funding during 2025. These grants aim to level the playing field and expand access to sports and education for girls and women across the country. Here's to a future with no limits for women's sports with Gainbridge and Gainbridge Assist, powered by Parity.
To help those who want to be helped, but may not be able to afford it.
That's what PGA Tour winner Grayson Murray had envisioned for a foundation before he sadly took his own life at just 30 years old. His parents channeled their grief into creating the Grayson Murray Foundation, carrying out his vision to help those struggling with mental health and addiction. To donate and learn more, visit GraysonMurrayFoundation.com.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in New Jersey. T&Cs apply.
Is college even worth it these days? At Empire State University, it actually is. They are SUNY's leading online university. Flexible, affordable, and built for real life. With more than 120 degree programs, you can study what matters most to you. And students agree. They're ranked #1 in student satisfaction among SUNY schools. Whether you are finishing what you started or starting fresh, your goals are within reach. See for yourself. Visit SUNYEmpire.edu before the next term begins.
Score or win this game day with Amazon Pickup, the MVP of package pickup. Need that new football jersey for the big matchup? With Amazon Pickup, you can collect your order from secure Amazon lockers or counters near you on your schedule. Whether you're running from work or home or straight to the tailgate, Amazon Pickup makes it easy and worry-free at no extra cost. Don't miss kickoff. Grab your gear and your packages when it works for you. Find your nearest Amazon Pickup location at amazon.com/pickupmvp. That's amazon.com/pickupmvp.
At AT&T, we guarantee our network so you can talk college football with your BFF while taking Buster to the vet.
Hey, yeah, I can't believe he ate the whole thing of chicken wings.
And I can't believe we're staging a comeback. Touchdown!
Yes!
Staying connected matters. That's why in the rare event of a network outage, you'll automatically get a bill credit for a full day's service. For wireless downtime lasting 60 minutes or more caused by a single incident impacting 10 or more towers, must be connected to impacted tower at onset of outage. Restrictions and exclusions apply. See att.com/guarantee for full details.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check if they're going for it on 4th down, before going to the concession stand.
Yeah, give me 3 hot dogs, 2 jumbo touchdown, baby! What?
Hey, buddy, you want cheese with those?
Yeah, checking first is smart.
No.
So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
DNR with you, ESPN New York. Do you know what starts today, Rick?
What starts today?
Starts today. It's already underway, as a matter of fact.
Already underway.
Mm-hmm.
I do not.
College basketball starts today.
College basketball.
Yep.
Well, I mean,
Muhammad, baby.
I was already partaking in some college basketball. I didn't realize it was a couple days late, but
right,
I did watch some.
On tape delay. By the way, I think at some point later this week, we're going to have to play an episode of Is This a Real College?
That's on you, my friend.
I know.
That's on you. I mean,
but there's a lot of unbelievable choices.
All right, listen.
Sam
you got to go.
Houston State hammers Latorno Lawarno or Lashorno? You like that?
That's right up there with the. I got some stats for you guys.
Boogaloo.
Stats.
Stop it. You know who's on our app tonight?
St. John's.
That's right.
Yeah.
St. John's starts the season tonight.
So let me put that. I'm going to watch them tonight as opposed to 2 days late. Yes, I
right.
will watch
Or you
St.
can
John's
tune
tonight.
in Wednesday when you can see St. John's on tape.
And then be shocked that they lost in overtime.
That's right. St. John's hosting Quinnipiac tonight.
Nice.
Georgetown hosting Morgan State tonight.
One of the kids I coached at Portland is playing at Quinnipiac right now.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Got drafted by the Flames.
Quinnipiac hockey?
Yeah, got drafted by the Flames.
Oh, I know that kid.
Yeah, Ethan Wittenbach. Yeah.
Yeah. I went to
He's
high school
doing
with
really
his
well.
mom.
Well, he was initially not going to go to, like, he was going to wait and go to Quinnipiac next year.
Mm-hmm.
But then once he was drafted, like, hey, we'd really like to see you take on the challenge of go and play at Quinnipiac.
You think there's a chance we see him in the NHL one day?
I do.
Really?
I actually do, yeah.
How about that?
He's a good player, man. Tons of skill.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Big kid, too, right?
He's not overly big. He's not overly big. He's just like high skill, starting to figure it out.
Uh-huh.
But
his mom was very nice.
He's doing really well. I'm really proud of him.
Really?
Yeah, it's because
you in touch with him?
Well, it's just not an easy. Yeah, I'm still in touch with him. I see his dad all the time. It's just not an easy jump, especially now with the state of college hockey with how old. Like you're playing against men now, right? Like you're playing against guys in their some of these guys in their early 20s. So to jump right in and be able to play.
And he's
at
a
that
true
level,
freshman, right?
Yeah, be able to play at that level is impressive.
Good for him. Mel in Jersey. Mel, good morning. You're on ESPN New York.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. Before I get to my point, Dave,
Mel, I can barely hear you. Are you talking into the phone?
can you hear me now?
Yeah, a
Now
little better.
we got
yes.
it. That a boy.
All right, great. You're talking louder. Dave, you're such a great talent, man. Before I get to my point, and I hate to do this to RJ, but I got to say, that was a great call on who else loser streak did they end. You know, they don't tell you they're good enough. So, I mean, enough for me. So I just wanted to tell you that. Now, you brought up a point.
Dave
about
needs to be told how good he is. You think?
Listen,
You
Mel,
think that's what
give
Dave needs?
Mel the floor.
You think that's
Allow
what
Mel to discuss.
You think that's what Dave needs?
My greatness.
Mel?
Rick, I think some other hosts on the show get told that their greatness more throughout the show. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying some people get told how great they are.
Mel appreciates talent, and he wants to bring to everyone's attention that I had a great line and RJ had a losing line.
Right. Let's glaze all over Dave today.
That's right.
Great.
Go ahead, Mel. I don't want to get in your way.
Not to
Continue.
glaze. All right. So you brought up a point about season tickets, and last year was my first year buying net season tickets. I'm also a Giants fan, but it's like, all right, you're excited to go all the time. You're excited and amped up for the season. And then when you start going, then it's like, oh, man, I got to pay for the train ride, or I got to pay the easy pass, or I got to pay for parking. So even the same thing for the Giants. Like, if I was to go there, I got to pay for tolls, I got to pay for parking, I got to pay for all this. And then you be like, dang, I don't even want to really go to the game. But I say all that to say that the least that the teams could do is be competitive. You know what I mean? Like, just have an entertaining game. They've got, like, the Giants, we're heading in the right direction. We've been bad for so long. But the Nets are 0-6, you know what I mean? Like, that take away the whole excitement of even having a season ticket.
What led you, Mel, what led you last year of all years to say, you know what? I want to buy season tickets to the Brooklyn Nets. Like, how does that come about?
Well, number one, with these teams, it doesn't matter if they're losing. It doesn't matter if they're winning. We're still excited and amped up for them all the time. And I'm just an adult now. I got some money. You know what I mean? I could buy things I didn't buy as a kid. And I was going to New York a few times. So I'd be like, yeah, I'd be excited to come to Brooklyn.
Well, good for you. I mean, season tickets to the NBA, and thanks for the call. That's a slog, man. And the
Right.
Nets
Like, I mean,
stink.
here's the thing, though. Like, I mean, I understand there were a lot of things I wanted to do once I started making money that I couldn't do as a kid. I don't know if, at this point, going to buy Brooklyn Nets season tickets is necessarily like the top of the priority list.
I mean, first of all, this for me specifically, getting to Brooklyn, it couldn't be more difficult.
How much do you think Nets season tickets cost?
A lot of money.
It's money.
I mean, right, it's 41 games plus the season.
Right, think all the things you could do with that money.
It's thousands and thousands of dollars.
By comparison around here, like they're probably cheap by comparison,
yeah, but
right?
who cares, though?
No. Right.
I mean,
you're talking about season tickets, so you're not buying one ticket. You're buying multiple tickets. You're spending,
sure.
I don't know, $10,000?
Probably.
You know,
that's a lot of money.
You could go on with $10,000.
You know, a lot of hinge dates. I'm looking at $5,400 for courtside for season tickets. No, that's got to be per game.
Yeah, right.
This is AI.
That's not for the season.
This is AI. Yeah.
Yeah, AI. Thanks, Ray.
That's great.
That's great, Ray.
Why don't
you got money, Ray. Why don't you go buy some Nets season tickets?
I don't have any money. What are you talking about?
You have two jobs.
I mean, come on.
You have lots of money.
You got more money invested in that freaking Jeep.
Why do you sell the Jeep and buy season tickets?
No.
Yeah.
There's no such thing.
Sell your Jeep and buy season tickets.
No Cowboys trip this year for you?
No Cowboys trip.
Why?
They angered me.
Because they're still trying to find his cousin who's gone.
His cousin is still missing. In Dallas.
Still in the locker room.
Speaking of Dallas, Rick, Cowboys and Cardinals tonight, and I see that spread has gone up to 3.5.
It did. Yeah, Kyler Murray apparently not going to start, but is available.
What does that mean?
He's available for a role in the game. But Jacoby Brissett will be
That makes no sense.
Well, I know. Okay, so anyway, the FanDuel Sportsbook app is your home for all your favorite NFL bets, from yards to touchdowns to who will win. With FanDuel, any play can be the play of the game. Tonight, FanDuel's giving all customers a 30% profit boost token. That's right. Get on the action with 30% profit boost token this Monday night. So make FanDuel your go-to app for any snap. Just visit FanDuel.com/Rick to bet on the game. Play your game with FanDuel, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. Must be 21 and older and physically present in New York. Opt-in required. Bonus issued as non-withdrawable profit boost tokens. Restrictions do apply, including any token expiration and max wager amount. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467369.
All right, very well done. Let's take a break, come back, and we'll get to your Giants calls. We'll put a bow on this and hand it over to Bart and Carlin, who will do pretty much the same thing that we've done. DNR with you, ESPN, New York.
Every aspect of your business will operate better and faster with artificial intelligence. AI is a race, and companies that act first will win. Thrive Managed AI is your advantage over all your competitors. Thrive partners with you on a smart, secure AI strategy for your business. Then they deploy and manage it for you. Be first and win the race with Thrive Managed AI. Start with a complimentary strategy consultation at thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. That's thrivenextgen.com/ESPN.
This is an ad by BetterHelp. Shorter days don't have to be so dismal. It's time to reach out and check in with those you care about, and to remind ourselves that we're not alone. As seasons change and days grow darker sooner, it can be a tough time for many. This November, BetterHelp's encouraging everyone to reach out, check in on friends, reconnect with loved ones, and remind the people in your life that you're there. BetterHelp does the initial matching work for you so you can focus on your therapy goals. Short questionnaire helps you identify your needs and preferences, and our 12-plus years of experience and industry-leading match fulfillment rate means we typically get it right the first time. If you aren't happy with your match, switch to a different therapist at any time from our tailored recommendations. This month, don't wait to reach out. Whether you're checking in on a friend or reaching out to a therapist yourself, BetterHelp makes it easier to take that first step. Our listeners get 10% off their first month. Just call pound 250 and say the keyword timeout. That's keyword timeout after calling pound 250.
The Association on Aging in New York is celebrating the 60th anniversary of the Older Americans Act, which funds vital programs for millions of older adults. Services include meals, transportation, home care, Medicare counseling, case management, and caregiver support. Today, people are uncertain whether some programs remain available. We can help. To learn more about these essential programs and how to keep them, visit our website at agingny.org. Sponsored by the Association on Aging in New York.
Fight fans, Bud Light and ESPN New York are sending you to UFC at Madison Square Garden. Tap the Bud Light tile on the ESPN New York app and enter for your chance to win a pair of tickets in the ESPN suite. Catching the action alongside me, Peter Rosenberg. Through November 7th, listen and enter through the Bud Light tile to score your shot at the ultimate fight night. Bud Light is the official beer of UFC, so make your move now on the ESPN New York app. Must be 21 and over, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Rules on the ESPN New York app. Please enjoy Bud Light responsibly.
Feeling stuck on your own 10-yard line in the career game? Maybe it's time to just go for IT. My Computer Career has the game plan to score a rewarding new IT career in months. Whether you're a rookie, a breakout career changer, or a military veteran ready to serve. Why spend years chasing a college degree when you can fast-track your future in IT starting now? Take your mark, get set, go for IT. Take the free career evaluation at mycomputercareer.edu today. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Hey, Doc, nice office. Quick question. If you had to choose, would you give yourself a root canal or run payroll?
Run payroll, no question.
Seriously? Have you run payroll before?
Paying my team with Gusto couldn't be easier. Gusto gives me unlimited payroll runs, next-day direct deposits, and automatically files my taxes. Saves me time.
Wow, that's nice.
Over here, Doc. Can I run payroll too?
Choose payroll without the pain. Visit gusto.com/radio to sign up for free.
Fight fans, Bud Light and ESPN New York are sending you to UFC at Madison Square Garden. Tap the Bud Light tile on the ESPN New York app and enter for your chance to win a pair of tickets in the ESPN Suite. Catching the action alongside ESPN New York's Peter Rosenberg. Listen and enter through the Bud Light tile to score your shot at the ultimate fight night.
Bud Light is proud to be the official beer sponsor of UFC. Bud Light, easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. Game time brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. When it's game time, that is exactly when it's Tully time. Nets hosting the Timberwolves, 7 o'clock, while the Knicks welcome the Wizards to the Garden at 7:30. And some Monday Night Football as well as the Cowboys play host to the Arizona Cardinals. And that's game time brought to you by Tullamore Dew, the original triple distilled, triple blended, and triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew Honey during today's action. Glasses up to enjoying Tullamore Dew responsibly. Now I watched that game with a whole new purpose tonight because my team is on the chopping block of the Guillotine League that we're in.
Yeah. I mean, aren't you happy RJ told you?
Yeah, in a way, yes.
Yes.
In a way, yes. But you know what RJ didn't make mention about today?
What?
Was me smashing his little butt in fantasy this week.
Why do you have to say it like that?
Yeah, why would
because
he
I
mention
did.
that?
Smashed him.
Why would he mention that?
Before my quarterback takes the field, I've already won.
So, I mean, it was an old-fashioned butt whooping is what you gave him.
Like a 1794 butt whooping. Yep.
It was a nice win. Nice win by your guys.
How did they do it in 1794?
Like you can't imagine.
It was a real beatdown.
Or like on the prairies in the 1850s.
Like the big paddle just going in?
Yep. Or like the fraternities of the 1960s.
I wouldn't.
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Yes.
I wouldn't
like
know
flounder. That's exactly right.
I wouldn't know about that, but I'll take it.
Dave probably watched the doc on it.
RJ, come on air. It was a butt whooping this weekend.
Yeah, your team played well. You motivated your guys, and
how much worse was it made by the fact that you got beaten by who? Who on my team really destroyed you?
Christian McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey. Crushed him.
That's okay, though. Because, listen, if I'm going to lose, I'd rather at least benefit my team. Listen, you just worry about getting your head chopped off tonight, okay?
I'm very concerned.
RJ, once Dave's team does get their head chopped off, will you partake in the
the punting?
The little punting thing?
Oh, yeah.
You know he is.
Listen,
He is.
I'm not going to count my heads before they've been chopped. But should that happen, I'll wake up tomorrow morning.
Could you film it? Could you film it for me so I could watch it happen?
Just punt it right through the uprights.
Since I can't get on the app, that'd be great.
You guys are so mean.
Well,
You
RJ
don't want
said
me
it.
to lose. I'm the only thing that makes this thing fun.
There's a world I could lose.
Remind me I have to get some drops from this
John
segment.
has that ready to go.
Rick, remind me I need to get some drops from this segment for Thursday, because my goodness.
Of the 4 teams that I guess feasibly could be chopped, Dave is one, I'm another, John is one.
Where's my team?
You're fine.
Apparently you're safe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, because my partner's not interested in picking up random free agents.
You don't say very nice things about your partner.
Yeah,
I think he might stink.
Maybe Joe Betts doesn't like you.
Yeah, well, maybe he shouldn't. Because I don't think he's doing a great job as a co-owner of this team.
Jordan and I mean, the team chemistry is through the roof.
Yeah, great.
That's why we're rolling, baby.
That's awesome. Let's go to Dan in Jersey. Dan, hello. How are you?
Good morning, Dave. Good morning, Rick. How are you guys today? Yeah, that's basically how I feel, and I think it's because of Joe Schoen and Brian Daboll. I don't think you can just let one of them stay. I mean, Daboll's definitely gone. I don't think there's any real reason to keep him. I think that if you look at a lot of Jaxson Dart's best plays, it's a lot of unstructured things. That's not coaching. That's Jaxson Dart being as good as he is. And I don't think you can let Schoen stay, because if you look at Schoen's draft, one of the reasons the Giants secondary and the defense has struggled so much is the lack of depth. Whose fault is that? That's the general manager. I think they need to be both tied to the hip. And I don't know who you bring in, but I cannot deal with another season of Joe Schoen and Brian Daboll running this thing, because it's been a disaster since they started 7-2 in 2022.
I think it's a good call, Dan, and thanks for making it. I mean, you look at the lack of talent, the lack of depth on this team. I mean, do you have to go further than say that's on the GM?
No, I think the problem for Brian Daboll is year 4, right? Because, I mean, if we're being honest, if this wasn't year 4 and it was, hey, no Andrew Thomas for the first, 3 games, then you're going to throw in a rookie quarterback, lose Malik Neighbors, then you'll lose Cam Scatterbo. How many games are you going to win? Like, what was the expectation? I mean, you went into the season where you're over-under with just talent.
Was what, 5.5?
5.5.
The only thing I'd say to that is, are you losing games? Like, are you the direct result in at least 2 games being lost?
No, and I don't disagree with you. I think that's why when push comes to shove that he should be fired and they should move on. But I'm saying, like, what should the realistic number for wins be if I just gave you all the things that I just told you?
Not a lot.
Not a lot, right? And then on top of that, you have one of the hardest schedules that anyone's ever seen.
It's unbelievable that they
just doesn't relent.
The schedule. Ray,
hi.
How you doing?
Great.
Good. You feeling excited for the Cowboys tonight?
Well, you know.
If they lose tonight, you're going to be very moody tomorrow, aren't you?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. You ready for the 3 stars?
Oh, of course.
Well, let's do it.
Today's 3 stars. Number 3.
The nice thing is I don't have to be moody today because you guys set the tone very well. And congratulations to Corinne.
A couple weeks ago, I downloaded Hinge on a whim. Send a few likes out here and there. And
I don't know what that is.
No. What is Hinge?
In my profile, one of the things I have, I'm a big fan of ESPN radio. So I get a match with this one guy, Jason, and his pickup line is, "Do you like DNR?" And the rest is history.
Wow. So you're married now?
You guys are making matches out there.
I love this. So you're married now. We wish Corinne and Jason the best of luck.
Number 2.
Oh, Rick, you're so proud of yourself.
I almost actually texted the group. I found this awesome little setup to reach the gas pedal.
Wait, what do you mean you almost texted?
I'm pretty sure you did send it to the group.
Oh, I sent that?
I'm pretty sure you did.
What do you mean you almost did?
I did.
What is the matter with you?
I'm a bad guy.
Today's honorable mention goes to Chris Carlin and Bart Scott because they stole the football frenzy shamelessly, and I appreciate that. And Dave, you want to respond in kind.
You know what? Maybe we just go on the rampage. Maybe we just start stealing stuff from other shows.
No, I don't think we need to do that.
Yeah, we do a 2-pack Shakur or whatever Kay does.
Yeah, I think it is a 2-pack. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's quite it, but
Number 1.
Oh, that's what it is. It's a 2-pack. Yeah, that's what it is.
All right. Well, we got the Giants and the Niners yesterday at MetLife. RJ went, and it was civil for a while, but then it got mean.
I got a very mean email.
From who?
Barry.
What did Barry want?
I don't think I should read it.
No, I'll read it. We're a show of hate. Stay it.
Did RJ have to pay for a ticket yesterday, or was he allowed to sit on someone's lap like a baby on a plane?
Thought RJ had the appropriate response.
That's one angry, single, sexy person.
Yeah, then you kept going.
And then you go into my stadium, you take it over, you and your red, sweatered Niners cheese-eating fans.
And RJ had to apologize again.
I'm sorry for what you're going through. I am.
No, you're not. And you know what?
Was
Hats
ground.
off to you, RJ. Your team was better. You deserve to win. I don't need you to be mocking me today.
I'm not mocking you. Your players they make it so difficult. How can you not mock that? A man made a tackle 5 yards downfield and celebrated.
And then Dave went full Dave.
What happened to that the rookie yesterday?
Oh, no.
How's he feeling? Good?
No.
That's terrible.
And you're probably having all these injuries because you're being obnoxious.
I don't think so.
That was uncalled for.
I don't think those things are correlated at all.
I think they might be.
We got a lot to work on. We'll try tomorrow.
Well, we'll be better. Certainly RJ will do his best. It's Rule 76.
No excuses, blanket champion. It's DiPietro, Rothenberg, and
great New York football.
Right here on ESPN New York and on YouTube.
I mean, a man celebrated that.